Hi everybody, I'm Jared.
What is the double of your dog?
I like it out when he was up there talking.
Double dogs, bro. Double weenies. You know all about the double
He
weenies.
say something on the whole.
Yeah,
we're in the
too
hot
much.
dog stand, you know.
Right. On social media,
They're the double glizzies.
Yesterday we laughed, we cried, we doubled our dogs.
Have a double dog in your pocket, you know. I mean,
What is the double of your dog?
Never go in space without a double dog in your pocket, bro. Double weenies.
So I wanted to take some time.
I wonder if they have an applause panel there.
They do. They probably do because they keep turning the mics on.
Anything I want.
yeah.
And shout out some of the pioneers who came before us to make this event what it is today. So CitizenCon actually started. The very first one was back in 2013, back in the Alamo Roadhouse in Austin, and it was the brainchild of Sandy Gardner, Ben Lesnick, and Pete Mackey. Now it was in a little theater. It was in a little theater down in downtown Austin, and it was, for some, it was an excuse to watch the Wing Commander movie in front of a crowd and in a big.
You guys want to see me get banned in the Twitch chat? I'll just start asking a whole bunch of one questions.
And the introduction.
Oh, they'll definitely ban you for that or silence you.
To the CIG family.
Yeah, they'll silence me.
Or just soon TM.
Yeah, I think I got muted a couple of times yesterday.
Yeah, same here.
In 2014 and 2016.
Welcome, Pagan. Appreciate you being here, man.
I'm happy to be here, dude.
Yeah, hey Pagan, how's it going?
I'm just sitting here listening to you crazy people.
In the,
You guys are all nuts. You're all batshit nuts.
For the
Just want
Persistent
you to know
Universe,
that.
which was not yet playable. It only come just earlier that year.
We all played
And in
Star Citizen.
2016, we
Yeah, that's proof right there.
with a visit down to the planets.
I mean,
and,
I might be crazy,
introduction
but I'm
of
never a
the
weirdo sitting in a room
and,
being quiet watching other
Sean
crazy
Tracy, if
people
you're
crazy.
watching.
I kind of think the definition of insanity goes right out the window when you play SC because it's like you do the same thing repeatedly, expecting different
Where's
results.
my sandworm, man?
Right.
But that actually happens in SC. Oh, he mentioned a sandworm. Oh, dude.
He's probably not happy right now.
Oh, no one's gonna be
Between
happy
those
with
2
you.
years
dude.
in LA, we took our first trip to Manchester
sandworm.
and the
He called it out, too.
the Runway Visitor Park, which was
The one we've
presented
never seen
underneath
again
a
since then.
glorious Concorde,
Twitch chat's loving the
fantastic aviation
sandworm.
craft
Good
that
one.
our chat users at the time
Dude, I called
really
somebody
thought
on
we
Reddit
built
for
a
that
giant
thing
spaceship
yesterday.
for this stage. I can remember sitting in the chat
Yeah.
and like, no, that's not a spaceship. That's the Concorde.
If it did
Get
come
a
in,
from
sandworm.
1988. It was like.
if it did come in,
Uh,
if it did come in, I bet it would just be
was where
like
things started
you're walking
changing.
around on the sand,
2017
then
was where we started
it
to adopt
appears
the
in
format that we
animation
have
and
that
you're
you see here
dead.
today. It was our first
Right.
trip
I'd actually love that.
Frankfurt.
I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you give me a kill scene where I
we
get to see
started
myself get
breaking
eaten,
apart
I'm good with that.
multiple presentations,
Right.
multiple teams.
I wanna bomb
We
one.
started really
Right. Yeah.
diving into the
Yeah.
depths of Star Citizen's development.
You said
first
worm.
several years of building up, having to build 4
wanna
studios
bomb
around
everything.
the world and lay the groundwork.
feel
Somebody in
evolved
Twitch chat.
You wanna
just
bomb
said
Space Cow?
becoming the true showcase that
Sandworm
it is
straight to
today,
rideable
and
confirmed.
showing you as many different aspects of our development as possible.
Someone says
But it
scam
reached
worm.
its final form in 2018.
Twitch chat yesterday
going
was
back
one of
to
the best
Austin
parts about
at
the con.
was it the Long Convention Center, Long
really
Center in
was.
Austin. That's where CitizenCon
All the things
exploded.
they were
2
saying.
tracks, 2
My
complete
favorite was
theaters of
Star Cheeks.
presentations,
Absolutely
the
love Star
mocap
Cheeks.
stage.
Yeah,
we
what is
introduced
with that?
the
Everything
Xi'an language,
Star
which
Cheeks?
changed Chris
Yeah.
Harrow's
Star
life.
Hair,
know, right?
Shout out to Chris Harrow
Star
for watching.
HUD,
And then in 2019,
Star Cheeks.
the biggest
Well, they just
CitizenCon we
folks
had at
that,
the time,
you know,
back
they
in
were talking about
Manchester,
the fabric dynamics
which,
and stuff, and then they
you know,
zoom in on the
parallels
guy's
what
ass
we're doing
cheeks, and
today.
I'm like, oh yeah,
Huge
Star
screens,
Cheeks.
huge exhibitions,
Yeah.
huge panels, huge discussions, huge
I was
reveals.
falling asleep on that.
I'm sure
That
we all
gummy was
remember that
killing me.
carrot trailer.
At that point.
I want some
So
gummies.
boring.
I was just
Like, oh
asking
my God.
Also was a
I'm
carrot
asking questions like why
that didn't
why
work
are we
today.
spending development
I lost
time
$50.
on fabric dynamics when there's so much shit that needs work? You
I
know,
got 5 minutes. Oh, cool. Sorry.
cargo systems, an actual real
Yeah.
trading system.
Guys, I've never done a day
Absolutely.
2 before.
An
I'm running on
economy.
fumes. How are you guys feeling?
Yes, give me the ability to go, hey, people in this group are allowed to take my ships out. That right there would improve the game a
I do want to take
lot.
this time. So, like I
Yeah.
said, CitizenCon started from humble beginnings, the birth child of Sandy.
Here's
of
my
Ben,
thing, like-
of Pete Mackey back in
What's
the
that?
day.
What,
It's
3
evolved over
hours
the
of
years
the
with many
show
stewards,
was all about
Eric
beauty
Tyree
and high
Davis,
fidelity and everything else.
David
Where
Roth, our
that's
stewards
great,
this year.
that's
Hate
fantastic,
me for shouting
but
them out.
there's
Leah
no
and
depth.
Tyler, please
Where,
give
There
where's
is no
the
depth.
depth? We
Round
need
of applause
depth.
for
We need
Leah and
economy,
Tyler.
like you guys said.
We're
We need
driven this
we
year's
need more
event.
mission variety. We need more bunker
made it
variety.
everything
You
that
know,
you guys
we
hear,
need
like,
we need
live
more
and
variety in everything
theater
that is
scene,
available in the
beef,
game right now. Where's
cheese,
that? I mean, I get the
Exactly.
beauty, but where is everything else?
Yeah.
But Scarred, you can move the fabric on your space gown now. That's all we need.
For all
I
those
can brush
murder
my hair.
hobos.
You can run your
I
fingers
go into the day's
Scar, you can
program,
run your fingers through your
so
hair.
in just a few minutes,
Yeah.
at the top of the hour, we've got Ian
Now, when you see a
Lee,
murder hobo come out of the sky in an arrow and just nothing but a medical gown, you can see it flow through the wind as he dies.
Watch the clouds part as he streams towards you with his guns blazing.
You saw a little bit of the Star Engine presentation yesterday.
Yeah,
they're
it's
gonna-
cool
they're gonna
physics.
upload, They're going to show you the full potential of that
Yeah.
work for the Star hair.
Like I said, I like that stuff,
facial
but I
stuff
think
and the clothes
we
stuff.
should
You're not gonna wanna
be
miss
getting
that.
more depth
Life in the
before we
first
get a bunch
person
of that stuff.
Is
Well,
a look
For
at
real.
the
Yeah.
first person
To me, it sounds like you're building a house. These motherfuckers are putting paint on studs that don't have drywall yet. It's like, what's the point? Stop painting. Put the fucking drywall up. Then paint. I mean, it's just the way it seems to me.
Sure.
Nez and the
Right?
are going to be here for
I got a roof, but I sure got a great patio.
And show you the amazing master mode and flight changes that have come from the
Look how good it looks. Oh my gosh.
Watch as the drapes flutter in the breeze.
Get your lunch. It's a long day. Then finally,
Cold as hell in
two-part,
here, but look at
environmental
that. The
game. You
frames
can
see
are
the frost when I breathe.
On the edge.
Look at that immersion.
Adventure, where we're going to go through a bunch of the new locations that are coming to both Stanton and the Pyro system. You're going to want to check those out.
Hey,
That
Scar,
pretty much
For
sums it up.
those who are here,
Scar.
Yeah.
be in your seats.
if you upgrade to the
If you
Zeus
have a
Mark
chance to
II,
be
the
anywhere, be in your
A1 is a
seats,
loner.
as those
really?
presentations
Well, how
progress.
much is the Zeus though? Like 300 something
Can't tell
bucks,
you
right?
what.
No, it's 150, 170,
And then, of course,
190, I think, or
around 5
200.
o'clock thereof.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Timings. Chris Roberts will return to the
What
stage
was
for
it
his
again,
closing
Marcus?
remarks, his closing
It's
ceremony.
170.
And you're not going to want to miss
170?
that.
Okay,
So
Or the war
that's
bond.
our day's festivities. With that, I'm going to throw it over
Oh,
to
okay,
Dan,
yeah.
who's back in Hall B.
I still need to
Dan,
upgrade.
I
90
hope you have
for the
more energy than me. Take it away,
Other
buddy.
one.
Upgrade my Titan.
Thanks,
I'm
Jared.
still
It's
using
good to
the
see you
Avenger
guys back
Titan
at
as a
CitizenCon
starter.
Day 2, CitizenCon
It's a
2019
good starter.
Los Angeles
It
Event
is.
Center.
It really is.
So many awesome things yesterday. We saw
You strap two size 3s on the wings and a size 4 on the front.
For the first
Ooh.
time. We saw the community.
It's pretty
behind it,
good.
which we'll get to
Can't
in a
take hits,
second.
though.
So many awesome
No,
things
it pops
yesterday.
real quick.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
I mean, I love the look of the A1.
What's
I
that?
just
We don't have the graphics
The-
budget
the-
for
the
the extended
survivability
flashback
scares
sequence.
me.
We have to move on. Okay, we're moving
Yeah.
on. Well, welcome again. My
I'm
name
waiting for the
is Dan
C1.
Halbrick. I'm
That's what I'm really
producer
excited for. I
here
want
at
to. I want a
CIG.
upgrade
Welcome
or
all to the
a
show
maybe a
floor at
faster
Hall
Cuddy
B,
Black.
Los Angeles Convention
Basically,
Center.
I don't know.
We have so many
Are
awesome
you much
things to
faster
show
than
you
Cuddy
guys
Black,
today,
man?
whether they be
Is it?
Community booths,
No,
we'll
those
be
things are
talking
quick.
content creators, we'll be talking about JRDF stuff.
Yeah.
Or,
Okay.
you know, things
So
will go along and
I'll
maybe
probably
we'll
just
talk
be
about
using the
something.
Cuddy Black still then.
Who was that strange
Gay.
leprechaun of a man?
I love the Cuddy.
Yay.
So many.
The Cuddy
colorful
blue though,
characters
that's the good
here at
one.
CIG.
I don't
Sometimes I
know.
regret being his producer, but
Nothing against this guy,
no
but I
job
just
security otherwise,
I don't
guess
I don't I don't
right.
enjoy seeing
At
his
least he makes it
face.
easy for me.
No, I don't.
So
Sorry.
here we have the
Oh, the
community
guy
booth.
talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just
Get right
I mean,
to
I'm
it.
sure he's a wonderful guy. I'm sure he's a great coworker.
To the
But I just
corporation.
don't
We have
like
some
looking
people
at his
here now
face, I'm
talking to
sorry.
the corporation.
I thought you just really didn't like Cuddy
Excuse
Black.
Me,
I
guys,
was like,
we're gonna
okay.
have a quick chat with the corporation.
Oh, I
if
don't
you guys
mind
don't
the Cuddy
mind.
Black.
Welcome everyone.
It's
This
all
is
right.
the corporation. Now, these are one of the biggest orgs in the game. They're friendly to newbies. They have this really immersive
is this a
scavenger hunt,
developer?
so we're gonna get
No,
into it. Welcome,
it's an
guys.
org.
So, can you tell me what's the main focus?
The guy in the blue
of
jacket's an
corporation?
org.
The corporation is a friendly environment for
let
people
me
to
just
have
take
game
that mic from you,
sessions
bro.
Yeah, it's my
regularly,
mic.
to have a good
That's a good
community,
call,
to
actually.
encourage more people to play Star
That's a
Citizen,
good call.
and for us to explore all
Some of these
sorts
cheap
of
suit jackets.
sessions that everything
real.
from
I'm hoping he did it on
racing
purpose.
to combat to just creating a better environment.
I was watching
for
Burks
Star Citizen
yesterday
players,
when he was talking to some of
and
the
we look
orgs,
forward to
and
its
every
release so
org
that
was
we
like,
can have
"No
a
piracy,
wonderful
anti-piracy."
exploration of the
He's like, "Where's all the pirate orgs?" I'm
Great
like, "Dude,
answer. So I hear
yeah,
you guys
they
have
would
a really
freak out if there was
immersive
pirate
scavenger hunt
orgs
you guys are doing
there."
For everyone at the
Right,
show floor.
everyone
Can you
would be
guys tell me a
screaming.
little bit about the
Here's the thing, though. Sandy is a confirmed pirate. She loves the piracy play loops.
Is right
Yeah.
here.
So the wife of the guy writing the fucking game, well, the wife of the guy who started writing the game, loves piracy. You know there's going to be a place for it.
Right, you'd think.
Because she'll give him shit if there's not.
Yeah.
And what's he going to do? Tell his wife no? I mean, hello.
Yeah.
That's the one person he has to listen to.
Well, I think it's all the
I'm not-
it's all
I don't have a
the
wife for once. I don't have a wife anymore.
Well, guys, be sure to come by
See, you should have developed piracy, and then she'd still be there, buddy.
Of the game, and we're so happy to have them here.
I'm much happier now.
These community booths are all different
It's all
orgs that
good,
represent
man.
a variety of facets of the game. Each of them
I have a couple of those
new
too.
and unique to the table.
I just don't know if any pirate orgs even showed up.
I
don't think
they help represent
there might be a couple, but I don't think there was really any there.
Here we have Equinox.
Oh, that's cool
What's
as
up,
fuck.
guys?
Yeah.
So Jack Axton,
I'm looking for you. How's it going, man?
I was in his
So, you know,
Discord,
you
and
guys are
Jack Axton
focused
was
on
talking
these
about leaving
massive
for
immersive land parties.
CitCon,
I mean, if you
and I
guys haven't
said,
seen
you
one of
know,
these Equinox events, they
are you hoping to run
amazing.
any
If there's
content
one in
creators?
your
And he's like,
hometown,
nah,
you'd
I'll
be
probably just
fools
end up being by
to not check
myself.
them out. We sent
And I said
CID
something
folks
along the
this year.
lines of,
They
you
had an
know, the only way I would
amazing
go to
time.
CitCon is if there
what
was
are you guys
PvP
doing
in the
here
parking
show
lot.
for? What are you guys talking
And he
about?
said,
We want to
he
make
said,
the
well,
next
maybe I'll
land
bring
party
a
Equinox
boxing glove and punch
June
more
1st
apologists in the
next year
face.
bigger
You know,
than
I
last
might
time.
even only do
We're
it
trying
for
to
like
promote
10
that and get as
bucks.
many people,
His next stream, I
sign up
jumped in and I sent him a super chat for
go
10
get the word
bucks.
out. That's what Lego People World's here for, to help bring attention to it, make it the next event. We have Vanguard over there, the large org. They're helping
Yeah, I
us
probably would
with
have
events,
liked them more
racing,
apologists if I
fighting.
went.
We give out prizes.
Yeah, let's talk about this Lego sculpture. So this is an awesome.
Oh, you know,
Lego
all the
sculpture you
space
guys made.
dads would
First
get
off,
pretty
where
upset,
was
even
this
if you
during
came across one pirate
And
org.
second off,
How dare
long
you?
does it take you guys to make? This is amazing.
But you know, people in person are a lot more cordial than they are online.
Everyone's braver behind a keyboard.
Yeah, it's true.
Battle of Bricks, I built a Scorpius.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah. They see the person in face, they might be like, you know what? I don't respect what you do, but I respect you.
About 120 hours. 19
We used to call them telephone
That's
tough
like,
guys, and now
you
they're
know,
just
an
streamer
average
tough
session
guys or
starts
keyboard
sometimes,
warriors.
yeah.
Yep.
No gaming at all. So I think you answered a little bit, but what can people expect from Equinox?
That's pretty impressive. They made that.
Equinox, you bring your own PC.
Lego.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's that?
Hold on a minute, guys. My wife's staring at me, and I'm puzzled why.
A lot of giveaways.
Yeah, any cool
Okay.
events that you're able to like tell us about?
I'll be right back. The food's here.
Say yes. Yeah, just say yes. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like activities during the event.
Hide your wallet.
I don't think we
Make
have
sure
any
she doesn't see you spend it on
Yeah,
Star
but,
Citizen. That'll help.
Like last time we had racing, PvP.
That's why you get
My
a secret
wife-
account.
My wife
Yeah.
already asked me, you haven't bought anything yet, have you? And I said, hell no, I haven't bought anything
Just some
yet.
rich people boxing. You'll
Yet.
love to see it.
Yet.
If you guys are here on the show floor again.
If you do, like they're saying, just melt ships you already have.
I don't have
Honestly.
too many ships to melt, though.
Yeah.
If you have any
that's like-
JPEGs collecting dust,
We're gonna be making
Yeah.
our way now over to the Walkers of Sigma. Now these guys are the forefront.
I got my Connie.
security
I don't know.
org
It has to be
of Star
something
Citizen. These guys
pretty
provide
cool
security for
to make me
major
switch,
events
though.
Like the Daymar rally.
Yeah.
The forefront runners, like I said. of
Connie's a pretty
security.
good
So
ship,
how's it going,
though.
guys?
yeah.
Happy to be here. I love
It
that.
is.
So how do players?
I mean, you can
of
still
the
buy all
world
these ships in
custom
game. That's kind of
security
like the way I like to do it. Is just buy them. It's so easy to earn money right now. Like, I mean, it's fine. You know, I'm not whatever. You know, buy whatever you want. But
Exactly. If you want to spend money, go ahead, spend money.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I just, I don't know. I don't. There's nothing really that exciting
That
right
looks
now.
So cool. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
actual
A1,
wood. Is
F8.
this like
Outside of
laser
that,
engraved?
I'm not really going. Ooh, I have to get that. Like the Cutter Scout
Exactly.
variant didn't make me go. Didn't make me, you know, get it even
So,
of
what's
the
it like
slightest
running
nerd
security
erection
for things
yesterday.
like Daymar? Like,
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
huge operation. It has to be so much that goes
Well,
into it.
since I
Like
since
what
I stole that dev ship,
So running security can
I
be
figured
both
it
very
was
stressful
only
and
right for me
also
to
at
use
the
some
same
store
time a
credits to
little
get one.
boring. You're gonna
I
have
heard
some
about
other
that. That's
servers
frickin'
where
hilarious.
securing roughly 15 different servers for something like the
He took
Daymar
it for a
Rally.
good
So some
5-minute
servers might not see
joyride
any
before
action
somebody
at
in a
all, and you're just kinda
Vanguard
sitting there
series
waiting,
ship
cheering on
rammed
your
him.
favorite racer. But
And
then
who was
others
that again? Was it Canup?
super chaotic
It
and
was
are
Marcus.
nonstop
Marcus,
by
okay.
outside forces.
That's
And
awesome.
those are
I
the
gotta
ones
see
you
that video.
really have to keep your eye on. Make sure they have enough people to secure as many people as possible.
Stealing from a
And any
dev, now
reinforcements
that's
with
class A, man.
Yeah, it sounds like a logistical nightmare, but luckily they have
I love it.
Walkers of Sigma to
These
help
two
make it all
stole.
possible.
That's the second dev ship stolen.
Right. Yeah, these
And
two
other
stole, and
people
I think it was
harassing
318 or
throughout the
319
convention.
PTU.
How
They
do I get
stole
you
a
guys to
dev's
follow me around?
Connie
actually have one of my
Phoenix
best guys
out of an
here.
armistice
This is
zone, and then
our
tried to
Combat branch
ransom
officers.
it for
Nice to
50,000 war
All right,
bond.
well,
That
I
is
feel safe and
beautiful.
secure.
I love it.
Come follow me, guys. I got a
My
big
next
box
thing
You
is to
want
turn
it
it
back?
into a zombie.
top of the world. We're finally
Yeah.
gonna end
That's
our
my next
preview
venture.
segment. For now, we're gonna.
Well, you know, when they were doing.
Later today, we're gonna end on Aces
Go ahead.
Republic of Gamers. Now we talked about them.
What
yesterday
did you say your next adventure was?
These guys
To turn a dev into a zombie.
using that word a lot.
Right.
These guys are the
Ooh.
precedent makers of gaming.
Yeah.
technology. Their monitors, accessories,
Sometime when we're not broadcasting, I want to get more
alike
information
know
about that.
Asus means quality. So
Unfortunately,
zombie
devs
bacon?
don't play the
Yeah.
game.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, that's
Well-
it's pretty simple. I've already done it a
So,
bunch
I
of
don't know if
times
you
on
guys
stream.
have
Yeah, but you probably shouldn't give instructions to use an exploit on stream. It wouldn't be good.
We love you guys.
I don't know if it's. I mean, I guess
Not
yeah,
really like an
technically it
exploit.
would be an.
It's generally better
exploit,
just to err on the side of caution and not
Yeah,
give
yeah,
detailed
yeah.
instructions.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I wanted to when that platinum ticket thing was going on. I just wanted to bomb them. I didn't even care about the ticket. I just wanted to find devs and shit. I don't give a shit about the platinum ticket. I just want to find these devs.
That would be awesome.
Dang,
Just
that is a
bombing
nice monitor. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's money right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be some quality.
Right.
So you guys have that coming out.
I mean, I could even take the ticket and sell it or something. I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean.
C790 refresh motherboard as well.
Like, look, it's cool that they're showing off these orgs and these guys creating this stuff for Star Citizen, but
I mean, that's
like,
gonna be amazing.
I want to
My final
know
question,
stuff going on
what
in
was
the
it like to
game,
bring Pyro
not
to people
what
for
these
the first
orgs
time?
are doing.
Exactly.
I mean, at the very most, I'm probably going to end up shooting at them at some point or another. I'd rather just see what's going to be in the game in the next year.
For real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where ITC is. Which one of these guys is
yesterday?
This is why I took a gummy yesterday, because like I gotta be high to sit through this shit.
Until then, stay safe.
That's a good idea, brother. Oh shit. Let's see what I got here.
Might have to send the kids down to get me a beer soon.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank God they're back in the hall. Hopefully something's gonna happen now.
There we go.
Individual next to me. Who are you?
Hello, Jared. My name is Jack.
Oh,
Hey, Jack.
Jared.
What do you do in the verse?
Salvage.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Are you good at
Shut
it?
up, Jack.
I'm good at it.
I like Jack. He's modest. He's pithy.
I like
Me,
it.
I would have said I'd make zombies.
Humble sort.
I love it.
Right? I can see you saying that too.
Would you say you're
If I was down there, I'd be like, I usually steal all, point towards the crowd, all your shit.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, I'm an
Yeah.
asshole.
Could there be
I'm the guy that's shooting you and
I
stealing
bring
your shit.
size 10 gifts.
Yeah.
Right, ta-da!
Do you like to gold trade? Well, here.
You
Tell
get a
me what
torp. You get a torp. Everyone gets a torp.
A couple more housekeeping things, as Dan said.
You get a
Asus
torp.
is one of
You
our
get a
amazing
torp.
partners here to make this event possible. We also want to
Everyone
shout out our
gets
teams at
torps.
IX
I'm excited for the
Systems that
Perseus,
helped
too.
build the amazing server
Oh, fuck
technology
yeah.
that we're using
And
in
the
Pyro
Polaris.
Playground. We are not connected to the
So I got
internet. We have our
invited to a
entire
Discord
environment
once,
replicated
and
here. It's back there.
so
You
I
can
joined
go
the
check it out.
Discord, and I
Talk
start
to those
scrolling
guys
through
there.
the
But
members,
Ahmed and that
and that's
team
when I
at IX have
realized
done a
me and
fantastic. They've allowed us to run the Pyro
Star-Lord
Playground at 60 frames a
had
second,
robbed,
the best server
pirated,
possible. It's like, we're all like, oh, this is
or
what's possible.
done
This
some
game
horrible
it's
thing
really
to about
exciting.
90% of their
I also wanna
members.
shout out VKB. Amazing at
That's
helping
great.
us with the control services for the
Something to be proud of there. That's what
You got invited to a tribunal?
For a
Yeah.
little while, I was thinking about using their information against them, but I decided against it.
150 computers for the Pyro Playground.
Right.
The 2 computers that are operating on stage.
I mean, they were nice
the box that's
guys,
running this
but
live stream
they made
right
it very
now.
easy to
I
steal
can
from
be
them.
out here. It's there. I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about it. So thank you to all of our partners, and I feel like I'm missing one, and I expect to hear about it from Tyler later. on.
Nightbot's getting angry.
I didn't bring my cards. So, yeah. You know,
Okay,
when do we
Jared,
start?
come
We
on.
start at 11? We got 5 minutes. How should we fill the time?
Jared is awesome at entertaining. I could totally see him doing a talk show like late night. He could really fill a role like that well. He's he's good at improv. He's good at reining people back into the
Back
topic.
in 2013,
Yeah.
He'd be awesome at like
Star Citizen Happy Birthday.
late night with David with
at
Disco
that time,
Lando. I could totally see that happening.
There was a weird
I was gonna say, he
legal
streams. He's pretty good
kerfuffle.
at
was
it.
believed that the
He does, but it's clear that he puts all of his
saying
energy
happy
into
birthday on stage,
RSI.
Twitch automated
Yeah.
content.
If you
So,
watch his
no,
streams lately,
don't.
you can see it. I mean, and no one faults him for that. I mean, he's a person has a finite amount of energy that they can put into something, and I like that he's putting it
All
into
of
Star
you would
Citizen.
join me in a rousing
Yeah.
edition of Happy Birthday.
I don't think I've ever seen him
Okay,
stream
sing.
Star Citizen, but
Cover your
Nope, you
ears.
won't. You won't. He doesn't stream it.
I got you.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to
Oh boy.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Birthday, dear Star Citizen.
Happy birthday to you.
Looks like you still got a pretty good crowd in there.
Yeah, there's a lot more empty seats yesterday.
Take a break. Hang out, get your last.
Kind of surprised.
Get your last snacks,
I shouldn't be, I guess. But they're pretty good at reeling people in every year.
Right there on stage.
Oh yeah, they know their target audience well.
Yep.
If you like day one, we've got more to come, everybody. Take care. We'll see you in a bit.
All right, I need water. I don't know if I need a gummy yet, but probably soon.
You probably want to grab one. Just saying.
It might be a good time.
I don't got any gummies, but I got plenty of other shit.
I just love how Star Citizen set a date for 5 minutes and immediately pulled it back for 10.
Oh,
Cannot make any fucking deadlines around here.
No.
Oh, that was sweet.
Constant soon TM.
Right.
Yeah.
They are the meme. It's hilarious.
The thing about it is they know it too.
I know.
Like embrace it.
They should trademark the soon TM and put it in Star Citizen letters, you know? Soon TM.
Mm-hmm.
I'd buy it.
Put it over the Squadron 42 shield.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I said, though, I will give them credit where credit is due. They have been doing fixes. They've been doing things I've been asking for a long time. They fixed invisibility. The scanning is finally okay.
It's
and
Chase in the front row.
318, they actually...
Who?
I'm pretty sure that's Chase with the white hat and the cane. I'm pretty sure that's Chase. He's one of the viewers and members of my Discord.
Oh, cool. Shout out Chase.
Nice.
So you have classy people in your viewership too?
Chase didn't go to CitizenCon.
I thought it was all scoundrels and scallywags.
Yeah.
Nah, Chase is a pretty respectable guy, and he's pretty classy. He pretty much single-handedly financed my green screen, my light, and my
Oh wow, dude, that's awesome. Good on you, Chase. And when I said scoundrels and scallywags, I was making a joke, and I meant piracy. I didn't mean like actual like.
Yeah.
No, he meant that. Chase.
Ghetto rats.
He meant it.
Either way.
I mean, nothing against ghetto rats. I mean, if you're a ghetto rat, have at it.
So,
hey, pretty lady. Hold on, pretty lady just walked in my office.
I was gonna say, do you think they're gonna show us anything new today?
I hope
or
so.
Are they just gonna respin what they've already talked about?
Okay, I love you, sweetie.
Well, one of the things I want to know is, do you think it smells like ocean in there with all those whales?
It smells like Crusader whales.
Where's what's his name at? Getting that whale. What is it? Abe? No, what is it?
A lot of old people in there.
Well, see, it's great. We could all make these theory crafts about what it smells like in that room, and then when Chase comes back, we get to ask him.
Oh, Chase, what does it smell
1
like?
to 10, how much of cheese did it smell like? In there?
Right.
Right.
One day I would have a girlfriend with big teeth. When I was 16, I got a girlfriend with big teeth, but there was no passion.
What is that? Yeah, if they keep doing fixes, I think this is a good thing, honestly. I don't know how much I believe in the stuff they're showing, but...
He said 12 months, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not that we can do anything if he doesn't deliver in 12 months, but...
Yeah, I mean... I also said a lot of stuff's getting worked on after Pyro, so I mean, which one do you believe?
Yeah, exactly.
Well.
I just want fixes. I don't even care about Pyro. Everything else, whatever.
And then a bunch of other stuff is not coming until after Squadron 42.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are we getting when?
Do you think that they're going to say something about Squadron 42 today? What do you guys think? Pyro? Oh,
they have to at least mention it. They have to mention it.
We've got to get a Pyro mention or a Squadron 42 mention. If they don't do it today, dude,
he's going
Spectrum's gonna be on fire.
I can't wait.
It's almost a tradition with CitizenCon.
Yeah.
Now the real question is, are we going to get a vertical slice of Squadron 42?
I don't want a vertical slice. I want to see them playing that shit.
Credit where credit is due. The Pyro Playground was an awesome idea, and I think they had to. I think they had to do Pyro Playground. There was just so much hype about it.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna get Pyro this year? What do you guys think?
Me? No.
Any of you?
No.
Absolutely not.
Maybe a version of it, a janky version of it, will be in Evo PTU. They might do some jump gate testing end of this year in Evo Kadi PTU, I think, but I don't think the average citizen is going to be flying the Pyro before the first quarter of next year.
Right. You're gonna need that tech demo where they were showing those 3 rooms moving around and spawning the stuff and blowing up the vehicle. All the tech in that, they need that before they can deliver us Pyro.
Correct.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna be able to deal with Stanton and all its shit plus Pyro, right? Because if you ever look at the console, like you'll see shit going on all over the fucking verse. You know, errors, fucking NPCs unable to fucking move somewhere. You know, you have to deal with all that, then try to like do it plus Pyro. There's no way you would load up Star Citizen, hit join the verse, and you know, answer it to spin up really fast, and all of a sudden your computers just explode.
Yeah, crash. Well, I think Gamertree, it was Gamertree that was saying that it sounds like they have an idea of where instead of where it says Enter Stanton, it also has an Enter Pyro on the main menu.
Yeah.
I think you can say your
spawn point.
Yeah, you can say your spawn point in Pyro.
Well, I wouldn't even care
about that. Someone talking about that during the playground. I think a dev asked a guy like, "Where are you going to set your spawn at? Are you going to set it in Pyro or stay?" And he definitely said Pyro. So I'm not going to start in Pyro.
Well, for me, it just depends where the gold traders are. I don't give a shit. If they're in Stanton, that's where I'm going. That's that's pretty much it.
We're supposed to be more of the like rare stuff in Pyro. Yeah. That's what's supposed to entice them to come there.
If that's true, then hell yeah.
Hopefully, that would be really nice.
You don't need to have your spawn set into Pyro because there's only one entrance and one exit. Just have that quantum interdiction like around the station.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was kind of thinking that same thing.
Don't tell my boss I'm here.
The big misconception is that the cargo and industrialists, and I'm not saying you, Pagan, but a lot of them believe that because Pyro is opening up, all the PvP guys are just going to leave and go hang out in Pyro.
Nah.
And it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody mentioned that, was it Wednesday or Friday? And I'm like, are you insane? The pirates are going to go where the traders are.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be Pyro hysteria, and it's going to come out, and a lot of people who wouldn't normally like go after people are going to do it because it's piracy, as everyone's going to be thinking about that. So some people are going to kind of like start dipping into it when it first comes out.
Right. Hot Dog Lady should have won first place in the cosplay.
Right. So fucking A, even she looks better than the other guy.
Like, Xenothreat or Jumptown, just tons of people there. Like Ghost Hollow was at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, we went there the other night. Ghost Hollow was still popping off.
Yeah, sometimes you can go there and it's just dead ass empty.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have a cigarette. Real quick.
Yesterday, when this music was playing, I was so high. I was like, "Oh my god, this music is fucking." I just wanted to bust out laughing.
Dude, I was tearing through their soundtrack, trying to find a good soundtrack for the opening of my stream today, and I finally found it. But there's some good music that I've never heard within the game because it's all tied to Squadron 42 and stuff.
Yeah, I got some good stuff. And the good thing about their music is not copyrighted, so you can use it in your videos.
Yeah.
Yup.
Well, I'm sure that it is copyrighted, but YouTube doesn't catch it because it's not like anything that's popular.
It's amazing because the Star Citizen community makes it out to be that Star Citizen is like one of the most popular games on the planet. But when you look at viewership on like Twitch, YouTube, the sales, concurrent players, and things like that, it's nowhere even in the top 25.
No, I think like Fortnite and Apex are like.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage.
Those are like the top 2.
The person who forgot to create himself an intro, Disco Lando. He also had caffeine in the last 10 minutes.
Probably a lot.
CitizenCon Day 2, everybody!
Or a little bit of Coke,
I think he's recovering.
I think he took.
He
a
mentioned it
couple
one day. He dropped some clues that made me think he's recovering, and I have to respect that. I don't give him shit for it.
It's about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Up first, character advancement with Ian, Sean, Forrest, Andre. Give it up.
Can we get some new hairstyles, please?
Start the show.
Soon you'll be able to wave your hair and watch each strand fall.
I don't have that kind of hair though.
I don't like how CitizenCon, the word con is a different color. There's just me though.
Hello there.
Subtle
It's a
marketing.
con.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's so good to see you all again in person. Thanks for coming out. So I'm Ian, I'm the art director for ScarredCitizen. We're going to kick off
Adam Morlock in my chat said, wow, somebody did some coke during the break.
by talking about some of the awesome work done by the character team.
He's talking about Jared.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I figured.
So
It wasn't
first,
me.
let's talk about life in the frontier
I
system.
thought he was talking about me. I wasn't
and
going
how
to
this
deny it.
influences the character designs. So we wanted to create
No one saw
something
me.
unique compared to what we've seen in Stanton already. We wanted to give a wider visual palette and a feeling of historical age between the different solar systems.
Look at that. Bedroll. Camp's
So
coming
this
soon.
chart
Confirmed.
describes the fashion pillars for humanity. We can see where all
Like, why don't you just sleep in your
suits,
ship?
and fashion items should belong.
They're the
In terms
pores of
material
Stanton.
use, manufacturing technology, and novelty. So you can see Earth fashion on the left, Terra fashion on the right, and frontier fashion right in the middle with a little bit of overlap of Earth.
So we have the pillars of
So
fashion, but we
essentially,
haven't gotten out the pillars of our
frontier
tech
fashion
yet.
is function over
You gotta look good while you die. don't
The
you know?
focus with CR is all in how it looks. So you can make demos and show it to other companies and say, don't you want to license my steaming
Outfits are
pile of crap?
purposeful by having storage solutions.
Yeah.
This implies survivability.
He doesn't care how well it works. He wants it to look
Okay,
pretty.
let's take a look at
Right.
some of these assets.
That's what it seems like this year. That's well, every year, let's be honest. But
Yeah.
It's about the fidelity.
In 2019, I wouldn't have agreed with that statement that I just made, but after 4 years, yeah, I totally feel that way.
and look,
And don't
they're
worry,
showing.
Pagan. Sorry, Black. Go
No,
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Scar.
I was going to say, Pagan, don't worry. Nobody in here is going to argue with you just to argue with you.
I won't argue with him anyway. I'll just mooch your
I'm
ass
just
on
saying.
Discord. Oh!
That was pretty funny.
Oh, Discord knows what I mean.
It just seems like they're showing clothing that has no use in the game. Nobody wears clothing. Like,
Yeah.
there's no lockers. You can't change your outfit. Who the hell is going to wear clothing when you're shot out into space at any moment? You're not going to wear clothing. Like, it's cool. I would be cool if we could, but this is all just pointless.
See, the spacesuits are naked for me.
Yeah. Exactly. If they had the locker system, so you just click a button and boom, switch to your regular outfit to a jumpsuit, whatever.
I would love to set presets like gear outloads or whatever you would.
Oh, like in Diablo?
Yeah, or even like Call of Duty where I can set up like 5 or 6 different like loadouts
Right.
that I want and just click it and then it auto puts it on me and go. Unless I don't have any more of a specific item, but yes.
Yeah. And have it so the locker system works universally. So you can go on land, you have the same locker outfit there. You go on your ship, you have the same locker outfit there. You can just switch.
Stop making sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any fidelity to it.
Doesn't look pretty enough, damn it. I mean, look at that outfit. Ooh.
So pretty.
It looks toit.
She got no tits.
That's tight as Star Cheeks yesterday.
You're not supposed to point that out in the modern era. Come on.
That's where Star Cheeks really shines.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
Right.
God.
A lot of the
Dark
times
shit.
you see a female model and you can't even tell the difference sometimes. You're like, wait a minute, they're just a little smaller. That's it.
With no tits and ass.
No, yeah. Doing the haircuts and everything else.
That's a Tuscan Raider mask.
Okay, awesome. So hopefully you guys that played Pirate Playground, you will have seen a few of those assets being showcased.
But none of them had cloth
So
simulation.
as we saw
Wow.
from the video,
Soon,
They already,
too. Come on.
they already lost the tech.
Yeah.
It's only been a day.
This drives the feeling of survivability. But from here, we thought it'd be really cool to give the functionality.
That looks like a
but
new
also
armor suit. That's
some
kind of cool.
Customization options. So let's take a look at a video we just developed internally. And this is for modular storage items on the player.
Now that does sound cool.
Yeah, they need that.
Yeah.
That should be in the caves. That would really put you on edge.
Now this looks like Tatooine.
Yeah.
This is Tatooine. I'm getting Star Wars Galaxy's flashbacks.
I could be like Space Batman now.
Space Batman.
Justice.
Lieutenant Dan killed my parents.
There's this joke that that Batman just goes around beating up drug dealers.
Did you see the one where he fires Joker?
I haven't seen that one yet. It's my to watch list.
Yeah.
Oh man, that guy's awesome. Batcanned, I think it is.
I also saved to my watch list. Batman fires the Batman.
Have you guys seen The Bad Man from College Humor?
Yeah, I've seen that.
This still looks really clunky.
I mean, that's cool customization right there.
It is. Having one on the arm
Pretty
looks
cool,
kind of weird
right?
though.
So I think this will provide loads of customization.
It's cool, but it still looks very clunky. Like the DayZ loadout looks so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, repacking magazines. When?
That would be nice.
Right.
Yeah, so what you do is
already
you
do
get
that.
2 empty ones in your inventory, you stack them, and then you split them apart, and one of them will be full again.
Oh.
Really? He's gonna sue them over
Yeah.
his mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
If
Don't
you have
mess with Disney.
If you have 2 empty items, you stack them and then pull one from the inventory to your hand, it'll refill it.
Showcase this. Let's look at
That's cool. I did not know that.
Do the same thing with drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Any empty stackable item.
Okay. I'll have to try that. I mean, I guess technically it'd be an exploit, but...
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool that it opens, but Disney's coming for that ass.
Oh yeah. Don't mess with Disney, man. That mouse is mad.
They're already losing money, so you know they're gonna be extra.
Yeah, wasn't there an issue with
Oh,
the
yeah.
copyright on Mickey Mouse expiring real soon?
They
really?
they got the law changed. Yeah.
Oh wow, why am I not surprised?
Yeah, leave it to Disney to change the law.
Disney was so powerful they had the law changed so they could keep on it for longer.
Jesus.
The Empire.
Yeah.
Right?
They need to be taken down a notch. I hate all their movies too, in my opinion. I can't stand them.
Visual design palette for humans.
What they did to Star Wars?
Incredible
Oh
feeling
boy.
of age
Don't
and
even get me
history
started.
When you travel across multiple solar systems.
That does look like a Tusken Raider helmet.
Now we're going to talk
does.
about some of the gangs in Star Citizen.
Now I can't unsee it.
Gang life.
Ninetales have been one of the main gangs in the game. So far,
Can we earn Ninetales rep yet?
5 million have been
Ugh.
taken out by you guys.
How many security
You
have we
guys have
taken
been
out?
busy. Great job. All right. So it was like, all right, now we're going to need to introduce a few more factions to the game. Okay?
Some of those numbers are inflated because I remember like in the 317 or 318 when it came out, the Ninetales guys would infinitely spawn.
Was to be subtle.
I want to know some real numbers. How many times has the New Deal guy been kidnapped? How many times have people been killed by a medbed?
Yeah.
These signify rank and progression.
How many people have been killed by an elevator?
Let's take a look at.
Yeah. Or stairs.
Yeah. How many people have died walking upstairs?
Yeah. Or hangars. Holy shit, hangars have been popping people left and right lately.
Mhm. That's true.
Your ship falling through a hangar floor.
Yeah. Or just right when you leave. Kaboom!
Or the Orson spaceport being invisible.
Yeah. Oh, here we go with tattoos again. They had to show that.
Yeah, where's the tattoos at, man? I want to, tap my guy up.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd never see it because I'd constantly be in set of armor or something like that, but still.
Yeah, well, it's when somebody kills you and robs all your shit. That's when you see it.
Were you the one that said you were gonna change to playing a girl when the bikinis came out, or was it Luce? One of you said
that was
yesterday.
Me. I think me and Luce both said it.
Okay.
They need to change the female models a little bit before I get too excited about that.
We need jiggle physics.
Yeah.
Some variety. Yeah, a little
They
variety.
look like little boys or something. It's weird. This is weird.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
I mean, these tats look cool, but nah. Is it like
looks like Gears of War. This reminds me of Gears of War logo.
Yeah.
No beards yet. I mean.
No beards, yeah.
Hair physics aren't in yet, so beards after that.
Right.
Well, you can't get a full seal, if you have a beard. So everyone shaves in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, Chase is in my chat. Chase, what's up? Laying in bed watching.
I think they look
Want to head over in a few
absolutely fantastic.
and play Pyro again?
So the rough and ready can be found in some of the space stations.
What does the convention smell like?
Now the
Love you,
tattoos, like
love
I
you,
said,
Chase.
the tattoos form
Yeah, we love you,
What
man.
does the convention smell like? That's the number one question. Come on.
As a player, you'll be able to earn
Everybody
these
wants to
tattoos
know.
and apply them to
What
your
does Mace Well smell like?
The people need to know.
Essence of ass.
You have to earn tattoos.
What?
Okay.
Cool. The next gang we're going to talk about is
Wait,
Headhunters.
what?
So this gang is also
I gotta be honest. I'll be honest. I wasn't really tracking
but
it that
offers a
close.
completely different
Is that a new
aesthetic.
pirate armor?
More of a wasteland vibe.
I like the helmet.
lots
That's
of
pretty cool.
personality, And this will translate into the behavior types.
I'm sick of
pirate. Is currently in production.
I'm sick of bad guys not having good shit. I want to be with the sophisticated bad guys.
For real.
I mean bad guys that got money.
I don't want to be with the hobo bad guys.
Well, there's different types of bad guys. You got the stupid fuckers who do it for somebody else, who claims to be their boss, and then you got the ones who do it for themselves to make the money. Which would you rather be?
I want to be a rich bad guy.
There you go, right there.
We've actually been making pretty damn good money just from robbing people. It's crazy. Like 6 mil a day.
Yeah, but what I mean is, do you want to do that for yourself, or do you want to have some guy above you where you give like 20% of your take to?
Right, right.
Fuck that noise.
He said it smells like fog.
Equal shares all around.
Absolutely.
He said
that
it
can't be
smells
good
like
for your
smog.
health. Like fog.
Fog.
Like the
I don't
fog
know.
machines.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
It's not good for your lungs.
I love my duct tape armor. I don't know. This might be a new change for me though.
I like the helmet. I do.
Yeah.
Helmet's alright.
Looks like this is from Sparta.
No red sauce on pasta.
Base markings.
No beards.
No beards.
Everyone's got to shave in the future, man. Your helmet won't fit. Can't get a seal.
That's true.
That's bullshit.
They still use headlights. Come on, that's pretty believable.
So we're getting a 30-minute presentation of just tattoos.
Seems that way.
Look at this skin and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, how long did they spend with a girl flicking her hair around yesterday? For fuck's
Yeah.
sake?
That dude was creeping me out watching that. I was like, bro,
No, it's like, dude, I do not want to look at your browser
Brushes
history.
the hair again.
I know.
why do you
Exactly.
keep brushing it over her ear? Stop it.
Chase says they're gonna make a killing off Star Engine if it goes public. I'm buying stock. I'll probably buy some stock too.
You know they will.
Yeah,
I would.
Specializing in mining-related crimes.
Well, speaking of the hair thing, can't you guys not wait for when you're walking around and suddenly you got a hair physics in front of your view and you can't see anything? It's gonna be so cool.
Mhm.
Right. You're gonna walk up a forest platform.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
shit.
helmet's on and I can see my hair. What the fuck?
The legendary one looks pretty sick.
So here we can see the Dusters gang lineup.
Yeah, it does.
Showing
Sorry, I don't want to swear too much in your channel here.
Go ahead, man.
Nobody's watching mine, so
I can't wait until we have that weird hair physics glitch where it's shooting out of your head 10 million miles out into the distance.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait for that.
Or when you have your helmet on, but the hair physics are still going.
Yeah,
And you're in a dogfight and your hair's in your face.
For immersion purposes, you're going to have to spend 10 minutes brushing your hair before you put your helmet on.
Right.
Rarer drops,
Ooh,
higher reputation.
that legendary gear kind of looks cool.
Now, as we're talking
Yeah, I like the
a little
legendary
bit
one.
about armor sets, let's recap a little. So the goal is
But
that
how much of
players
this
should
is going to be
consider
something you buy from
which
the
armor
store?
to equip based
Probably
on
all
the
of
role
it.
they wish to fill
Yeah, all of
and the
it.
scenario they're heading into.
I'll
There
take
will
my
be
duct tape
also
here
greater
any day.
differences between the current
It's a big pass for me, Adam.
So light, medium, and heavy, and this will be in protection and mobility. New armor categories will be combat, specialist, utility, and support.
Honestly, in 2953, Adam was bringing up the toilet. We should be able to piss in our armor, and it would just recycle it, and then we could constantly stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm. Steel suit,
type of
motherfucker.
items that
Yeah.
are quickly available on the slots of the suit.
Stop making
I know.
sense.
There will
I've
also
heard that
be
they're
additional
talking
functionality
about adding
to
in
assist
some
in your
kind of
chosen role.
bathroom
A
thing,
matrix of
but it won't be
armor type
required.
versus
So I
category
guess maybe like
will
the
provide a
DayZ
variety
shit.
of
I don't know,
roles,
but
with
I don't know
each providing
how I feel about
DayZ,
that.
you don't have to
honestly.
use a bathroom, but Scum, you do.
There will
Yeah,
also
well,
be
DayZ you can just
differences
piss on
to
people
outer
for
roles
being
being
just being an asshole. But
example, if you're wearing a heavy armor set,
I
and
like
you're
feeding
trying
them to
fly
their
a
buddies.
little snip fighter,
yeah,
you'll have
DayZ is a brutal
and
game.
less vehicle control.
Another one of my favorites is to fill a bottle with gasoline, and then when I meet a stranger and they're like, "I just need help, I need water," I give them the bottle with gasoline in it.
With resistance to mild
Well, they just said like depending on what you wear, you won't be able to
Such an
pilot the ship
asshole.
effectively.
So as we said,
Yeah.
Sonny's
Yes.
presentation
Armor
yesterday,
types.
hygiene simulates
Hygiene, oh
and
God.
tracks the accumulated effects
Oh
of a
no.
character going unwashed
God
for
damn
any
it.
length of time.
Adam,
What are
this
they-
is all your fault, you fucker.
Poor
What are
Adam,
they
I blame
doing?
this
can
on
lead
you.
to disease.
This is stupid.
You made her
Come on.
cry, Adam. Look at that.
And snarky comments.
I'm feeling like she is right now.
Decays faster.
She's probably holding back a poop.
I'm sweating at the amount of time
I
I'm gonna
gotta
have to
poop.
now waste to
And visual effects are
shower.
going to be displayed
Yeah.
to skin.
Like, what is this? Come on, just fix the game. I don't want to see this. Come
Certain
on.
usables such
Nobody
as,
wants this in the
shower
game.
will
Nobody.
receive
Yeah. Well,
antibiotics
I mean,
hygiene and clean
I don't
away
know. The
all
few
of
that
the
do, I don't want to meet those people. I don't know. Let's just put it that
Those are
way.
the-
Yeah,
the
that
ultimate
is
larpers right
that
there.
is true.
They're all
That
at
is
the
true.
convention.
Star larpers.
All
Yeah.
300 are at the
Okay,
convention.
so that covers a quick recap.
So they spent
on
what is
armor
this,
sets,
like an hour now?
hygiene,
An
I
hour
think so,
just
yeah.
talking about
Showcasing
looks
the
and
different-
hygiene.
I told you.
Thing I'm about to get on every day just to get my dude into the shower now.
Well, I'm just gonna leave them all
She's-
dirty
she's
and nasty.
handsome.
All right. See how dirty I can get.
Yeah,
Most don't have
man, I'm
showers, so
just
you're
gonna
kinda
look as
fucked there, Bill.
scummy as shitty. Yeah, that's right. That's okay. I'm all right with that.
I might need an edible for this shit, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
I told you to go get one.
I need to light up too. This is, oof.
Canop, you gonna light up?
I mean, I'm way ahead of y'all. I already been.
Burn it if you got it, boys.
I'm about
So,
to be twisted.
We're an hour in, and all we've discussed is clothing, and now we have to take showers.
Yeah,
And probably poop.
yeah. I do like some of the new gear they were
Brush my
showing.
teeth next. Damn.
Yeah.
The gear does look cool, don't get me wrong. And the modular things, I mean, even though they're clunky, it's a nice addition, but showering?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So you're gonna have a shower and a shit before you have a decent trade market.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that thinks that that's insane?
Exactly. That is
I don't
insane.
disagree with you. I
Oh
agree
my
with you
God.
wholeheartedly. The priorities are all skewed. Like you guys said earlier, they're putting paint on a house that they haven't even put the frame up for yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so
Absolutely.
glad now that now it's not going to take an hour to get ready to go do an adventure. It's going to take an hour and a half because I got to stop and take a fucking shower real quick.
Well, why even play multiplayer activities? Oh crap! I gotta hit the restroom first, guys. I'm sorry. Well, there goes 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you get a 30K in the shooter. You gotta go back and shit again, or what?
We got bounty hunters on us, boys. Oh shit! Oh, sorry, I gotta poo.
Stick your butt out the door.
Yeah,
We're getting shot and I shit myself
I don't remember there being a meteor field here. There is now.
So you'll
Chase
be
at the
able to
morning
find
sub's all
justice
fluff.
scattered around various derelict settlements and wrecks in Stanton.
So if they put tacos in the game, will there be diarrhea in the game?
Right.
Yeah. Or those double dogs. Woof, woof.
We're gonna have to go to the
that, I'll hand you over to Sean Tracy.
Message deleted by administrator. It's already starting.
we're gonna have to go to the medical center just to get some Pepto-Bismol.
Right. Are we gonna get new hairstyles? No new hairstyles.
Hello, everyone.
Well, it looks like the females might have new hairstyles soon. I mean, that's that's the only thing I saw yesterday.
All right, see if we're gonna get banned on this one or not.
Tools and tech content here at Cloud Imperium Games in Los
There we go.
Oh god,
Tech.
not another fucking tool.
So today I want to talk about
Theaters of War. Theaters of War.
Initially unveiled at a previous CitizenCon, kind of in an early stage. So it's now rolled into full production.
Starcloth.
Used in
Wow.
both Squadron 42.
Oh, more of this shit.
Oh, here we go.
So it's going to be seen on more and more assets.
For
like
cloth
some
that
of the great
nobody
art that we just
wears.
saw. So what's really cool about
For
it is
real.
that it's unified.
Unless
with
I can
the
get like
physical
a
world, whereas
space
before,
duster that goes over my suit. That'd be kind of cool.
Now,
Yeah,
it's
that
faster
would be
than
nice.
the previous cloth setups, and in the end, it just looks a whole lot better. So today, I'm
At least this
gonna
guy can
cover some of
talk.
the tech
That's the same thing I just said.
and we'll see
Scarred.
some
Yeah.
results.
Yeah, we'll see if it gets deleted.
In action.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at that. Star cheeks.
Exactly, I
Star
told you.
buns.
I fucking told you. Star cheeks.
Oh wow.
Anyone else notice how the cloth is clipping through his arm on the left?
Notice how the buttocks slightly bounce.
Slightly
First the-
bounce.
First the left and then the right.
Simulation. It clips right through you.
I just wrote
Oh,
Star
look,
buns
it's
in the
Jack
chat.
Goldman.
I'm timed out.
And even
Timed
more
out.
difficult, it
Already.
needs to hold up in high-end
Bad boy.
cinematics.
What up,
Yeah, I'm
Binge?
timed out.
Now, if they gave me that jacket and I could
5
put
minutes.
it on my gear, I would use it.
I know, right?
Oh, Squadron 42 teases.
Right.
Yep, every year. Every fucking year.
It's clipping through his hand.
That's directly from the cinematic, just from the opposite angle. Oh, there's the real, and there's the angle right there.
All right, so how's it all work? Well, cloth uses two meshes, a simulation mesh or cage.
Not
All
well.
this
It
is
doesn't work
about
well.
So vertex
all
colors
all
indicate
this
how
is
it
about an
constrains
engine that we will never
and thus the
see because it's
simulation.
all
So,
for Star
example,
Citizen.
black vertex
I mean, we'll
colors
see it,
indicate
but we
a
won't ever use
constraint.
it. Nobody else
Basically, it
will.
follows the skinning. White vertex colors indicate
Now I'm pretty sure he's going to try
so the
licensing this
movement is
off.
determined entirely
All of this
That
material
was
here,
hard.
all of these slides look just like the shit vendors show us at work when they want to sell us something.
fall off in between the
Yeah.
Just by
and
PowerPoint.
fully simulated
Mhm.
That would be hard
Click,
though, because
click,
it's,
click.
it's
meshes are
an
sent to the
obscured,
engine,
you
where we
know,
bind the
engine.
cage to the render mesh,
Not a lot of people are
Yeah.
using.
I'm pretty sure the other game
lumber.
developers know
See
what's
up on
going
the
on.
image that
I'm
the
pretty sure they
cage
know
mesh
that
has about
that
5,000
Roberts and
triangles,
crew
whereas
have
the
something
actual
going.
render mesh is about 45,000
They'd be
triangles.
stupid not
So
to.
it's obviously much more efficient to simulate the sim cage mesh versus just the render mesh itself. So part of the technology is the runtime.
Now you can look like a
iterations.
Jedi.
You can see in the
Oh.
above.
Right.
Ooh.
That's with all the red spheres.
They're really
We're
reaching
actually
now.
painting the collision
Where's my
radius of
space
every
baton?
one of the vertices.
We need
It allows
ponchos.
us to fine-tune the
Yeah.
simulation,
Look at those midi-chlorians.
add arbitrary
Yeah, look at the
meshes,
metachlorians.
though we can. We paint a variety
covered
of
in
properties.
balls.
So some
As
of
you
these
can see,
other
the
properties
on the
are
on the
mass
bottom right
or
one, the
displacement.
midichlorian
On the top right,
gathers
you can see
mainly
an
in your
example of
chest
the
and your
old
knees.
legacy implementation
Oh,
of
yeah.
the This uses joint chains.
You got a real hot spot
but
on your crotch
assets
too.
with multiple layers, like the
Right.
one that you can see there, or
That's
ones
where the
like skirts or
midichlorians shoot
gowns,
from.
they were really, really difficult.
Oh, okay.
Why is the other guy's face green? Don't ask.
So
Is that
I
where
mentioned
Jedis
it's
come
completely
from?
unified with the physical world.
Only the ones that
Uses that
miss.
wind,
There's no
influence,
tunneling
object
and clipping
collisions,
through collisions,
thruster back
and we
wash,
just
all
saw
those
it
kind of
clipping
things
through the
actually
guy's hand.
react to or the cloth reacts to the collisions and
Well, I was
simulates
gonna
more.
say, just wait until you get
So
these
it's not
physics
just
in
character
game,
movement.
and the
Now,
cloak
it's a
behind you is
hyper-efficient
pushing
simulation,
through
and
your
it's
body
several
and
orders of
shooting out the
magnitude
back
faster
the whole
than the legacy
time. So you just got
implementation
like a little
before.
a little
It has
poop
lot of
dress
these
following you
control
around or
parameters for
something.
technique, which are compression, stretching, and bending. So as mentioned yesterday by Chris Rain, our senior
At
lead
least this
physics
guy's like,
programmer,
I'm gonna
we
speed
support
talk this
soft
because
body
this
tapered
we all know
capsules,
this is
which are
boring as
twice
shit.
fast as our ragdoll capsules.
Yeah, he's a good
It's also
talker.
key to solving one of the most important
He's the Theaters of
aspects
War guy,
of
remember?
plausible cloth
Yeah.
simulation,
He's been
and
around
that's
for a while.
mitigating the
Oh yeah, he's
tunneling
been
or
here
the
for a hot minute.
clipping that happens.
Jay says all this stuff is the part of Star Engine.
So it's very, very difficult
Unreal
to solve
5 will be
those benchmarks.
VKB,
So with all
and the
this
rest
tech
will be
in
the
mind,
Vertical.
we can do
I don't know.
really complicated assets
What?
like the Duster and the one I want to show you now.
We'll see.
I'm a mouse and keyboard guy, so
So here you're seeing about
I mean, that's
5
cool and
different
all,
layers
but
of
it's
cloth going
not
on
gonna
and
work like
self-colliding
that.
between each other.
It looks kind of jank up near the top though.
Are you
Near
trying
his
to tell me
shoulders.
you're not a believer?
It's reacting to the planet wind, which is always
You finish your Kool-Aid, mister.
I'm sorry, Christ Roberts. Forgive me.
On the front, there's a big leather apron. So this one's actually a
I'm
lot
just
heavier.
got a beard?
It moves a lot differently than
He's
the
got a
cloth on
beard.
the back.
He does have a beard.
He's got a beard.
But he hasn't
Everybody
earned his tattoos
Twitch
yet.
chat too is noticed.
Beard confirmed.
Why is everybody not applauding the beard?
Yeah.
Good, I
Applaud the
confirmed.
beard. Beard confirmed.
Walking into the wind here.
Hey, he's got my beard. Oh, he's walking into the wind. Oh, yeah.
And in
No,
the
he's
end,
shaved.
as I mentioned, it
Yep,
just
no
looks a
shave.
whole lot
The wind
better.
blew it off.
It was penciled
And
on. He should have crying and it fell off.
He didn't
So
watch
with that,
himself
I
enough.
wanna hand you
It
off
fell
to
out.
Right.
Damn it,
Yeah.
hygiene.
We're gonna talk about hair.
Hygiene's important.
You can also go bald in New Star Citizen.
Thank you, man.
I think we're
Yeah,
finally
I'm
getting
glad
that.
they're demoing
The hair tech.
game tech that's been
Dark
out
hair.
for a long time.
Nice to be
Yeah.
here with all
At least
you
we don't
guys.
have
So
Tim
I wanna
Cook
start
back
with a
today.
question, okay? How many of you are actually excited that we're getting new hair into the verse?
Trade economy.
I'm excited.
Give me a fucking trade economy.
Yeah, bro.
So,
Is this the economy dude?
I'm Andre.
No, he's the hair guy.
More hair.
Can't you tell when he walked out, his hair was perfect.
We branched out from the character art team and created this department.
I actually run a stylist in real life. Yes.
New incoming game loop hairstylist.
Right.
Yeah.
Be a space barber.
Okay. Now,
I wonder if I could draw stuff in people's head.
we're gonna start by just looking at the most
Yeah.
impactful
Draw
changes
penises.
that we have.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That was the first thing I remember when Salvaging came in. That was the first thing you saw on all the wrecks was big giant dongs on the side of them.
It's not a penis. I'm drawing a Hall C. Okay, get it right.
It's the Hall C. Come on.
The fact that you can use it as an excuse, a legitimate excuse.
Yeah.
Mostly by what Squadron 42.
I'll just say, even on the MFD screen, they have to designate the cockpit separate, so it looks like the head.
As a last note, I'll have a special announcement for
Yeah.
you guys. Okay. Don't
When the
wanna
Hull
spoil
C
it,
extends,
but
it's
you
ribbed
stick
for her
around, you're
pleasure.
gonna love what we have, okay?
Getting excited.
So, first thing I want to touch now, very simply, okay? Hair for games.
One of my guys took the Hull C out and he landed it perfectly up like a rocket and then extended it. It was
At least the hair looks
funny
good though. I will give him
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
looks better than the Starfield
He knows
hair.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
They got the flow hawk going on too.
Engine, okay? Game ready, performant.
Damn you, Pagan.
Okay?
But it's just a healthy reminder to shower and poop
Hair
before you
is really
leave.
hard, like I was saying.
Yeah.
Basically, you see games that get it.
I mean, we're
games
getting
that
more
don't.
than
Some
3
of them
hairstyles though. Hopefully.
Get it more or less. Either way, for us the challenge is the same. We're not different, and the challenge is real. With the scope of Star Citizen, like
I mean, honestly, I don't really care about the hair at all.
I don't give a shit either.
You never see it unless you're like taking your helmet off to drink.
Or when shit was glitching, remember when you put on your top hat and it would glitch through your helmet?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It is. It doesn't end here.
Remember
Okay.
in 318, 319 when you would put your helmet on, but it wouldn't actually be on, and you'd still die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or just spontaneously come off of you in the middle of EVA. That's fun.
Yeah.
So let's dive into what we made all this
You'd
possible.
get like stuck and locked on.
Mm-hmm.
On a high
Oh
note,
my
high
gosh,
note,
we seriously doing this?
successful hair requires
A whole
3
panel on
fundamental
texture of hair?
elements, okay? There's
Bro,
the
no one
protection,
cares.
there's the placement,
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real
there's
with you.
also-
Just show me the new
Just
hairstyles.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
the blue.
I don't-
I like the blue. The blue looks cool.
all of them do. Okay, so it's.
I mean, I'm not saying it's worth the time they're putting on it, but it does look cool.
If you're,
They have liberal hair in the game now.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Apparently.
no, but you can see your blue-haired weirdos in the game.
Fails or if the placement fails. So really vital.
You know, it's crazy. Like 20 years ago,
that everything works
like
together.
blue hair didn't mean anything.
The good thing is by
Yeah,
breaking
now
down
it
the hair into
stands for a
three
bunch of
parts,
shit.
It also
Yeah.
allows us to actually.
I can't keep up, guys. I'm sorry. I'm too old. I don't have the patience.
And
Yeah.
or like Chris Roberts would say.
Just leave me out of
high
it.
fidelity, right?
You do you. Just leave me the fuck out of it.
So,
Just
Right.
general rule of thumb. If it's not a
on the
natural hair
texture
color,
end,
just
there was a lot of
don't
changes.
interact with them. Let
Yeah.
them be them, and you
Just
be
avoid
somewhere
them.
else.
Approach
Yeah,
of
just
the
avoid them.
game.
Let them be
You
them.
grab
You be
two
you
left,
somewhere
two
else.
right on a
Yep.
transparency map,
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it.
on the
Jim,
tips and
bro,
roots
thanks.
and call it a day. That's what happened.
Let's
in 99%
go.
of the games. Now at
Yeah,
CIG,
I-
we went a bit further than that. we tested.
I want to
all the
see.
thicknesses that were actually,
I want to see the economy guys come out. I mean,
yeah.
Look, I agree
we
with
came
all
to
you
a
guys. You're very rarely going to see your hair. You see it during character
enough.
creation and when you take your helmet off to drink, or if somebody's looting your body or something like that. But for the most part, we don't really see that stuff. And I'm not saying it's not important, because
right?
I mean,
it does need to be,
we should have customization, but
it would be subpixel
I
rendered
feel
at
that
some
we
point.
need so many
With the
other
motion and all that,
things
we will
to
get
be
a lot
done
of
in the
hard
game
hats.
before we
And so
really
that would be a
start
no-go. We
worrying
do
about
need it to
having
be
hair
thicker than in
and
real life.
flowing cloth
Can we make it
and
look
things like this.
thin?
Absolutely.
So we came to a
100%,
realization
man.
that from hair
Yeah, well, we'll see, because they said
to hair,
next
and from
month
hair
they're going to talk
to the
about
background, these 2 points, the transition
industry
points,
and
are the most
economy,
important ones for the hair.
including
progressively
ships for
cheaper,
economy.
the tips, which is what you
Next
So
month.
yeah, that's what they said yesterday.
So no longer
They said that
black
yesterday
and
during
blue white.
CitizenCon.
Now, this is a lot of technicality. You will see
Wow.
practical examples of
Someone
this, but
brought
that
stuff up
allows
about
us to have
industry, and they
smooth
said, well, you're going to have to find out
transitions
next month.
and basically achieve the result we
Wow.
expected. On the placement side, we came
That
up
seems like
with
that's, I don't
hair
know.
libraries, basically. Now,
Instead, we're talking about hair. I
I
don't
could be
know.
here
That's
all
just
day
whatever.
talking about
Like,
hair
just show us the
libraries,
hair,
okay,
the
because I'm a very technical person.
hairstyles.
If you
I
see
saw. I
me
want
on
to see
event,
the
feel
new
free to
styles.
come
Yeah,
you
for
can
real.
just come and talk to me about
Yeah.
I don't care
Yeah.
how you did it.
For
I
an
know.
event
Look
like
at the
this.
placement. They got placement in different colors. Ooh.
Imagine in real
Well,
life,
I honestly
you have
think
a
they're just
construction
trying to
business
stretch
and
it
you
out
could
the 2
make
days.
one
I
wall,
mean, why else?
Yeah.
How was you going to rationalize charging $300 for a fucking ticket?
I know, but there's so many other things they could talk about. The fixes.
Oh,
they're
I
doing
agree
to
completely,
you.
dude.
Yeah.
I agree.
This would make a really good ISC,
the whole
not
state, and then if
Yeah, or even an ASCL. Oh, we're going to come up with a new
Yeah.
hairstyle today. Just like the traffic cone, which we still haven't fucking seen in game.
I'd rather
Yep.
see Jared sit here and do a Q&A than this.
Agreed.
It would be a lot more
I
entertaining than
think
this.
you're right.
which was what we had.
Like, did nobody think about this? Like, we need fluff. Just have Jared sit there and answer questions. Watch him sweat.
Several artists
Yeah.
working through the years.
Talk to random people in the crowd.
Or get
Yeah,
really
look-
mad and say no one
levels of quality,
questions.
Of course, different ways of seeing the same problem. So, at the end of the day, fruit salad, right? And we wanted uniform quality. So for that,
Here, I got a
libraries are
question
great
from
solution.
my
We
chat.
also decreased the time of production
He's
of
saying
hair.
that
So,
something higher than
it was
15
taking us 20 to
FPS
40
server
days to
performance
create
would be a
one hairstyle
fantastic
per
addition to
artist,
the game.
okay? Right now, it's going
Do
from
you
like
think
Yeah.
that
3 to 5,
something
7
like
days
that is not
per
going to happen
hairstyle?
until
Is
we
that
get
great news,
server
okay?
meshing or
So, yeah,
the zoned
yeah, that was
servers
major
or whatever it is that they're talking about?
Yeah, we won't get that until we get the meshing and the replication, where they
Cool.
can have
So,
everything in
hair
zones.
libraries are just
So
beginning.
you can deload
It's not just
anything that's
picking up
not
a texture
relevant
and
to
putting
you.
it there.
And the server
To do
can
that,
completely
like, you need to
deload
actually
sections
see
nobody's
the
even
scope.
near to free up
Luckily, we have some of
resources.
the best artists in the world
Yeah.
on hair working with us, so
I mean, if
we managed to achieve
at this point, it's kind of like
Now,
if for me,
on
like,
the shader side,
is that going to happen?
there was plenty
I mean,
of
I hope
solutions as well.
so.
Some of them are very techy,
But sometimes it feels
very
like
cool
maybe
as
it's
well.
just going to
We're
be
gonna
like
run
this
through
for a
classes,
long time, you know?
some of them, so
Well,
you can guys
it's
understand the
important to
stuff that we're
remember
dealing
nothing
with.
Star
But,
Citizen is doing is like
let's just look at
brand new.
at
That
wait
hasn't been
time.
done
So wait
anywhere
time
else. It's
is
just
prior
how long does
to
it take
runtime.
this
Runtime is where
team
the game
to
runs.
figure out
Wait
how
time,
to
we're
implement it?
preparing the asset to actually
Right.
put it in the engine.
That's
At
true.
wait time, we
And
Buddy,
it's
I need to
taken
take you
quite a
into
long
my
time.
Discord server because there's some people I need to introduce you to. Maybe if 2 of us are spouting reason at them, they'll
in a
listen.
practical sense, for those who are not too technical, it
Oh
basically
my
makes
God.
the air card not look like
Because all I hear is it's never been done before. It's never been done before. It's like a lot of this shit has been done before.
I have yet to
Yeah.
see anything from Star Citizen that is brand spanking new that has never been seen anywhere else.
The only thing I could
Yeah.
even think of would be the loading screen, the lack of loading screens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
about
only
it.
thing I can think of.
emit occlusions onto the color channels of the vertices
Yeah,
as
there's
well. Now,
two
each
sides
of
to
these
this
ornaments
usually. There's
in
the
any
ones that
game
are completely
has
back everything they do, which eventually goes away when they
okay?
figure out a
You might
lot of
use
it
or not.
isn't
Imagine
coming
in a
anytime
car,
soon.
you have a trunk.
Then
You can
there's
use it or not.
us that are more
It's up to you.
realistic. They're like,
You don't-
okay,
it's
well,
not silly to use the car
okay,
without
we'll
using
see.
the trunk, of course, but if you have
Yeah, I'm a
Show
middle
me.
camper, you know, like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
Now, we
hate the
decided to
game,
use this because it
but
was
I don't
free.
think it's the
The
greatest
trunk
thing
was
ever,
already there, so
you
the
know.
color was
Exactly,
already there.
exactly.
And we
I can
Kinda
see a
about
lot
where
of the
I
good
am.
things. I see a lot of the good things Star Citizen does, but I also see and point out all the really bad stuff fucking Star Citizen does.
That's called
Exactly.
keeping it real. People don't like that. Somebody got mad at me yesterday
Tell
about
me I
the.
quantum jump from a planet in the middle of space and it's fucking snowing. Come on now.
Yeah. Space
$600
snow.
million of funding, huh?
Yeah.
I don't see
Well,
anything in the thing that talks about economy at all.
Is that, and this is
Well, like yesterday when they were talking about the map system, and they showed like, oh, this is a completely new thing we're doing with AI pathfinding, and I was like, immediately like, wait a minute, that's been in games since 2000. What are you talking
Unreal,
about?
Unreal.
Oh, that's
has
true.
a Basic one it gives you, and it
Yeah.
actually even will show you the lines on the map, and you can like hand tune them and move them the line itself where you want the NPC to go to make it custom.
I used to be a Left 4 Dead level designer, and I used to be able to make that in Left 4 Dead 2. I could do that shit. Like, I could make AI pathfinding for all the zombies and the AI bots that follow you around. It was nothing new.
that if I want to have hair like mine, which is white on the sides and dark on the top, I could
And like I said, I like this game, but I will criticize it, you know? Like,
Oh, dude, that's
I like it a lot, but I like it so much that when they do something bad, I'm going to criticize it.
Well, I was telling somebody the other day, I'm like, your true friends are going to give you constructive criticism. If your audio sounds like shit, they're going to be like, hey, dude, I love you, Pagan, but your audio sounds like shit. What's going on with your mic? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if they care about you, they're going to be like, hey, dude, something's wrong. Let's help you fix it. I mean, if the more you love this project, the more critical you should be of it. Because you want it to succeed.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, not only do you want it to succeed, but if you want it to be a game that you enjoy playing, you
Yeah.
should voice your opinion. You should
Fucking
tell
A.
them
Absolutely.
what you're feeling about how the game should be, so they can take it into consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voicing your opinion is very important.
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
having kids. If your kid screws up, it's like, hey, don't do that. That's no
Yeah.
good. If you don't give a shit, you just let them do it anyway. It's like, okay, well, I'll see you in prison in 5 years. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a difference between saying, "Hey, you know, this hair stuff it's cool and all, but like, I think it's a bad idea because you got all this other stuff to be working." Versus say, Star Citizen is a fucking trash game. What the fuck is anybody even doing watching this stupid shit? It's never coming out. It's
Well,
two different worlds.
Now they're
You
going to
know,
have
hey-
Barbie dress up with Barbie pooping at this point.
You have to take your Barbie to poop and shower.
You can go red.
I feel like you're giving a serious answer. I need to stop you.
Actually, you know what? They introduced new
I
showers.
thought he was being
and
serious.
The Star Citizen universe becomes, 90% females.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true, though.
Shower
That's
combo
true.
lines.
Yeah.
Are we all going to go to the bathroom together, too?
Shower
It's my
together.
turn to shower. Get out.
Red showers. Booyah.
Why is there a
Does
dick
that,
in
does, that,
there?
does that mean they're going to be showing genitalia in this game? Or are you going to shower with the underwear on?
You have to wear your underwear, I bet.
It'll be black bars.
Yeah,
Right.
it's shower underwear. It's shunderwear. Yeah.
It's animation. Your character walks in and you see the door close and then you just hear water. And they walk
Walks
back
out.
out. Yeah.
There's your loading screen right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god.
And this is why
Oh, blue hair dye.
Yeah, man, you missed the green.
So
You missed the
cool.
green.
And obviously you can
Oh,
rotate it
shit.
as well as much as you
Yeah, see, you were too busy running your mouth. You didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Keyboard does this.
I was watching the hair.
Right?
Keyboard does this.
layer, okay?
My keyboard does
That
this.
That was good, Scar.
Shadowing, creating more negative spaces, more structure to the hair. And if you look at the temporal line here, you can see how this pixel depth set helps us with the transitions as well.
One of the guys said steam clouds for when you do co-ed showers.
Right.
And the music. Don't forget the music.
Right.
Yeah.
Ready to go to PU?
I'm not impressed. They used the same model for all three of them.
Right.
Now that we understand a
No
bit
diversity.
better how the hair is
The,
working, why the boring part.
It looks
that
like someone who will yell at you at a shopping
you can
store.
examine this, this
Which
area
one's the
with
Karen, though?
Wait, take a guess.
This is the example. Now,
You said the one on the right, far right, that's the Karen.
we want to
The
show
one in the
hairstyles
middle is the
that are
liberal,
actually
and the one
Yeah.
on the left's the quiet girl.
Yeah.
Minds her business.
That's the video we're gonna
Yeah.
do.
The nice-
Quiet
the
at
nice
work,
one.
but something else at home. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, man, they have really got their money's worth from this song from Pedro. They played
Yeah.
First Light so much yesterday. I'm like, oh, come on, guys.
I mean, he does some good music.
He does, but I
used-
mean, I'm sure he's sick of hearing it by now.
Yeah. I use his music whenever I'm streaming too.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's really
like,
good.
He's like, give me that money.
Yup.
Yeah.
Right. The only person better would be the guy that makes music for Game of Thrones.
Oh god.
Oh, what's his name?
Crazy.
Ramen
stories.
Jawaji or whatever the fuck. I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are we slowly sliding through all the hairs like this?
I gotta be honest. I stopped.
Oh my
paying
god. We couldn't do like a picture panel of all the hairstyles?
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna take 2 minutes per hair. I hope they only have 3 of these.
You must appreciate what the devs spent 12 months on from last CitizenCon till this CitizenCon.
But where's the hair physics? But where's the hair physics that the dude?
I know, she's turning around and
really playing with the dude's that girl's hair.
I must brush it.
Where's he at? I mean, he should be brushing
the
the hair.
lotion on the skin.
And he even knew it was creepy because he's like, "Oh yeah, I was just doing this because I don't have hair." Yeah, over her ear, huh? Over and over.
Do you think anybody in the crowd is getting upset about any of this stuff, or do you think they're just sucking this straight through a
Security would
Hey, this guy has scars on his
carting me
face.
off.
Most of
This
the
guy has
people who
scars.
go, that's kind of cool.
That,
Most of the people who go to CitizenCon though are like the biggest hypers. You know, they're the biggest copium addicts, like
Space
the biggest
Karen.
supporters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Space Karen.
Space
Don't park your ship
Yes,
there.
Space Karen.
You can't park your A2 here.
Dare you shoot at me?
There's no
A2
pirates
bombs are not
here.
allowed.
Yeah, right.
It's allowed here.
Go back to Pyro, you asshole.
Let me talk to your org manager.
Right.
Bitch, I am the org manager.
That's a lesbian haircut.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's like all the ones they have in game right now. I think it's funny when the dudes walk around with the space bob haircut or whatever it is. It's always cracks me up. Every time I see that, I'm like, yeah, this guy's funny. It's all pink and shit.
That's the guy that yells at you for being on his grass.
Right. Get off my yard.
Get off my yard.
You can't cut in front of the Congo line.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am. I can make that a soundbite for my stream. It's ma'am.
You really do, man. That would be awesome.
Get the
I'm
Alex
laughing at
Jones.
this bit right now.
Get the
There's a
Alex
librarian.
Jones.
There's a librarian.
The gummy's working.
The librarian with blue hair.
Wait. Time out. So black people don't have hair in the future? We just all bald?
Fuck no, you guys are all bald.
You know, there are no black hairstyles.
Marcus is
The
offended.
fuck?
There was some people in chat that was talking about that too. They're like, wait a minute.
There wasn't even any black people.
Right?
Diverse and get away
No
with
black
it.
people in space.
Uh-oh.
Just a bit more military. And for that, we'll have the next video.
I feel like maybe we all, well, it would have been less
No
entertaining
afros,
if
huh?
we started later.
No
but
afros.
The guy on the far right looks like the guy that gets really angry when JT is not friendly.
You can do
Right.
Yeah. Damn it! Come on, let's all work a lot. let's work together, guys. Come on.
And render it at 60 frames per second on an
We've lost about
I'm gonna have-
3,000 viewers since this started.
Oh, yesterday they were falling off like flies in the middle of the stupid shit.
It's our glimpse
I feel like we could have waited to jump in about two and a
There are
half
no
hours in.
black hairstyles. No new ones. I'm gonna have to like make a video about that because that's fucking ridiculous.
I hope you enjoy.
You know, that'll actually
chat
get a
was
faster reaction, to be truthful with you.
My chat was quick to react. Oh, no. There's your stereotypical cornrows. They're not-
Oh, wait. Whoop. Sorry, we spoke too soon. There you go. There you go, buddy.
Here they are.
Here's your singular option.
They were
Singular
listening.
option, cornrows.
There's no Asians either. Mason just said in my chat, CIG bringing colonialism to your games.
Right.
So we got
look
dreads
like
and cornrows.
Dreads, they look unwashed. Those are not
Yeah.
good dreads. They need to wash that shit, bro.
That's not
Wash your dreads,
hygienic.
lady.
I had a friend who had dreads once, and I found a spider in the dreads.
Alright. We got dreads, we got cornrows, What else we got? We got more dreads?
Braided
braids are kind of
ponytail. You know, every dude character is gonna have the man bun now.
Yeah.
Man bun, bruh. I like the epic music for all these hairstyles.
Oh yeah, it's important, dude. Hairstyle's
right.
important.
Adam in my chat says, Marcus, if you do a video about ethnic hairstyle, you might actually troll Spectrum into a bonfire and pitchfork fest against CIG.
You know, they will react fast to that because they don't want a lawsuit.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
They will react faster than that than anything else.
Dang.
So yeah.
Y'all got 4 hairs.
Like I've been saying,
I guess that's cool.
Right.
They are all
Yeah, shut up, you. You got choices.
Variety.
There's no tricks here. This is actually how it looks. And that's why we're really proud.
I can't help but notice there is no color options for their hair.
Pushing this forward. This is just
I'm just pointing that out.
Oh my
I'm sure
gosh.
you guys were tired. Nobody at CIG was happy with what we had. I can assure you that. Yeah. Especially as an artist, right? So, but we finally arrived. Now, we've seen all this.
You think that guy dyes his eyebrows?
What does this mean in a practical sense for you guys?
He spends 20 minutes a day making
He
sure
has
they're
nice
perfect.
eyebrows.
Well,
The guy in
I wish I had
the
eyebrows.
really fast.
the one with the pink mohawk, absolutely.
No, I'm talking about the guy talking right now.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He looks like he spends quite a bit of time in the bathroom every
All the
morning.
changes we made.
Yep.
I wake up and brush each eyebrow 25
That
times.
is a great
I mean,
achievement.
to,
Now, we
yeah.
can all
To be
have
fair, I
that
kind of feel bad
right
for
now.
these groups of people that have to come up and talk because
Very simple.
they have to talk about
Here
nothing
at the artist
for 30,
event.
45 minutes.
After this, there's a tech art pass where they need to skin it. They need to make it work with hats, with goggles, with everything. That
It's
needs
so
to
funny.
work,
I bring
right?
up the eyebrows just as a bunch of people in my chat are bringing up this guy's eyebrows.
We wanted to have be enough to replace all the stuff that it's there, give you enough variety for you to start.
Whatever you
and then
did,
go
spokesman, it got
next.
people's attention.
Right.
It also tells you when are you getting it. So, as a last note,
He almost
I'll leave
slipped
you
and
with
said
this
sells
video.
you.
And next, photos
Did he
from
just say when? Wow.
When?
So,
When? Uh-oh, here we go.
About hair?
Oh, Jared will be all over that shit.
Jared's gonna have a heart attack.
into the PU.
One thing we don't want to hear about when are the hairstyles.
The crowd goes mild.
Yeah.
You have to hit the applause button.
Oh, yep. Somebody forgot the applause button. You're absolutely right. All those Karens.
I know. God, ScarredCitizen's gonna get a lot more chaotic.
I think I might have to cosplay in game as a
Q4. Oh, there you go, guys. Cornrows, December 2023. Confirmed.
They said
I still
when?
can't help but notice, you know, they just only showed the white people again.
Yeah.
I think you're just getting those 4 hairstyles, bro.
Getting new hairs into the game. I can't wait to put.
Yay!
I would have had there been like one person clapping and the whole clap, clap, clap. I'm so excited.
And the cloud is snoring.
I'm gonna run through this. We don't.
Fantastic! Come on, everybody, hype time!
I'm gonna talk to you.
This is the hype man.
We've talked about hair.
Mason said, now the pledge store has cosmetics.
Do you think somebody yelled at him? He looked down at somebody.
Oh shit! You may have to buy your cornrows, dude.
Shit.
Hey, $5
Who's your
to
Asian
not be
person?
white.
5, dude. You're dreaming. All those individual hair strands. Come on, that takes a while to do.
We made a data-driven pipeline.
Wait a minute.
Oh God.
More hair and shit?
DNA pool is
damn
just a
it.
bunch of heads that
I don't want to hear about a
I think
DNA
this is
pool.
character
That's
customization.
red mine.
The DNA pool in
Yeah.
community seems really thin right now.
Yeah, it's like living in the state of Alabama.
Thanks for coming by, JC, bro.
And allow for more selection and range. So we scanned 60 new heads,
for our DNA pool.
That's a lot of head.
Chat says you're gonna get a Banu hair. You're gonna get more Banu hairstyles than you will Banu
We
ships.
also added
Right.
customizable
Yeah, or alien
facial
creatures
features,
or
skin tones, complexion,
anything.
makeup layer on top, revisiting
Oh,
the
makeup.
eyes. These characters look new and they look great.
Oh fuck.
AKA we play Starfield.
Right.
All right.
Now you're gonna see a bunch of bearded man buns with makeup on. This would be great.
Right there. But that wasn't enough. We need more. That is our new pool.
Well,
wait, go back to the other
Very
screen because that
diverse.
stage picture looks like shit.
I'd like to appreciate
Very
the
exciting.
black dude in
Right
the
now
bottom.
in the
Is he not the
PU,
same
when
dude
you're playing,
up at the top?
See that center row? You get 9
Just
females
repeat
and
it
9
over.
males.
Oh no, it's a.
And now we get all. We're going to be getting all.
We don't all look the same,
Oh,
cannot.
that's racist.
God damn it.
You might be high, bro.
Over in Pinewood, London.
Too much gummies.
Thing called the clear
Not looking close. They look close. They're wearing the same hat.
The scanner
The funniest stream Canop ever did was when he was doing I think it was like Skittle edibles or something like that, and he just piled a whole bunch into his mouth.
Oh lord.
And about 2 hours into the stream, he's like, I can't feel my teeth.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, those are those 1,000 milligrammers.
Oh boy, damn, you hitting hard.
Bro, they made your mouth numb.
That's like go to sleep time, you know?
Dude, he
Oof.
streamed for like 8 more hours after that.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you're an animal.
Damn. As soon as I smoke anything on stream, next thing you know, it all goes quiet and I'm just like sitting there like, well, go
Amateurs.
over here now.
Photogrammetry captured in raw images at 8K.
You know, this would have been supremely boring without you guys on here.
Yeah, I was
I would've
fucking
made
into
my
this
stream.
today.
Well, I was gonna
Excuse me,
say,
today.
sorry. I was gonna say that it seems like we could have like started 3 hours in and we'd be fine, but it'd be a lot less entertaining though.
Calibrate
That's
the
true.
cameras.
I really
It's
don't
a lot
care.
of cameras.
I know, this is just... I mean, like I said before...
Got midichlorians all over her face.
Oh my gosh.
right.
Should not be
As a matter of
bald.
fact.
Anakin, what did you do?
Again.
Well, they had to do it like that so they could put the hair on later.
There we go.
Yeah.
This
Def
is what,
pretty well textured.
look, hey, dude, this is what all studios do
Oh.
now.
All these things that I briefly mentioned.
Old lesbian.
I want to talk to you a little bit about skin tone.
I'm gonna
though.
get you canceled.
Skin tone's tricky
Meh, it was a good ride.
because we want to apply it. We want to be able to customize it. We want you to have the ability to do whatever you want. So what you see is some really weird looking characters. We see a head.
I know I
with
said this
yellow.
already, but
Yellow's good in this case. What we're trying to do
it
is
seems
we're trying to
like,
find the
I mean, I
average
know this
skin
is all
color.
filler, but there's so many
Once we
other
find
cool
the
things they
average
could do
skin
with
color,
filler.
We can figure out what that skin tone is, and then we can apply it. The
Dude,
blue
just
means it's
Jared
further
walking around the
away from
crowd
average
asking
skin
people
tone.
about
So when you
how they
apply
play the
your
game
skin
would be
tone,
more
it has
entertaining
less
than this.
influence.
Yeah. Well,
For
they
real.
could just talk about the fixes they've done in the PU lately. Like, look, we fixed this, and look, you can do this now. That would be cool, you know?
Well, hell, he could
Yeah.
spend 30 minutes talking about the fact that your party members can steal cargo now.
Yeah, exactly.
30 minutes,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, and that you can
that would
see
be
cargo
great.
as a pirate for once. That's huge. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no longer just murdering every cargo ship, hoping they have goods.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
You could do legitimate extortion.
yeah. You actually know now.
You're actually getting these
Pick your
pretty close, though.
targets. Oh boy.
Hit the applause
That's-
button.
All right.
Dude, if I see that face in Star Citizen, I'm going to be freaking out. I'll be like, nope.
Nightmare worthy.
Right?
I can't wait to make Lieutenant Dan now.
Right.
Just make sure you leave his legs.
But now, with what we're doing currently, you can
You got no legs.
calibrated all of our source photos.
Every
of our
skin
actors.
color
Jared's
in the
busy
book.
doing more coke. Jared's like, I've seen it. It's boring. I'm going to go do drugs.
Can you blame him? Damn.
Not at all.
Feel like doing coke again just for all this. Holy shit.
And that skin tone
Makes
translates
the
into
day
a
go by
chart that you
faster,
can
I guess.
Customize your character with.
Yeah.
And what's great about this is as we grow our pool and we get more heads,
we get more skin tones. So
Can you imagine working at CIG and somebody just grabs you and says, "Here, come with me. Take off your shirt. Stand in front of this camera. Hold this funny-looking colored thing in front of your eyeballs. What are we doing? It's okay."
These incredible clear angle scans.
Heads. More heads. Wait, what?
Our staff.
I was getting some head.
Skin
Yeah,
tone
right.
well
Was getting some head.
along with our heads. And there's an example of me just
Oh,
demonstrating
God.
showing that in practice.
It does, Adam. This seems like a science classroom 75 years ago.
Oh, I love the porn stash over there. It's great.
Right.
Wait. Is Bog Nagas going to be able to do his trademark stash here soon? Is that what this means?
Right?
Character customizer for Squadron 42.
Did he say that one slide was him?
No, this is for SQ4.
The third one was him as a black guy. Is that blackface?
Which will also be
She looks like she's having trouble in life right now.
are in the verse.
She definitely looks like she's having trouble in life.
And as you can see right here, here's a
Her
little
Her OnlyFans isn't taking off.
You look like that too if you lived in the verse.
Using the skin, using the heads. And I did that all with the new character creator.
I just doxed somebody on
To show
YouTube.
you that in the live demo of the character creator, I'm going to bring
Sniper
back
Wolf?
my good friend Sean Tracy.
Oh, this guy's a better speaker.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep, here
He's
we
not
go.
like mumbling
You
his
did
way
it.
forward.
It's
He's not
okay.
awkward.
I mean, he's still going to talk about hair, but
What's this all mean to you guys? Let's show you.
That means that you need a new cup of coffee because I'm about out.
I know, and a cigarette again.
That means
I don't
the game
know.
looks pretty.
I think they could have talked about head and hair in one.
They got some VKBs up there on
In
the
10
stage.
minutes, they could have done this.
For
Look,
real.
we got hair. Look, we got complexion, skin color, and faces. All right, let's move on.
Whoa, Bill. Whoa, you forgot the tattoos.
That's right.
Yeah. You have to earn them, though, remember?
Yeah.
You can see we've got two body types
What
that I
is
can
this?
select from
I
at
don't
any
know.
point in time.
More
that was
Squadron
a pitch.
42 shit.
Is this Starfield?
Now you might recall how the
Kind of looked like it for a second.
It does.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna change the way that the body is. Is he a fatty? Is he a skinny?
Select one of the facial shapes, and then we'd blend it up or down.
Oh my
depending on how much
gosh.
you wanted that certain facial shape. Now, this was pretty good, but it's not the most intuitive of systems. So instead, what
Didn't we
wanted to
have
come
a
up
whole
with was a much
CitizenCon
more
before that
intuitive
was
way
about
to
this?
control this.
I don't
And what we've
remember.
now
I thought we did.
is sculpting
Yeah.
mode.
And now we have the system.
You can
so-
move
Oh, yeah,
his ears.
sculpting. That's good.
Look, you can make it huge
So,
and ridiculous.
Can we give him elf
It's
ears?
quite
Yeah.
interesting
Tell me we can
Yeah.
give him
what's
elf
going on
ears.
behind the
Can I give him
scenes,
two
and this
big
wasn't
front
an easy
teeth and shit
problem to
too, and
solve, but
or like
animation
just
programmers
like
and tech artists and everybody came together,
you know,
and they figured out
jagged
ways
ass
to
teeth or
basically
something, make
it so
his
that
ears
from
really
being
big
able-
and make
we're making
him
a selection
balding and
based on
fat.
what you
That'd be great.
want out of it. So it's
Can
going
I make
up between
Gollum?
all the different options.
Exactly.
That guy kind of looked like Gollum for a minute there. I was like, holy shit.
So I want to wind up the nose.
Yes, precious.
You can see that it's all very intuitive. It's fast to use.
He was supposed to,
I'm gonna
Adam, but
make
it
the
didn't
lips a
work.
little bit bigger here. There we go, something like that. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to adjust the brow here, maybe make a little bit of a heavier brow. Now we can adjust the eye shape.
Oh, man.
We can go more almond eyes. We can go more oval. We can have
So this is what you do in Star Citizen. Instead of playing the game, you just keep generating your character over and over and over and choosing new hairstyles.
Yep.
Right.
Immersion.
Yeah, there you go. You're covered for the next year.
CIG, what do you do? Heads.
Yeah, I give heads.
Oh, I'm liking that.
So this is where all the gold traders have been. Oh shit.
All right,
Mhm.
So, not to spend too much time on that, I want to show you some of the other
We've already
features.
spent
And
too much time on this
speaking of
dude.
features,
For real.
we go to our skin tone. So finally, you're not just selecting a preset skin
Again.
tone. You
That guy was making me want to watch
can look up table, and this
Mr.
is
Robot
melanin
again.
and hemoglobin at the same time.
I mean, who
So at
cares?
the very top of it, I've got a texture slider. So instead of the whole head sort of selection, we can go between
Wait.
all the different textures now.
Why?
Like Forrest mentioned, we're going to have 30 of these for
What impact does this have on the
Your own
game?
head?
30 for the other body type.
Why can't I do my own
Here,
textures?
I'm kind of like
Yeah. Come on.
Why don't I have 10
Can you
presets?
upload your
Come
own
on.
texture?
Why can't I just put my syndicate emblem on my face?
You gotta earn your tats. You keep forgetting
Probably,
this.
probably not upload your own, but you could probably
Alright,
like go into
so
the
the next
files
step
and replace
in our
them.
skin tone
I'm sure you
Yeah.
can hack that shit. It
Have
would only
your-
work
have
for
your
you,
own
but still, it'd be
custom
cool as
We've
fuck.
added freckles.
Yeah, Goose, they did.
Oh man.
They doubled their
Freckles,
content.
Yay.
So here I'm just blending in and I'm blending out the amount of freckles.
Now you can look like
I've
Morgan
cranked it all
Freeman.
the way to the top. But for my character here, I'm going to keep it kind of subtle, like this, but quite a few of them, something like that. We've also got sunspots. Now this is, you know, a little more weathered
What?
skin. We'll give this.
Oh my.
What the fuck is a sunspot?
Oh, this
we
is
talking
where all the
skin
money
cancer
has been
here?
going. I get it. I get
What?
it.
Spots or liver spots or
So
anything
this
like
is
that.
where the $60 million went this year?
Yeah.
Because I think this
No wonder we weren't getting.
This is
fucking
why they
updates.
sold it. Yeah, this right here is why they sold the F8. It's like, God damn it, you spent how much money on this?
What have we been doing? This is like.
Dude, that's the last
I don't know
time
what they're
used it.
thinking. Like, this doesn't make them look good doing this. Like, 4 hours of this, 2 hours, sorry.
But this is the kind of shit that someone would show a board of trustees when they want to invest money in licensing the CryEngine or the Star Engine.
That's true. That's true.
Check out what we can do. Our players can do this.
Yeah.
You know,
Look at the character
said that a
creation.
few months ago, and now it's starting to feel like it. Like they're prepping this for sale, not so much a game release, but for sale.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of the other
They actually said that previously. I don't remember which ISC it was, but he said that they were doing it and that they could license Star Engine to other developers when all this was done.
But I just want to show you
Wow.
blending that in, blending that out.
So congratulations, thanks for funding Chris Roberts' retirement.
So next,
Pretty much.
as
Yeah.
Andre talked about, we
I
I
they already got a
mean,
game that-
unless he sends us money back and gives us a dividend in his company whenever he licenses it.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are we gonna do there?
The thing I don't get about all this is they have a game that everybody likes. They want to play it. They want it to be good. And then they do this kind of shit. It's kind of like, come on, man. Just fix. You already can make a fortune just from the game. You don't need this.
like this. Yeah, I pity the fool.
Just fix the game and it'll
Yeah,
be.
beards.
It'll skyrocket, man.
Yeah, you can always add this shit
Broncos
later in
wild.
expansion.
Yeah.
All it took was some beards.
It might go
Right.
without saying that we've got beards
I mean-
now. So if you want to select a full beard,
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess.
beard. If you want just mutton chops,
At this
you got
point,
your
2 hours of this, though, I'm kind of like,
you got your handlebar.
Has it been 2
yeah,
hours?
handlebar mustache, brother.
All the different beard types that you could want, and we're gonna add as many as you guys really want. So I'm kind of digging the full beard for this guy.
X.
I'm digging the full beard for this guy. Even further to that, we've got eyebrow selection, which is, I mean, you could
called
go
it.
with no eyebrows.
You fucking
that's
called
a
it.
Very real. Well, you
Oh
can,
God, I didn't know they was gonna do this.
More, you know, normal.
It's all your fault.
There you go.
It's all your fault.
But it was mentioned before.
But the other guy with the nice
eyebrow
eyebrows
man.
isn't talking about it. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's he missed out big time.
With the hair dye.
And Pipeline's flooding their channels now with screen caps of people of the
So I can go through
the character
gamut of
gen.
all the different hair
Yep.
melanin that you can set.
I do like the
just gonna
beards.
darken
I
it
mean,
up a little
it's
bit.
cool
Yeah.
they're finally adding beards.
Beards, yeah,
True.
beards are
Facial
good.
hair, I could just dye the facial hair.
I will
by
say
itself.
this, you know, as much shit as
Right,
I'm
Adam?
giving to them for this presentation right now, this
But in the
hair
end,
looks
I'm really digging the
so,
jet
so,
black on this
so much
particular
better
one.
than Starfield and a couple of the
So
other
I'm gonna
games that have come out this
frost these
past
Oh,
year.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
That's
true.
true.
Kind of cool. Let's
It does, but I kind of feel, well, I don't kind of, I definitely feel like they should be improving the gameplay loops first and then adding the pretty shit. This is the kind of shit that this is the kind of shit that I would expect to see in beta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did y'all see
exactly.
did y'all see Unreal 5's tech demo and stuff?
No.
And their character creation stuff? It's like gonna be
It's going to be
blow
better
this.
than this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
blowing this out of the water.
Fun. Now there's a lot of stuff in here, and I can't wait
Yeah,
for
which
you
is
guys to explore
why
and
that
spend as
whole
much
comment
time as
about
you want,
will
customizing and
CIG
expressing yourself as a
and their Star
character.
Engine be
So
out of
once you're
date when it
done,
releases,
you've gotta
I,
sign
I
off a
still say
personal
yes.
declaration
Oh,
that
hell
the
yeah.
physical appearances that the client
Yeah,
has
well, you know,
set
Mason
led
just
to the
said in your
cause,
chat, and you know, he's
stay
right.
with you.
I'm not mad at CIG. I fully blame people that have funded this. You've had long enough to see this coming. I mean, it's true. You're right, Mason. Is you know.
So I'm
Because with new games coming out with Unreal 5, you can scan yourself from your iPhone and have your character created to look just like you.
we're gonna get there.
So with Unreal 5 games here in the future, you start playing all your games with everybody that looks just like you, because you just scan yourself and put yourself in the game.
Right.
Yeah, it's essentially what you're gonna be able to do in Unreal.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Because I already have the face scan thing on my phone, and it works pretty well.
Triangle kind of face here.
That's pretty cool.
So you can see, you
I
can
mean,
tweak your
the
heart's
Unreal
content.
thing.
You can spend a lot of time doing this, and I don't really like the.
She looks
brows.
super fucked
A
up.
little bit softer.
Yeah.
for
That's
this particular
yeah.
character.
That's one of the reasons I haven't spent
He has a
much
bad taste
money
in
on the
women.
game
So next, just like we did
itself
before, we go into
much
features.
lately. Is just because it feels like. I mean, the thing is though, the whales are going to keep it going anyway. So.
Get going on time here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Whales and new players, which is why every other patch it's very, very geared towards new players.
And then the guys that don't even know that half these ships are concept ships, you know?
Yes.
True.
They come in and they're like, "Oh my god, I want this new ship," and then they buy it and they're like, "Wait a minute, where's my ship?" It's like, "Oh, well, that's not real. It's you just bought it." Yeah.
Somebody did that the other day, and I was watching it in chat. I was not streaming or recording, but somebody did that the other day. They came into chat and they're like, "Why is my ship not in the hangar?" And people were telling him what to go and do, and then he's like, "No, you guys don't understand. It's not there." And they're like, "Well, what ship did you buy?" And I forget which one he said, and people are like, "Well, bro, they're not even working on that. It's not a thing."
Yeah. And you know, that's gotta suck. Coming in as a new player and you're like, "Oh my god, I want this new ship." You buy it and then you find out you just spent hundreds of dollars on it. It's not real. That's like, oof.
We're doing the inner lid eyeshadow,
And then you can't get a refund. You just get melted. That's it.
I think. Yeah, and we're gonna do the same thing.
Well,
You get broken dreams.
Vicious, I totally get that. And the answer that CIG have given in the past is that, well, these are people that are specialized in doing this. Okay, we'll just say hair, and not specialized in building ships. But my counter to that is, well, then stop hiring the fuckers that do hair and skin colors and eyes, and hire more fuckers that do ships.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna turn that excuse right back on you. Hire the right motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Turbulent wasn't even a game development company. They were a web development company.
Yeah.
So they had to learn game development.
And isn't
Yeah.
it sad though that a web development company, or well, it started as a web development company, has now in the last year put more into the game wise than CIG has?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pyro, Lorville, all those stations.
Two of the like the racing thing. Some guy, 2 or 3 guys came up with that on their free time.
So next.
Well, you know, what's even worse is, you know, they had that big expansion of hiring at CIG, Cloud Imperium, and they still didn't hire what they fully needed to get this game up and going. But now we're still fumbling around hoping they get the replication and server meshing working. When they could have started hiring people when they're like, you know what, let's double our workforce.
Well, I'm all for that, but hire the right people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have
Maybe take a few guys off the hair and eye team and throw them at the server meshing team.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we got a guy that pops in the Discord from time to time. Guy knows databases. I mean, he was rattling off the stuff with server meshing, and I'm like, you need to go work for CIG.
You got facial hair on any
Yeah.
type.
Well, one of the problems though too is the marketing and management. A personal opinion anyway.
Yeah.
Is
agreed.
they do something and then the marketing comes in. How can we profit from this immediately? Like just bam, 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 and it's all about the money and you know.
And the marketing, I did a video on it when they were talking about business leaders make the decisions, even though the devs have told them, look, we can't get this done in the time that you want, or the things that you want, we haven't even started working on. So if you do these things, it's going to backlog other things, or if we do this, it's going to break this. And
so let's see that in action.
they kind of just say, well, we have to do what the business leaders tell us to do, and that's kind of how we find ourselves in a lot of these messes.
So now,
yeah.
you know, at first, weren't
I mean,
sure
it
about
makes
that
sense.
character, right? But
I think a lot of the
I
devs
think
are probably
you
really
figured out
talented and hard working at this, but they don't really.
sign off.
I don't think a lot of them don't really even have a choice in what they're doing or how they do it.
No, they don't get to pick what they're going to work on.
Yeah.
Again, it was a huge amount of work.
Their director tells them what to work on.
Exactly.
And their director takes orders from the board, which literally half have the last name Roberts.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
I mean, you can't make this up. This is the kind of shit that turns into like a Lifetime movie, or you know, a USA Network movie that you would watch on cable TV. It's like, I'm not making this up. This is loosely based on a true story.
Right. Oh my gosh, is it done yet?
Don't. Oh, we're gonna have Star Cheeks version 2.0.
Right.
It works. All right, we're behind on schedule, so let's welcome the Life in the First Person crew. Take it away. I'll be here. I'm busy.
Wow.
Jared, I have more questions about you now than I did before.
Playing with balls under a medical gown.
Jared, why do you keep looking up it?
Yeah, that was why I had questions.
Didn't he do a Donnie
in the
Donald
medical
this?
gown?
What are we doing now? Life in the First.
You know, it's a... Am I too early? No. It's a real pleasure to
Just
be
go with
here
it, dude.
at CitizenCon in person. I've had so much fun. Thank you all. But my name is Jens. I'm here from Manchester. I'm going to talk to you about some improvements to play traversal.
Jens, talking's not your strong point. Just play the video.
Experience from ground up.
Seems like yesterday's was way more interesting stuff.
Right, let's see this EVA.
Oh, is this EVA 2.0?
Yeah,
we did this last year too.
Yeah.
Yup. We're still waiting.
They're not going to show you the part. Well, maybe they will, but this is a private server of you trying to get back into your ship and you glitching on the ramp for 30 minutes.
All right, so we made the re-entry much more forgiving.
I can't move.
I can't wait till I go to EVA and then I start to spin like a tornado.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lose control, lose consciousness, and fly into a wall and die.
I'm corkscrewing in. Catch me.
Okay, and that's
I can't wait to do that in Cliff or something.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, we get magnetic gloves, but not magnetic boots. That's bullshit.
I try not to be so negative, but when they just do 2 hours of nonsense, it's hard not to.
I get you.
Like, this is far more to me. This is far more important than hair and clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
This should have been the first fucking thing of the day.
Yeah, this is cool.
Amazing. And we're also adding grips, so in the interiors you might be able to hold on to grips to do interactions and walk between the grips to get better control.
Oh, so can I grip my way around and not fall over inside the ship?
Right.
Not yet.
Yeah, or mag boots.
Heaven help you in the first ship's released.
What
into
else
the
can
verse.
I grip?
You get mag gloves, but not mag boots.
Yeah. That's EVA tier 5, you know?
Yeah. We're on tier
The next level.
1.01.
Yeah.
Without any lateral translation, so we're not rotating around the hips anymore. And it allows you to aim much better. We're also not moving the body, so we don't need to worry about the external collisions anymore. Right? We're not going to get pushed around.
Aw, that was my favorite thing.
Right.
Go on the ground and lay down and spin.
Of course,
Yeah.
gun isn't all about looking around.
But the gun is like clipping into his face when he was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It was, yeah.
In a new collision style.
Baby
so
steps.
This is all about letting you have control in narrow, small spaces, smaller than this. We're going to be able to push around the corners. We're going to go run tight bends, and we're going to be able to reliably go up and down slopes. And this is where Prone led the way. So
Someone said
we
Among
then
Us.
took this, and we put it into the EVA. So if I turn off gravity here, which I'm not going to do, but if I did,
So if we're
the
going to be
EVA
able
would
to
have been able
pull
to
around the
converge
corners
exact
super
same
tight,
pace.
people
And
that
by
aren't
having
used to
say
doing
these functions
FPS all
so
the time are
similar,
going to
we
claim
can
that
change the
guys
setup
like
between
me
them.
and others are
Could then be
cheating
done
because
to
we're
other
going to be able to
horizontal
manipulate
sets,
those
like
corners
Prone
better
sets,
than
for
other
example.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Will showed it last,
Yep.
Hacker!
yesterday.
And I'm not
Anybody
even
who's
good,
played Tarkov for a
but
while is
yeah.
going to have a real big advantage here.
Yeah.
I suck
But
at
you
that
know-
personally.
Okay, we're gonna
They
move
still
from
need
the
to go
horizontal
through
to
all the
vertical.
old areas
So
and make it
with
so it
ladders,
works
we
like
put
that, I'm
some
guessing.
new subtle
Well, they'll have to redesign it because some of them have these
Yeah.
weird little things on the bottom and the top that won't let you do that.
enter the ladder
Exactly.
everywhere.
That's what I mean. Like, a lot
Yeah.
of this sounds cool when they're doing it, but then when they put it in game and they haven't updated anything.
360s.
Let's go.
Can you shoot from that ladder, though? Pull your gun out and shoot in the middle of that ladder.
Right?
All right.
That's when I'll be impressed.
He pulled his gun out after he got to the top.
No longer
do
will you
that.
be stuck on the Ghost Hollow ladder getting shot in the face.
Right.
It looks amazing. Okay, so with combat, we wanted to add more speed to the encounters. So what we've done is we've removed the weapon.
Can I run and reload?
Move at the same speed
Right.
without the weapon out.
No one does that. Come on.
Reduce the inertia, so you're going to be able to
That's
push
way
up
too
the other side
complicated.
speed faster.
My favorite thing is if you pull a pin on a grenade and you're about to throw it and you change your mind, all you have to do is start running and the pin magically goes back in.
Right, so I didn't
As long as grenades can actually be thrown instead of stopping right in your face and blown up, I'll be
no,
happy.
I see a slide animation. Are we gonna have slide canceling now?
Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
I can't wait to slide cancel on everyone.
Here's a war.
Right.
Now you're gonna see like the desync character slide and then disappear. Gone. And then you're dead. And you're like, what the fuck just happened?
Slide's gonna be so OP now.
Like this, my heart rate is just pumping, right? So you got to be a bit careful. You can't just slide your whole way from.
It doesn't matter because you just killed 5 guys because you're desyncing in a slide animation all the way across.
Really important to us is that
Deb.
slide, it's a short duration, but we want interactivity as soon as possible, and that's true for all our motion sets. We're gonna go through all of them and give you interactivity.
Coming soon, Loreville or any major area is just going to be a whole bunch of people stuck in slide animations.
The direction is locked, so if I was to slide from one end of the stage to the other, I would be sliding
If it
this
works
way,
this
but I'd be
smooth,
looking this
great.
way,
I'll
right?
eat my words, but I don't see it.
But while I'm sliding,
Not on an older server that's suffering. Maybe on a brand new one, it may work perfectly well, but on as the server ages, it's not going to go well.
Right.
We were talking about that last night. The guy's like, it shouldn't be that way. They don't need to reset it. I'm like, you're totally right. They should not have to reset the server, but they did have to reset the server.
Yesterday in the UI demo.
Radiation? Okay.
I lost my thought. Bone.
Oh, my cutty's gonna be a total death trap then. It's made out of freaking duct tape and garbage bags.
For that, it's a new addition to this active state.
You have to pay extra for the
from a random
double
radiation zone.
Wait, are they catching up to No Man's Sky?
Almost.
We're getting there.
Directional source is based
We're getting there.
and your distance to that source. So by going
But
behind the
I was
cover
going to make
here,
the comment, Pagan, I don't know who it was that was saying, well, my job is to be a cloud-based IT tech network guy, and that's not how it's supposed to be, and this, that, and the other, but you don't work for CIG.
That's
And
eventually what we told him.
Yeah, CIG is doing it far differently than how you would do it. How you would do it is probably efficient and business friendly, whereas CIG is just like throwing shit at the wall and whatever sticks they go with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And you have to remember that the whole company of CIG, 1,100 people, 1,200 people, whatever the fuck it is now, eventually their actions have to be dictated and answered to by 6 people. Again, half of which have the last name Roberts. So if Roberts number 1 decides that he wants this, that's what's going to happen.
Thank you very much, everyone.
I mean, no matter what the dev thinks or feels like, this is fucking stupid. Well, that's your job. We're literally paying you to do this. You think that dev's going to say, no, this is retarded and walk off? Not if they want to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have put my foot down on the hygiene shit. Nobody wants that. I'm sorry,
No.
nobody wants that.
No, that's stupid.
It's too early for that shit. That's beta shit.
Yeah. All the problems we have in the PU right now? Come on.
Yeah, we got Brian over on my side. He's saying, seems like CIG is always just playing catch up with modern games. And once they achieve, the magic has long worn off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Brian.
Absolutely.
I don't think CIG needs to like come up with some new tech, some new stuff that no one's ever seen before. If they have what they've envisioned and they get that out and working correctly, everyone would love that. Even if it has stuff you've seen in every other game, everyone's still gonna love it regardless if it's a solid game.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean,
It's
I'm making fun of the sliding and the slide canceling, but that's like in almost any FPS game, that's a thing, and it has been a thing for the last decade.
Yeah.
Why has it taken so long to get here? And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't sliding a big thing in Crisis, which this engine is based on?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing about this game is like, you know how easy it is to like fall inside the plane. So imagine like you're sliding, and all of a sudden you just fall into like jump town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now you're inside fucking yellow.
Well, what's stupid is the planet's surface is like 1 atom thick, so it's so easy to fucking fall through that shit. Where they could just raise the thickness and have collision detection. Once you touch the bottom of the thickness of the planet, it shoots you back to the top.
Yeah.
But no, they're just gonna keep it paper thin, and you're just gonna clip right through it, and that's it. You're gonna fall.
I think Grumpy talked about that, and when they were trying to increase the thickness, the way they built the planets, it doesn't increase the thickness going interior, it goes to the exterior. And so like UGFs were getting buried and other ground assets were getting buried instead of being raised, and so they stopped doing that. But I could have swore Grumpy did a video on that, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so how hard is it to insert another circle object that's hollow and just have it a little under the surface? Have a second Earth inside of Earth.
Oh, like a second floor?
Yeah, just put a ring on the inside of the planet.
We gotta sell the F8B now. We gotta sell the F8B now.
I mean, the new interaction system they're showing is kind of cool.
They sell
like
F8A. I'll let my mom and borrow money from her and be like, hey, I need this money for groceries, but I'm really just gonna go buy an F8A.
Yeah.
Easiness of interacting with the objects in the world.
I do like the new interactions they're showing.
Yeah, like
Agreed. Yeah, you just looked at Pico and it gave you different choices.
Yeah. You can see what's pick upable and stuff. Hopefully it's faster and less, you know.
The newer players need that.
Double grab.
The newer players because they don't know what you. And honestly, everything looks the same. I mean, if you walk up to a door handle, it's like, no, that doesn't actually work. That's just
Hear me out. You get the Half-Life Alex source engine. You put it in Star Citizen so you can have VR, and then all the objects can be physical little objects you can interact with.
Really was an exercise between code, design, and animation to give you the best experience possible.
Well, and like, I'm not sure which one of you just said this, but the double grab. Is that still a thing? Where you go to pick up an item and he goes, grabs it twice. It's like, what? So everything
That's what
takes
I was saying yesterday
double
with
time.
the. I was saying that yesterday with the engineering gameplay. You got to pull fuses. And you're trying to pick one up, and you grab it twice.
Oh
Wait,
boy!
No, go back in the elevator. I want them to see what I do. Right? Go in the elevator, push all the buttons, and then run off. Can you still do that?
Yeah, right? Especially when someone's trying to jump in your elevator with you.
Because if not, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah. I like how they just showed animation with doors. That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
we
that
actually
was
pushed
cool.
the button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, that's something that could backfire on us in the PU.
You go to hit it, and you fucking fall through the station.
Yeah, or he drops his gun. Like he throws his gun down and hits it.
You get stuck in animation pushing the button.
Then you're screwed because you ain't getting that gun
Pointing your
back.
finger.
Yeah.
Didn't that happen to you the other day, Bill, where you picked up the pad for the consignment numbers, like the code, and your guy just whipped his gun on the ground?
Yes, exactly. Picked up the pad to look at the numbers, and he takes his gun and tosses it on the ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like that's not good. There's a bunch of NPCs around me. I literally got shot 2 seconds later. It's like, come on, dude.
Should have used the tablet to block those bullets.
Yeah, that's true. That actually works. You gotta inspect it and look at the right angle.
Because of the toxic water. So you have to go over to the valve to turn off the water. So before we could maybe play a simple animation when you interacted, but now designers can
Sweet Tomb Raider level style of puzzle games.
by pressing the specific
Right before you get
whip
two
out my
bombs.
multi-tool and repair it.
we needed to be able to give designers
With your magic repair beam.
translate what the player is currently doing and affect other
I showed yesterday using multi-tool to repair pipes. Why can't I do that here?
And the was it the shields or the quantum drive in the ship?
Yeah.
something. It was one of the components.
Fuck
They
this
also
puzzle,
had
just
a
repair the pipe.
they also had a completely new looking multi-tool. I don't know what they did there.
Yeah, that was the
It's like a military
SQ-42. It was the SQ-42 one.
Military.
It's up to designers to
So it makes you wonder how much of this shit is never going to be seen. I mean, I know we already said this, but never going to be seen because it's all in Squadron 42.
I think we'll see these assets. It's just it's not going to be anytime soon.
Yeah.
And then see another small example.
Yeah, I can imagine myself going to Ghost Hollow and then having some of this new shit appear, and then you're like, oh, I got to get to the console, and I see there's a guy shooting at you, and then you hear an A2 bomb come on your head, and yeah, that's it.
Whoa! Wait, what on my head?
An A2 bomb or an A1 bomb.
It's gonna come on your head.
It's gonna come on your head.
Facial gameplay loop coming in 2024.
Facial gameplay loop. A bomb of some kind's gonna come on your head.
It's better than Kenneth the other day. He wanted me to jack him off on stream and shit.
For real. I wanted to put you to the ramp and jack me off.
Now, I am encouraged that we're seeing the same mini map up on the top left corner that we saw yesterday.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of wondering, did they reuse the same demo engine for this, or are we actually going to see that soon?
Everything is in-game assets.
Real soon.
Yeah, in-engine, but which fucking engine?
Right.
But the problem is, will the new map fix the quantum map problem? Where you're trying to jump from one location and it just breaks? You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you got to stop it, clear it, and set it again.
Yeah, why is it telling me to jump through the planet? Of course it's obstructed, and then you clear it, and then it shows the jump OM marker right where you're looking. It's right next to it. And you're like, what the, why didn't you just
I
give
think
that
a lot
to
of
me?
that has to deal with desync, and the server just doesn't really know where you're at.
Right, the planet rotation. Yeah.
Which is also why it's come up a lot lately. I don't know if it's been happening to you guys, but it's been happening to me, where the new thing, or the new old bug is it trying to fly you through the sun now again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, all this too has to call to the SQL database, which is not working right now.
Right.
Soon. That looks like a new rifle.
No.
Down on the lower.
No. No.
I see an F8. Yeah, I
Oh,
see an
okay,
F8, and then I see whatever the other one is up top. I can't remember the name of it.
Wait a minute.
The top one looks like a Galliot, and the bottom one looks like a AR.
Is this the new inventory for looting?
No, this is a looting screen.
Okay.
Mason just said, all you boys complaining, I just imagine Robert's having a Greta Thunberg moment yelling at you, how dare you?
Dare you?
Right.
You have stolen my future.
So you see the
Okay, so the red's the loot and the gray's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So they just moved it from left to right, the top and bottom.
Yeah.
But the inventory screen on the bottom right, it seems like it's going to be annoying
that's
just
nice.
to see.
That's nice, yeah.
So yeah, you can quickly press to just
Yeah, that's true. That's nice.
You can even use
Just
your mouse wheel
automatically put it on your loadout.
So she's just double clicking or what?
Probably shift click.
Left shift click is saying.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're Tarkov finally.
Yeah.
Good job.
All available ammo, either from your
This
target
actually
or from
looks
your
nice.
inventory, and
Agreed.
fill up the
Agreed.
The inventory screen on the right looks a little too small, though. I mean, it
Agreed.
looks like, yeah, you're going to have problem finding things in there.
I think that was that not just the loot inventory? So
Yeah,
Yes,
The loot's up top.
Even
So
for the
it might
looting
be
part,
better.
you know?
Yeah. Well, that's your inventory on the bottom. So like you get out of that if you're looking for something, go into your regular inventory.
Right, right.
Yeah, I think it's like similar to how they do with Tarkov. Similar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
makes
click
sense.
something from your inventory, you wouldn't like a med pin. You wouldn't use it. You'd probably throw it on the dead body.
Right, so takedowns is an
Yeah.
important part of our stealth encounters. So this is where we're gonna add some player skill progression. So gonna move you through different action sets. You're gonna start out by struggling. You might fail. Of course, this sort of added time and the extra noise
I can't wait till I'm spamming it and the server's not registering it.
Right.
Yeah, and the guy turns around and stabs you after you just stabbed him.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna reach
Or you do
killed
it,
him, but he's
you
still
do
alive.
it successful, and then it doesn't kill him.
Yeah.
And then the guy
How do you progress up, though?
it makes almost no noise, right?
Yeah, how do you...
That's what I'm wondering. I mean, he's showing novice level and expert level and shit, but I'm like, how do you progress up?
Yeah.
I think it's for
Player skills
squad.
have progression from struggle to maximum explore. God damn it, go back.
Practice makes perfect.
I guess. I mean, I missed it. I mean, he may not have even said.
This is probably like your specializations that they're talking about.
Oh, the leveling up system they talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a pilot might not ever be able to be an
Has it been a
expert
year
at it.
already? Holy shit.
To get to with our normal takedowns, like a pilot strapped in.
This is actually pretty cool stuff they're showing
Agreed.
here now.
Agreed.
If they would have showed this a couple hours ago, man.
For real.
I'd probably have more viewers if they'd done that.
Yeah. You killed the crowd before you even started.
Yeah, player skills and progression, yes. See,
Sweet.
how they're gonna do it.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna walk around like after every wipe. I'm gonna spend like 1 week just doing takedowns over and over and over and over and over and over.
Hey, let's go to prison and murder hobo.
There you go. Easy way to do it.
Restraints. We're gonna turn him over. We're gonna cuff his hands.
Ooh.
We're gonna cuff his
Gonna
legs.
play goodbye horses and have fun.
Can I do this to players? Can I do this to players?
That's what it looks like. I think this is
Can I
for
do
the
this to
bounty
players?
system.
It
they're
looks like
showing.
arrest and apprehension to me.
Yep.
He can't chase us down, right? But he could call out for help. So what we're gonna do as well is we're gonna.
Not if you're gagging.
Now, Scarred, you're going to be able to abduct all kinds of NPCs and for shenanigans.
This is gonna be cool.
I'm thinking about people, right? You take their pants off and then you cuff them.
Right.
You really are getting into Silence of the Lambs.
Note to self: do not play with.
you trying
Joins the server. Time to leave.
To highlight a door pump. Now, of course, we allow you now to.
Now, FPS ping, I don't know how I feel about this. It'd be cool. It could also ruin stealth.
And we can populate
Yeah.
more information
They
about data
said
that
it's supposed to
shows up
ping
in
like
our,
when you ping this, it's gonna alert people in the area that you just pinged.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can use this information to figure out where's the weak.
But it's the long press that.
Yeah. The short press is supposed to be more passive.
Yeah.
So there's a charge up time.
I mean, as long as the short press, it's only the spot you're looking with your crosshair, that would kind of make sense, you know?
All the way down, I can't ping.
Yeah.
I can't even do a short ping. And
But if you do the big one, then it reveals you, and you get a wider...
Yeah, kind of like pings
Sight.
used to be way back when you do a ping in like a mole or a prospector, the whole thing would glow. And be like, holy
Yeah,
shit, there's somebody
exactly.
nearby pinging.
They're pinging.
Yeah.
Let's move on to
Yeah.
some talk about weaponware. So here we're going to see a simulation of a weapon getting more and more worn over time.
Dude,
Yeah,
you
I heard about this a few years ago.
Yeah.
They're flying through this stuff, but they spent like 45 minutes on hair.
I was
45
just
minutes on
thinking that,
hair.
Scarred.
Like, I want to read that panel, but no, let's just next item, please.
I know, this is way more interesting. I care
It's
about
like,
a
bro,
lot of
I'm
this stuff.
I
It's
want.
like, bro, I'm a little bit high right now. It's gonna take me a little bit longer to read. All right.
Yeah.
I have to read that line twice.
I had to
They
pregame to get here, bro. Calm down.
They spent 2 hours on the other stuff and like 10 minutes on each panel of this, you know? The interactions,
that
the
wear
pinging.
effect is pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
I like the idea that if you don't maintain it, it will misfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. I like that too.
It has to, I mean, in order for that to be fair, it needs to be on looted weapons. So you grab a looted weapon, it could be anywhere between like 50% maintenance and 75.
See the visual effects. It's bells
Yeah.
smoke here because it's
Well,
very
right now they already got. I noticed this is back in the game. Probably on accident, but
This is
I was
sick. I like
firing my
this.
P4, and it just kept jamming, putting a new clip in. Just new clip, new clip. I was like, oh great, and they're still adding
It's not all visual, so stop and misfire. So the first thing is
gun
gonna happen
jamming
is
too, so that's gonna
press
be
the
messy.
trigger, your gun doesn't fire. The second
And
thing that
these
happens
slides are
in
going
this
so
video,
fast.
That was
Yeah.
jank.
you got-
Holy fuck.
Look good on my end.
You guys know what's happening?
The way
So
the dice moves when it gets shot.
Oh, the dice.
that's the bullet getting lodged in
Yeah.
the
I was looking at the jam
Yeah, it
fix.
just showed a misfire.
Is that the LH pistol doing
The
full
jam
auto?
looks,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
You don't have to fix it.
Does that always have full auto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know that?
I didn't know that. No.
You should pick
That's
up guns
cool.
and do the cycle fire mode. A lot of them have pretty fun fire modes.
That's cool.
I think the Demico has like a charge up shot.
With the features that's
Yeah.
tangentially related to wear, and that's the dirt.
Space mode. Wow, I'm pretty excited, boys. No complaints so far. I was like, you missed the hair section? Yep.
Right.
There's quite a few people in Twitch that are not happy that the guns are going to have wear and jam on them.
These are the same fuckers that are happy they're going to be able to do their hair purple.
Yeah.
I don't care what they think.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, you know, like I said, as long as they fix the jam that's already happening with the P4, where he keeps putting in a mag even though you just put one in,
Yeah.
then it'll be fine, you know. But if you have that and that's a problem.
The
I agree.
P6LR is
I
like one of my
agree.
favorite weapons right now in the game.
Yeah.
Same here. P6LR for life.
Okay, so yeah, so in the future it's going to be really important that you keep your guns clean and repaired. I'm now going to welcome Zach on stage, and he's going to talk to you more about the FPS weapons. Thank you very much.
Spend longer on this, dude.
Yes, we need
For
more
real.
of this.
I'm tired of Barbie dress up.
I don't like though like the guns like wrecked after 4 clips unless like you're slower going between those clips and your gun has time to cool off.
Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I would understand, yeah, if you're like in real life, if I were to take my gun and hammer out 4 clips really fast, I'd probably expect a bullet to get jammed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But if I took my time on those 4 clips, I'd have no issue.
Yeah.
Twitch is going rip FPS. Like there's a whole bunch of them. Rip FPS if this happens.
Nah. It depends. Like if they do, like I said, like if you're not full ham all the way through, you probably wouldn't see an issue. That would be fine.
How many of these people in Twitch, though, have actually fired a gun? I mean, like, actually really gone to a range and fucking handled a firearm.
0.1%, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah, if I handle my gun properly, I could cycle 1,000 rounds through it. Or if I were like to hammer it, I'd probably get through like 10 before a bullet would get jammed.
Yeah.
It has these nice little.
In real life, you spend a lot of time cleaning your guns. Every time you shoot it, you gotta clean it.
We do. We do. Every time we go to the range and come back, it's like, give me your gun, but we're going to clean them.
Yep. Gotta take it apart.
I do.
Put it back together again.
What we have in one of our tools now is almost an animation.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, see, that right there, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's nice.
Wow.
nice
So now you're going to have to
This gun
actually
didn't jam at
have
all.
recoil control.
This is a new
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what's crazy is the people that are complaining about all of this, they want the game on, like you guys said, they want it on easy mode, and they're not gonna be able to fight back.
And they're a lot more impactful, and we can create weapon variety.
Well, recently, Scarred, you made a comment during one of your streams, and it was about, well, it may not have been you, maybe one of your panels, that made a comment that most of the cargo runners are sitting there in just their tighty-whities or
Those are
nothing
really
at
good
all.
changes right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really do need to spend some time practicing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, the gun improvements are nice. I will say.
Agree completely. This was a good one. I like this one.
Oh, all this is nice. I like all this. This is cool.
And sure, it's there, but now
What about when?
some of this procedural
When?
stuff on top. So, for example,
Yeah, good question.
Space Shorts was trying to get people, when we were talking about pirating, Space Shorts was trying to get people, he was telling them, go out, get rail guns, get ARs, get sniper rifles, and practice with them. Even run some bunker missions so you know how they're going to react. Because when it comes to a fight, if you don't know how to use it, then why'd you even bring it?
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely. Get ready. I mean, a lot of the cargo traders, they're naked.
No,
they
don't have a clue.
They're just hoping on
suit.
luck. They're
Yep.
spraying and praying. They're hoping on luck that their bullet's gonna connect.
Yeah.
This is a change to the Kana.
Well, a lot of them just don't really get it. I mean, if you look at real international trading, I mean, like, hey, we're piloting a boat from China over to, I mean, through the Panama Canal and over. Those people have protection. Either they have hired protection, or they have protection on their boat. I mean, it's international waters, motherfucker.
Now.
Yeah.
You ain't got no Boy Scouts following you. No, stay away.
Yeah.
Piracy's real.
Yeah, no shit.
It doesn't get talked about. Piracy's real.
Yeah.
Anybody can
with
go
a
on, you can
gunner.
go on YouTube and see tons of videos of big boats shooting at other little boats.
Yeah, water jets, and they got the nets and stuff like that. It's like, dude, this is real shit.
And you see the 50 cal just
Yeah.
That's real. That's real life.
They're adding overheat now to some of the energy weapons.
Good.
That's cool.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, if ballistics have a chance to jam, then energy has to have the same thing.
Yeah.
And then the same thing would apply if you control the way you're shooting. You won't have to worry about overheating.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't squeeze and keep the fucker down until it stops.
Yeah.
There's some guys in the
Don't
Twitch
hold
chat
your-
like, go actually handle a real weapon if you want to know how they react. You guys are all
Absolutely
ranting
right,
about
Knight. What's it
this
like,
and
Fairy
Knight
Knight or
is,
Pharrell Knight or Ferritus Knight?
Yeah,
Absolutely right,
touch
sir.
grass.
Yep.
Y'all need
I mean,
to
honestly,
visit a real
what is that? Like a
life gun range.
Ghostbuster gun.
torch weapon? Yeah, don't
That's
cross the
nice.
beams.
And they will enact differently.
That's
So
cool.
some weapons will just basically
I honestly like the FPS combat in SC as it is, even when the desync is off. It feels much more stable and solid than games like Starfield, you know, where it's like you feel like you're aiming, you shoot them in the arm and it doesn't do a hit reg. There's no, yeah, it's kind of weird. And Star Citizen actually has pretty good FPS combat when the desync's down, you know.
Yes, I agree with you. It's pretty good.
This is
The
what I've been
gunplay is
waiting for
pretty
right
good.
here. Real scopes.
Yeah, the scope's nice.
Optics are just gorgeous now. In all modern shooters, they look
That's cool.
fantastic. And as you can see,
Also, being able to see through other people's scope is cool.
Mhm.
and then we have
Yeah.
other things like
Agreed.
A lot of games don't. A lot of games skip over that.
gorgeous.
This is going to be great.
So in general, all our
And
sights and scopes
it
have
looks
been
like they
overhauled,
moved
more
the
realistic,
scope far enough
things
away
like
from
parallax,
your
pink
face that it's not going to
distortion,
clip into the helmets.
Yeah, it's actually on the weapon now. It's not an overlay screen anymore.
Yeah, so you can see around.
So some things are purely digital, some things are purely
That's always
physical.
bugged me.
So if you get hit by an EMP grenade, for example, we're using
No more tunnel vision.
vision sight, like something
Exactly.
like Clue you might have, then your optic would turn off. Right. Thank you.
Dude, spend an hour on this.
For real. I want to see
I
them
would-
walk around just doing this, shooting, and
They know their
testing the
audience.
weapon.
They know their audience, so they know their audience doesn't care about this shit. They care about looking good while they go do the same thing over and over and over and over.
Bro.
This is like the best part of the whole thing. All of this is really good. I like it.
So
I mean,
what's funny is all these guys that are here, we make fun of them and we call them whales and whatnot. But in reality, 99% of these guys in here, if game was reality, they'd be wearing flannel shirts and wearing trucker hats.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. I can't believe that more industrialists just don't see it for what it really is. I mean, I don't typically do piracy. I typically I run cargo, I mine, I do salvage. But I know this shit's gonna happen.
This looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
So, backpack reloading.
Very cool.
In real life combat scenarios, you often
None of
grab
these guns are
magazines from
legal in
the
California.
areas.
Just saying.
And that's why I don't live in California.
These
A lot
days,
of those
man.
guns aren't legal anywhere in America.
All right.
If you run out of
Yeah,
ammo and
that's
start
just how it
building
is these
open
days,
menu,
sadly.
Put things on. It's a little bit clunky. It's a little bit awkward. So if you have magazines in your backpack, you will now be able to grab them at the price of a longer reload animation.
That's cool. It just
It's like a tac vest
That's
and an
amazing.
EFT.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Backpack reload coming up because
That's
it'll be
what we
displayed
need.
on the inventory with the backpack
Agreed.
symbol. So there's no
Yeah, he actually
surprises, no
pulls it out of
gaps,
the-
all the information you need.
That is cool.
That's good.
Let's
That's
just
very
hope it
good.
doesn't get stuck in that animation for 45
yeah,
minutes.
that's true.
I just don't like the animation where he pulls the bolt
they're
down,
fixing the
puts his hand up, and then the bolt shoots back
Have
again.
a look at this.
Yeah.
This is our new
Like
crosshair.
he loads a round and then it reloads another round.
Aesthetic of Star
Right.
Citizen. It's a crosshead that
I like the
follows
crosshair when you're hip aiming too.
where it is going to land. And
It's kind of cool.
I hope we
I
can
like that.
customize them.
some visors won't have
Yeah.
access to this crosshair.
And make it in third person
Modify
so we can
compromises.
have a little bit of
So
a.
If you don't want to use the crosshair, you can just use a different visor.
I mean, I don't know. I guess
Crosshair.
playing in third person would be kind of cheap. I guess.
Looks
I don't
gorgeous.
know. But
There
it
needs to
would
be a
cool.
price for third person in my personal
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. That's true.
Otherwise, we're all gonna be playing like that.
Yep.
And onto more data.
It's all going to be Gears of War. You're right.
We're going to provide an improved PvE experience. The accuracy calculator for NPCs is coming over from Squadron 42. Some people have been playing it in the venue and here, and I've been harassing them, whoever's doing the hangar mission, to get their feedback, and it has been overwhelmingly positive. We also have new NPC archetypes, what we're temporarily calling the Juggernaut, which is basically a very high damage resistant enemy that has an LMG.
Wow, everybody in the Twitch chat was, for the most part, not all, but I'd say 50-50. We're praising and lapping up the hair stuff. But now that we're on the gun stuff, like I'm watching it and it's just like,
old was better. Old was better.
This allows for more varied weapon balance.
I forget who was it said it though. I mean, you're gonna get the White Knights, mostly the White Knights at CitCon.
At least a higher skill ceiling and
Yeah.
fair death.
I mean, it's like, oh, honestly, even if I'd had $3 grand, it's like, okay, here, Pagan, here's $3 grand. Go to CitizenCon. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I got better things to do with $3 grand.
I mean, as a streamer, I might eventually, if these things actually get good and they come into the game, I'll go to the CitizenCon, just to be able to see everything firsthand and stuff like that.
I want to see what they mean by taking longer to kill players.
Yeah, I haven't seen any numbers. It's just text right now.
Yeah.
There's been no numbers about how much harder it is to kill them.
Am I going to be unloading 4 clips in you just to get you down?
Well, was it you and I start talking about it? Should be like Diablo. You have like Uber bosses and champions and stuff.
His name is Kurakuchi? The fuck?
It's fantastic.
Oh, this guy's actually good. I mean, this guy's awesome.
Eyebrows.
I'm afraid it's gonna players are gonna be buffed to have enough time to like run away from people and get on their ship and avoid a fight.
Presentation about how you guys are gonna experience the tech and the features we have been working on.
See, now it's getting to the good stuff, and I'm gonna have to go soon. It's like, damn it.
No.
And now it's interesting to see how the NPC are gonna react to that. So the goal of Star Citizen is to build
NPC
a breathing
reactions?
and living environment where your actions matters, and the NPC you will find in the universe needs to have the same opportunities and same limitations that you have. So
I
when we
mean,
play a
they
game,
have
we
been
want
reacting
you
a lot
to
more
spend
now.
the time that
Yes.
feels memorable. That
As
feels
long as the
special,
server's in
right?
good
Something you
shape
can
or has
remember
low
and talk
pop.
about.
Yeah.
So we want
I've seen him
to give
peek
you a
around
challenge
corners.
to overcome,
They killed us
but
at
also a
SPK and then
challenge
robbed
that
our
is fun
weapons. It was the
and
funniest
doesn't feel
shit.
repetitive and boring.
It was cool.
So
It was
when
really
we look
cool.
at FPS Encounter, we want to build variety. We want to give the designers, like Zach, the ability to craft combat scenarios, not just to put NPC in the level. And we need to make sure that he can tweak something such that he can experience
Hiring
the unique play
NPCs soon,
style
maybe?
and the play space
TM?
that you have.
Yeah,
So
TM.
Star Citizen can benefit
Maybe.
from
It's
tons of
possible. The
unique
NPCs have been reacting much
So
better,
for
like I
those
said.
environments, we want you
Yeah, hireable
have
NPCs
different
are
type of
coming
fun.
out with the sandworm.
So what we look at is the
You can hard a sandworm now.
They're going to be riding on the sandworm.
Yeah.
So the first
T-posing
one
on the sandworm.
is the
And the
NPC
space cows,
trade
because somebody's got
So we
to
spoke
take care of
about
the
this in
space
the
cows,
past.
obviously.
And we have now
Right.
available for designers
Right.
the initial set of traits they can use to influence the behaviors. So those are some of the ones that are available to the designers. Today we're
Is this
going to
just for
focus on the combat
NPCs? I missed that
traits,
part.
because we have traits that also apply
Yes,
to
this
the
is just
peaceful
NPCs.
situation and the social
Okay.
environment.
Okay.
But those are the ones that influence NPCs during a combat scenario. And traits, you can imagine them as characteristics
Yeah,
NPCs
even my
have
chat's
or
going
don't
like,
have.
so we spent
through
2
the
hours on
usage,
character
we can make sure the
customization. Now
combat
that we
feels
get actual
different
gameplay stuff,
from
we
one
only spend 10
encounter to
minutes on it.
another.
Right.
Traits in tech,
Hey, look, they still get
tech-wise,
infinite
are just
ammo. Let's
traits
go.
And tags
Right.
that we can apply to character instance, character classes, but
I do
code
like
can
how they
also apply
have
them automatically based on
Sentry,
specific
medic,
rules. For
gunner,
example, if you see
rocketeer,
somebody
all divided up.
with a rocket launcher, those will apply
Yeah.
an example, the
So
I can't-
sentry trait automatically, because
ahead.
those
I was
weapons
gonna say,
are
I can't
weapons
wait
that
till we
work
get to
well arranged, so you want,
the
them
aggressive
to not
pusher
push
override
towards you.
with the reckless
So they
with
allow
the
to block
undisciplined trigger
or
finger,
actually,
just fucking unloading on
behaviors
you.
to run.
Suppressing fire.
Suppressing everything.
Suppressing everything.
So let's imagine we want to model a pirate faction, something that you can actually
I
experience
play a
in the
game called The Division
playground.
2, and there's medics
want them to
within
feel
the
aggressive,
bad
but
guys, and
also
if
not
you don't
very
take care of
trained.
them,
They're not very
they'll
military.
completely res
So
a
how
dead
do
guy.
we do it with the trade?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man,
Diablo's had that for
so
fucking
much
decades.
Start adding to these factions factions.
Yeah,
that
that's
have
true.
Aggressive or reckless
Wait, no,
traits.
no.
Take out the shaman first and then kill the little guys.
Risky behaviors. So, for example,
This cutting edge technology, man. Come on.
The shaman.
or expose themselves longer when they're in
Absolutely. Rocket Nature's dead, bitch.
We can then assign to some of those pirates.
This is Star Citizen. It's never
ignore
been
fire
done in any other
obstruction
game
trait.
before Star Citizen.
As you've seen, for example, in
No loading
the
screen.
screen presentation during the CTG demo, like we have now destructible environment. So what
I hate it because I got to pee and I need coffee, but the good shit's going on now.
at the
I
position
know.
where
I
the
gotta go
enemy
for a
has been
second
hiding
too.
into. So you will see destroying environment, but you will
I'll be
also
right
see
back,
them being less careful and managing their
likewise, BRB.
ammos.
Undisciplined trigger
we could use
finger.
the
I like that.
undisciplined trigger finger trait. So this trait is, for example, meant to convey the inability to control their weapon when they are emotionally engaged.
We need to
in the
combine that
fight.
with aggressive
what
and
it will
reckless.
cause is them to trigger the weapon much longer compared, or much, or you know, also just a bit longer compared to what the behavior is asking. So being bad at preserving their ammo
Rocketeer,
means
undisciplined
they
trigger
will
finger.
also run out of bullets much
Lobbing
quicker.
grenades everywhere.
So this offers interesting opportunities for players because they can
Got the
now shoot
Animus
at them
rocket
while they
launcher
reload
just
or where they scavenge their
whoosh,
environment.
whoosh.
So traits are
I
building
want a
blocks
cautious,
we can use
always
to define our
fully
character,
suppressor.
faction, and encounter
Right.
should feel. And designer can
That
now
would be-
create a wide variety
bunker
of
full of
encounters
them.
for you guys to enjoy the game.
They're all
Running away
hiding
from
in the-
you.
Yeah, they're all hiding in the corner of the server
I
room.
want to paint a picture for you guys.
You run into the room,
this
they
is
all run
Bunker
out.
Mission in Pyro, right? And we have a set of enemies that are defending the environment.
Bro, they can't
these
aim
are
worth
We should
shit.
make- We should take that list, make a meme, and make those like the Star Citizen personality traits.
You need to take it over. You
Yes.
need to basically kill them all.
What we should do
You
is
are now
we should
fighting
take
against
that
enemies
list
that they
and
defend
then
the
find and then create those lists
So
or
before we
create
go to the next slide,
personality
imagine the
traits
same
and then base them off of like
very similar
lead
enemies,
department
but different
devs.
traits, same behavior.
Right.
So now you are defending an environment, and they are aggressive towards the environment. They
John
want to take
Crew
it.
over promises.
So what you will
never
see
meets a
here,
deadline.
Zach created a mix of enemies. Some equipped
Flees
with,
from
for
the
example,
camera.
shotgun and aggressive traits. Now they will push towards you. They will force you to take actions and to react to them. They
I
reload.
thought you said a shotgun. That's a machine gun.
Some will
But
cover
he
up.
reloaded
Fucking
right in the
liberal.
middle of the open, with no
Right.
with like no,
Obviously,
with
this
no
is with
suppressing
God
fire.
mode on, so Zach was not dying. So this is possible to set up with a tick of a box.
I like
But
to
this is not
see
just
the real
enemies,
life wherein
because in Star
you
Citizen,
point the
we
gun
want
at
you
them,
to have your own crew
they
members.
dive out of the way.
And those crew
Right.
members, those characters,
they kinda
will
like
have
weave.
different personalities, different traits.
Jim
Like I
says he
would in
wants
real
us to
life.
do
They
the-
can build up.
Jim
But when
wants
you
to
look at
say
their
wants us
traits,
to
we
do the
want you
Knight
to
Rider
see their
personality
strengths,
like
their
that.
weaknesses, so that you can pick
You know,
the one
Knight
that
Rider
either match
CIG
your
moderator.
playstyle
Oh, yeah.
or compensate your playstyle. So one good thing that we want to show you today is the medic. So there are some NPCs that can
Dude, over here
carry
beating on
obviously
dead bodies while his
medpens,
buddy's still
but
fighting
not
for his
everybody
life.
is able to use it
Fucking
well
teammates.
or wants to use it in a specific encounter. So we want to tweak this, and we have the medic trait. Here we combine a lot of the tech that we have spoken in the past, usable tech, behavior tech. And as Jens showed you, players now can just not only kill enemies, because before our NPCs would just die, but now you can take them down, you can restrain them. So the perception is to carry all this information about the different actor states.
I really hope
So you
this
need to know
comes to
if
the
it's
game
down,
sooner
but if
and
it's
not
still
later.
alive, or if it's
Yeah.
just somebody that you need to
Because
wake up.
the bunkers get
So a
very
medic,
boring when
the regular
when
combat
you can just
flow,
run in there and
when it's safe to
naked
do
and just
so, and at the right time,
karate chop them all
attempt to heal
down
is
and
that can
run
be
out.
helped. So now you
I
can
love
engage in
doing
guard
that.
patrolling the environment.
I mean,
you
it's
take down
fun,
a character,
but
the guard
it
finds
shouldn't be
his
that
his
easy.
body on the ground. He doesn't
I call
know
it
if
high
he's
stakes
alive or
peekaboo.
not. So you can go there, you can check it.
Plus, I
check
want
the
to
pulse,
see.
the state,
I want to see.
and if he can be helped,
I want to see the
he can
global chat
basically
just fill up
execute
with
the
salt
right
because
healing
NPC
process.
players are
If he
killing
needs
all
a med pen, he
the
will use the med pen. If
all
he
the
needs to
people
shake him
that
to wake him
thought
up,
they
he
were
will shake
good.
him up, and if he
Right.
needs to unrestrain
Hey, there's more
him, he will
zombies for us,
unrestrain.
man.
right.
Your crew members can also do the same with you. So if you are down
And
in
that's
critical
the thing
condition,
too,
they
like,
can come
I-
and help you out.
I feel like I can just walk in
We'll
or
see now an
run
example of
in
this, where two factions
any
are
bunker
fighting,
and just John Rambo
and you
my
will
way
see
through it without
that
actually
at the
having
right
to play
time, when the
tactical.
guy retreats,
Well,
this guy can go there and heal
you
his
know,
mate.
if you can down NPCs and restrain them, like
And
it'd be a lot easier to go
it needs
fill
to
up a
become
Connie with like
new
a bunch of
weapon because
nine-tailed
he just
dudes,
dropped it.
and a bunch of guns, and then
So as we
go to a
mentioned
station,
before, and as we've
uncuff them.
seen here, NPC can run out of bullets, but
Let 'em
can
pick up
also
the
lose
guns.
their weapons. So what we have to do right now is that, first of all, we want NPCs to have a concrete ammo pool to use. We don't want infinite ammos anymore. So
At least they're spending some time on this.
ammo pool is actually
No more infinite
constructed by the
ammo.
ammos the NPC carry in their weapons, the one that they carry, the one that might have, and all the magazines they carry. They don't have any more bullets out of that. So NPC must properly use those items to fight, and the longer the engagement, the more likely it is they will run out of bullets, and they will have to scavenge the
Yeah.
environment.
Well, they need to fix the Cuddy
How do they
Blacks
do
above Ghost Hollow. I'll tell you that
The
much.
usable system, as you've
Right.
seen with Inish as well, the Inish presentation.
They used to actually drop off NPCs at the site, and now they just hover like a giant fleet.
The same exact
And now they're
way.
also like
So the
90%
dead bodies can be
indestructible.
looted.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
must
mean.
drop
They're invincible, man.
Ammo crates will have physically inside some weapons, magazines. They can provide you with items.
Like
An
Orson,
NPC can
then, like the
understand where you can find
the platform
items
thing at
that
Orson.
are actually functioning with their
Yeah,
own weapons.
the big crates.
And they
Yeah.
actually can decide. For example, if it's better
I want to
reach
hear
an
about their
ammo
new
crate
missions
and
too.
gather some new
They were talking
ammos,
about new
or
cargo
if that is too
missions a while
far
ago.
towards the enemy, they can decide to pick up
Really?
another weapon.
Yeah, and
Damn it, it's always when I'm gone.
secret versions too.
Also already
Well,
in the
it wasn't here.
power
It was a
you might
while
see it.
ago. Like,
oh,
And once they decide to do so,
Months
obviously
ago,
they don't
I
have
think.
bullets, so they cannot fight you. What they can do, they can also switch to their sidearms, and the sidearms is less effective, obviously compared to the primary weapon, but it is still better.
I am glad they're
than
spending more
nothing
time on
for
this
them
stuff.
to protect themselves while they go
This
around
is
and
a
they loot the
yes.
environment.
This is what I want to see, not
We'll see
hair.
here an example
Exactly.
where some NPC run out of bullets. Obviously, in this video, we give them a chance.
And it's
to
still filler,
go
but it's
and
good
loot
filler.
as
I like
well. And this is a proper ammo crate that allows them to get back magazines. And another NPC arrives, and he will loot the dead body. This is the same dead body you might be able to loot.
Yeah, that happened to me.
At,
Well, not the ammo part, but SBK took all my guns and shit.
But you
It's
will
great.
probably find it in the other one once you kill it. So,
I like the new audio effects
last
too.
but not least,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
another
audio
tool in
effects
the
are
FPS
great.
arsenal is
They
grenades.
talked about that yesterday,
Grenades
didn't
are
they?
a great tool.
Yeah,
The NPC
yeah.
can now fully react and use
That was one of the
grenades
few
in
parts I
environment.
actually enjoyed
So
outside of
grenades
like
are
the
a
server
great tool,
meshing
especially
and
when an NPC
the
needs to
one thing
counter
that
a player
really
that is
like because I was
camping
watching it
or a
while I was
player
playing
that
the
is
game.
hiding
The thing
or
that
staying
really
in a
perked my
location
ears
that
up
the
was
NPC
when
cannot reach.
they were doing the
So grenade force the movement and
cutter
keep the
scout
action
with the
going.
scanning and
But
drop a
they're also
waypoint.
very
I was like,
dangerous.
what?
You've seen
What?
in presentation and
Yeah, the Terrapin needs to be able to do that
Yeah,
too.
do something,
grenade can
what?
make electronics explode.
Like I said, I think
Ignite a
yesterday
fire,
they had a
and
lot
then
of
the fire
cool
can
stuff
propagate in
for
the
most of the stream. It was
So
pretty cool.
NPCs needs to properly understand
There was some good stuff, yeah.
environment and not
I agree.
It was the
not get
presenters
stuck
yesterday.
and,
They
you know, get damaged.
were kind
So
of
how do we
weird.
do that? Is we have
Very
a
socially awkward.
system to handle hazards.
Yeah.
But today the presenters
Basically,
are actually really
hazard
good.
on the technical side
Yes, they are.
can create a
The one guy was
navigation
talking
volume modifier.
yesterday, and he got
Navigation
stuck in the
volume
same
modifier
sentence for
just
like 5
reduces the
minutes.
I know.
And now
Yeah, he was
I was
so
like,
nervous.
I was like, I know I'm high, but
Poor guy.
god damn.
And it will be
Yeah.
semantic about if that
I'm
is
high, but
dangerous,
shit.
something better.
Were you
and
getting
how much
Yeah,
is
but
going
okay, you got to think.
Yeah.
There's like what 1,300 people there right now. Imagine standing on that stage and looking out, seeing 2,600 eyeballs staring at you.
Yeah, plus the
Yeah,
Twitch.
true.
They would try to find
Yeah, I mean that's just the eyeballs you see. I don't know about you, but I'd be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah,
Let's be
absolutely.
honest. Most
I'm
of
not
these
drunk
guys
enough for
are
this.
safe
complete
environment, still
introverts.
fighting, but still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Nerds like us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
What will happen now?
Dude, the sound
Fire
sounds so
ignites
much better now.
and propagates.
Hello, we
Yeah,
got
it's
some
pretty
fire.
Dynamic. So
I like the fire
fire.
too.
Yeah,
I
the
wonder
fire
what it's gonna
looks
do to my
Fire
frames
system.
though.
The fire system
And when are we actually gonna get
Yeah.
this shit?
navigation system, and
Yeah.
we really know where we can.
Just
and
don't
not
ask it in
pass
Twitch chat.
At any given
Now
moment.
this would be really cool because now you could do area deniement.
Yeah.
Yup.
Well, think about after you drop an
So this is
A2
a
bomb,
subset of
the whole
things that we
site's
work
going to be on
and we
fire
want to
for a
show
little
you
while,
today.
you know?
Yeah.
Thanks
Yeah,
very much
that's
for
true.
listening. And now back to Jens.
What is it? 1,200 degrees and metal starts burning?
Can't get more of this?
Yeah.
No,
Damn it.
come
For
back,
real.
dude. Come back.
Come back.
It's time for
Push
more
it back
hair.
up.
Right,
It's time for more hair.
Dinesh,
You're gonna put the
I
hair
wanna
dye on.
thank and I want to to thank Francesco for joining me on stage today.
Now, back to hairstyles. Yeah.
Right.
To, supported us, and made it possible to show.
Who's excited about more clothes?
Now, with relentless optimism, we're looking forward to bringing you this all to.
Seems like it's getting better now. So.
And more.
I think it's taking flight now, right?
A quick peek of a
This is
demo
Yogi's
in
team,
Hangar
right?
14 of Checkmate with some of these new features. Enjoy.
What is he saying?
Something about features and enjoy.
Something about a hangar.
I think I heard
watched this hangar mission.
Wait, stealth gameplay? No.
Is this going to be pyro?
I mean, it kind of works. It kind of works in game as it is. If you put a silencer on and you hide behind things, they'll take a little while to get you.
Someone said putting a silencer on them just basically lowers the NPC IQ a little bit.
That's what it feels like, yeah.
That was an immediate response. Let's see if we can get that in server.
Yeah, it's private server showing. They're showing right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
This may
It's the
even
only
be
one here.
Single player, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably from Squadron.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Looks like a Squadron 42 mission.
Skeet says hair physics is one step closer to dangle physics.
Right, it's true.
Just be careful when you're medical robe, boys.
You're just making one, thick hair. Retexture it.
Now, if they can get this whole HUD is so cool looking. If they can get this HUD, and look at, they got navigation on the top. That is so cool. Like, if they get this into PU, man, I'll be happy.
This right here would be an absolute game changer. Just this alone.
Where's the mini map? And why doesn't he ping? So you can see
That's
where
right.
everyone's
No
at.
mini map. No mini map. That's true.
Why isn't he pinging? I thought that was in this game.
I like that they're pushing him and trying to flank him.
Oh, we got slide cancel.
Yeah, well, like I said, they'll do this in game right now. You go to SPK and a decent enough server, they'll surround you, come through the back, they'll ambush you. It's crazy.
There's going to be a guy coming up the stairs on him. Yep, he did.
Yep.
He sucks though, man. Jesus Christ.
That's why they all have invincibility on.
What do you expect?
His health is buffed, you can tell. He's taking so many bullets and he's still walking around. Of course, without it, to be fair, the dev would be killed and we'd be like, oh, sorry, hold on, let me respawn myself.
Yeah, let me res.
But you know what would be cool, though, would be get someone from the audience, maybe like a streamer who does a lot of FPS, and be like, hey, you, come up here a minute.
Yeah.
Sit in this chair.
Try.
Yeah, play this for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Can I be that streamer? Or kill a couple guys and immediately try to find my way out of the map.
Kind of push himself into a crate.
Oh my God, look at his blood drug level. 34%.
Immediately. Like, oh, what's over here? No, you're supposed to be shooting things. No, but I want to see what's over here. Oh.
Right? Hold on, they can wait.
Fuck you guys.
Can I steal this cutty in the hangar?
Right?
He's getting shot to the fucking crate.
Well, yeah, the bullets are going to the crate. He tried to lock the bullets out of his mask.
Wow. I urge you all to come and join us in the Pyro Playground pit and have a go at Hangar 13 in Checkmate. It's a really great encounter. Thank you.
A lot of people in Twitch chat are like, yeah, he'd be dead by now.
There's a lot of people bitching that the TTK is way too high. I don't think it's actually that high. The guy was missing a lot of shots.
Let's get it started.
Yeah. They might even been like buffed on purpose. It's hard.
Yeah, it's all demo tech too.
Yeah. Taking flight. Here we go.
Oh,
Yogi and crew.
Clipping our wings.
Yep, the great wing clipping.
What I want is a little jetpack for when I fall out of my ship.
Hello, everyone.
You can't see it because the opaquency is turned to 0 on it, but after it says taking our flight away.
These are the wrong
Right.
slides.
Right. These are the wrong slides.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Yogi Klaat. I'm a principal vehicle programmer at
Epic hairdo, bro.
Games, and the focus on space flight and the
Why isn't his hair in the game?
I really love my job, so this is why I'm really excited to show you the progress that we did on Squadron 42 in the last 2 years.
Probably.
Oh, I
there's
bet.
two things I need to say here. First thing is we're
Same
doing
with
a
the
live
face,
demo,
too.
and the build is about 12 hours old, so there is a good chance.
Yeah, a jump pack.
Whoa. They compiled it last night, guys.
There's a good chance for
So when you
bugs,
eject from your
which,
ship and you're about to fall on the
well, if
ground,
you
you
see
can
them,
just
just
jump
look away.
pack a little bit and save yourself.
So this is
Uh,
12
second
hours.
thing
This is
is,
12 hours old,
I'm
so
not
it's nowhere near
flying
release.
myself today. It will be Brent Gunzinger.
Wonder. Now they wouldn't compile this during CitizenCon unless they found something major,
VKV sticks,
like a major
left and
bug
right
that they had to
OSA
recompile it.
from
Think about
VKV,
it.
And he's also using a fantastic Toby device.
Because the guy's probably on his fucking laptop.
Between using hat tracking and not using hat tracking. Yes. So, but the good thing is, the relationship between you and your starship, it doesn't start when you take off. It starts way before that. There's a lot of stuff we do now in pre-flight. So please welcome back Ines Caldas, who will walk us through that process.
Starts when you leave the hangar and explode.
Starts when you hit claim spawn your ship in and it never comes.
Yeah.
To tell you all about the
Go to the
what you
hangar,
can
it's just
expect
empty
about
with a
the
check
player
mark.
interaction
Yeah.
experience inside your cockpit. If you like, I've told you before how we've been working towards improving the player interaction experience all across our game, and we wanted to bring these improvements to what happens inside the cockpit. So we wanted to give you a greater immersion and. Okay. Yeah, the slides are not. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you want to give you a greater immersion and give you a closer experience to what pilots go through in real life, not only when you're flying around your ship, but the moment you take your seat at the cockpit. So to achieve this, we've created.
I thought
When
she
you
says
enter your
cockpit.
ship, you'll be put in what we call a
Cockpit,
new relax
baby.
pose. So in this pose, you'll have free
Say it to
look
me slow.
enabled, so you can easily look
Let's
around the
go.
cockpit
We got more fake buttons.
and your dashboard.
Yeah, is this the Gladius
We'll be showing
again?
over the
No,
buttons, so
no,
you
it looks a
can
little
easily
different.
find the ones you have to interact. And you,
A
the
Vanguard,
pilot,
maybe?
have to press all the different buttons to get your ship ready for flying, and the character hands will be lowered away from the control
Wait until
stick.
the hands get stuck and nothing
So all
happens.
of this blends neatly into our new player
Hands get
animated
glued to
interaction
the
system,
buttons.
whereby
Yeah.
any button is now
Ship
physically
on,
pressed.
ship off, ship
So
on,
this new
ship
system
off.
uses what we call a CDIK approach. This stands for
Canop already
code-driven
does that to me
IK,
when he
or
wedges himself
inverse
between
kinematics,
me and the
gives
Ursa
full control
windows.
of the IK setup to
It
the
was
code.
forced.
So this
It's actually pretty sick in VR to do,
allows us
though.
record the path of the hand relative
That's what I'm saying.
to the
They need the
target.
Half-Life Alex
So we can
engine.
have more
Go
detailed
VR.
animations than just
Yeah, that would
simply
be pretty cool.
blending the hand into position. So for example,
course, then everybody-
we can open a flap and then
Everybody
press
in
the
VR would have a better,
But enough of me talking. Let's
you
go
know,
jump
control
into the
over
demo and see
everything.
all of
Well,
this
the
in
people who
action.
wouldn't, it would be kind of, you know.
I can tell everybody you want to see a
So
magic
Brand
trick
very
and then stick
kindly
up
will
my
get us
finger and
into
then
the
go with my
ship,
other hand and
where
jerk
you'll
it off.
See the new enter sequence. And you'll see the new
New
animations
Rudy
we have
note.
been
Want to see
working on.
it?
Or if the game's jank enough, I can clip it so my finger just comes out of my crotch area and then do it.
Right.
The way this game works, I would not be surprised if you couldn't clip that.
Oh, it is a Gladius.
There's a lot of VR games that'll do that, and I always
you
go and
can
I'm like,
see
"You want to
now
see a
that
magic
you
trick?"
won't
And then I'll do
directly grab
that.
the control stick. You'll be put onto this relaxed pose with free look
Weird shit
enabled.
goes on in
And you
VR
can see
chat,
the
I'll tell you that
different
much.
buttons appear over
Oh,
the
worse
top.
than that.
So let's get this show started and get your ship ready for flying.
See,
So
but doesn't the
Brian,
Gladius
close the
already
canopy so we don't go
have
flying
kind of
around wide
interactive?
open.
Like,
It
when
does.
you turn it on, he
It
clicks
does.
it.
Power our
Yeah.
systems.
So why? I don't know. Seems like the Gladius is still getting all the love.
Jerry does it now. It doesn't flip up the little thing
Finally
first, but
turn
yeah,
our
it does do that.
engines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
so
cool.
you are now ready for flying. So we will be.
I mean, as long as I don't have to do
all
that
of
every
this
time I
to
get
all of
on,
our
if
ships in
my
our
hotkeys
fleet.
work, it'll be
Yeah, I was
alright,
gonna say
right?
the same
So
thing. If
please
the
I like
hotkey
this
does
new HUD.
that,
Join me in welcoming
Yeah.
to the stage Tony.
That
I
shit
can't
looks
wait.
All about the
I can't
BUI.
wait until I'm trying to F my console because all these buttons are together and I can't get the fucking button I need to press.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't fucking wait.
He opens up your canopy, turns your ship
Yeah.
off, turns
Hi
the lights on.
everyone. My name is Tony.
I'm senior UI programmer.
Missiles, armed.
Damn
no, I'm trying to
explain some of the spoilers that you saw yesterday about our new ship UI. So, are you ready to see the ship UI in action? Right. Bone, play the demo.
Please, let's.
What you got? Continue with the demo. So, as you can see already, this ship has less intrusive UI, with more space to enjoy the stunning vistas that planets can offer, and less cluttered views so you can focus during combat. This also means
the
that
way
the
the
UI
radar
elements are
looks,
now
you know,
more relevant to
Where's the
situation,
target screen at,
linked
though?
to the operator mode.
Right in the middle.
For example,
These guys
when
don't
we
do
change to
PvP.
scan mode,
Of course they didn't move
the
it.
crosshair has scanning information about your target, and even the MFDs have changed.
That's like the first thing
Some
I
of
do
these
in every
elements
ship
can
is
be
I move my
customized,
targeting
but we'll see more about that
stuff
later.
around.
Yeah.
You probably have to go
For
to
this
front
demo,
and center. Probably
we're
go to
showing
the
the UI
combat
developed
mode and it'll
for
show
this
up.
Gladius.
Oh, yeah.
Basic information related to navigation will always be available on your view, and this Gladius displays all of that with holograms around.
I mean, it looks pretty cool.
But other ships
Yeah, it looks nice.
may have different
Yeah, I
layers
like
and
it.
styles, on brand with the manufacturer.
Yes, it's clean looking. It's very,
For
very
example,
clean.
the Drake that
Very
makes more
futuristic.
affordable ships, rather than
But
fancy
how well
and
does
probably
it stay in
expensive
reference while you're
holograms,
flying
may
around?
use physical screens,
Yeah, those
dials,
numbers.
and light indicators.
Because I have a problem with the Gladius
This
stuff
dashboard
and the arrow. Like when you're
shows
getting into high
current
combat,
speed,
you
the
just
remaining
you
afterburn,
lose your fucking
and some
your
decoys
screens. They're
available.
gone. You don't see them.
On
Yeah.
both far sides,
Especially
we
with
have
the
status
look ahead
indicators
feature,
that will show
where your character looks
things
up.
like if you
I mean, you
land
can
in the
turn that
zone
off.
or
but-
any other flight systems. Worth mentioning that we have prototyped these for the demo, so right now they're holograms, but on the final design, these are going to be physical screens. On the far left, on the top of the dashboard, we have the indicator of which master mode and operator mode are you on.
He said
So
that
let's
these
change that to
hologram ones
combat
will be
and talk about
physicalized.
these new MFDs.
I thought he said in the Drake
We
ship
have
it would be
reworked all of these
physicalized.
MFDs from scratch
a budget
with
ship.
brand new views using our UI
Trying to see
technology.
where he said the
Awesome.
master mode was.
We can still
Well,
navigate
my
through
budget
these
ships.
MFDs using the classic mouse interaction, holding F and then moving the mouse. On the left here, we can see the scanning view, which is going to show
All I can
information
see
that
is
you
that
obtain when you
thing
scan a
glitching on the
target.
top.
It may show information
It's driving
about
me
the
crazy.
ship name, the pilot name, or even the current operator mode of your target. So you know if they're just
I
chilling
mean, right
around
now they
or they're
have
ready to
master
fight you.
modes and AC, and it's only the
Cycling to the
Gladius.
left one, we have the target status, which will focus on
So it kind of
any
makes me
damage
wonder if
and
all
orientation
this is
of your
just
target.
the
We'll
Gladius
see that in action
and
later.
how long it's going to be, you know?
The next one, continuing to the
Oh,
left,
okay. So it's
will
not a
be the
menu
self
anymore.
status,
You-
which is
it's
contextual.
the scroll thing at the
During
bottom.
navigation, that will show your current fuel.
That's not gonna
I
be
mean,
annoying.
During combat, like
That's
right now,
faster,
we'll
but
show
at the same
information about
time,
your
you're going to be
guns.
scrolling through
You
things
can
just to
click on the
find what
gun,
you're looking for.
and you can see
Yeah.
basic information about that. You will see the name, and you can also see in which group they are assigned, which Yogi will explain later. On the MFD on the right side, we have the power management, where we can distribute the power of different systems of the ship. You can click on the triangle and move it around to change the distribution, and you can turn down the total power of the ship that will generate. The classic key bindings that you all know already works, so when you change the power management, you will see now a triangle on top of the radar to show you the changes.
It's funny, we're all quiet now because it's stuff that we want
Now,
or
if you look at
are
the
interested
mouse,
in.
you can also use
Yeah.
key bindings to select MFDs and cycle through the views.
I gotta
which
say, the
might be
hair shit was
faster
pretty entertaining,
in
though.
certain situations.
Yeah.
For those pro players
funny
out
us
there,
talking
we
shit
have
about
added
it.
It was a
about
good
100
laugh,
key
yeah.
bindings,
It was a
and
good
I mean
laugh.
100 to navigate through all of
2
these
hours
systems.
of hair.
You can fully customize how you want to navigate through them. And I really hope that's more than
Okay,
enough
and it'll
to
save
use on your
hopefully.
keyboard, on
And
your hot
the
tab,
next time I
or
get
even
in
your
it, it's
Kindle
not going to be
setup.
different.
But if you need more,
Well, they have that
just let
now,
me know.
don't they? Where it saves?
Did they? I haven't tested
I think
it.
you're not gonna need
Yeah, I think
even
they did that with
many
321.
shortcuts. For each operator mode, we now persistently save which
Or
views
320
are shown
actually, yeah,
on each
320.
MFD.
Go shoot
So
that
you
ship.
can customize
Go,
what's
go
important
blow up
to
that
you
ship.
for every situation.
Yeah.
If I was in the demo, that's what I would do.
They are letting you
So, for
save your
example, during
MFDs,
combat,
so
you
that's
might want
nice.
to have
They just
target
had that.
information on your MFDs.
Yeah.
But maybe when you change to quantum travel,
But
have
we
your
knew
current
that was
fuel,
coming, so.
spend some time
Yeah, it's
on
a
the
good
configuration screen, for example.
Or actually, it's already here in 321.
Let's talk
Yeah, it's
about
already
this configuration
technically. I haven't tried it. I
We're
use
gonna
the
have now
cutty, so
here
you don't
a
really need
variety
too
of
much.
options from customizing UI elements to enable systems.
But he's got a lot of MFDs right in your
We may see
face.
some of
That's
these
nice.
later in action with Yogi.
Now we just need color changing
These
MFD,
settings
so like, I
are
can
now
change it to
available
the
on
color
this
that I'd
screen,
like.
not in the global settings of the
Yeah.
game for quick access.
And a
So
nice
just a
change would
warning,
be
expect changes on the
different
settings
colored
already now,
chevrons for
but
people
we'll
who are in
tell
a
you all
party.
about it when we have it ready.
Yes.
Nice.
Like
This is
green
nice. So
chevrons.
you
Important bit
can
about
fly
this is that they
each
will
ship
persist to
differently.
your ship. So you can keep different setups
Yeah.
So
of
you
which
can have a
UI
ship
elements
that
and
flies
even
in
ship
G-Safe, one that
systems
doesn't,
enable for how you
one that's
personally use
coupled.
each of your ships.
Decoupled.
Hell yeah. Can have
Now,
one specifically
some of
for
you might
Atmo
be
flight.
thinking
Shit
that
like
these
that.
Gladius settings have
Yeah.
enough MFDs. Can we enable the top setting?
Trim? Are we getting trim? Night vision? Ground scan?
For those of you that you want to
Yeah.
see even more information, you can now cast versions of these MFDs to your helmet.
No, that is cool as shit.
This will be awesome if
Yeah.
let me see this.
Cast
Let
it to
me
the
see
hut,
this.
to the helmet. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. There you
For
go.
this, you're gonna need to equip the appropriate helmet, so it's connected to your ship and I can get all this information. You can use the key bindings as I mentioned
more
before,
hospital
so you can
gowns.
select which
Appropriate.
paths you want to
Yeah.
control and how to cycle through them.
That'll
So
be
you can
nice.
pin
I wonder
views
what
that
they
are
mean by
important to
appropriate
you
helmet.
with your, that will move with your camera. So
All
you
the
have
helmets are
something
gonna
like
be
if you're
different.
looking at
Pilot
the target,
helmet, not
or
like
if
a
you're
Well,
on
remember,
your head tracker.
remember they
Yeah,
said it'd be
like-
different types of armor.
with you.
They said they'd be different
Yeah.
types of armor and clothing.
So the light
With all these
jumpsuit
tools,
kind of
you
thing
can
would be for
customize
flight.
your
That kind of
experience
thing.
and have
Yep.
it
Your
ready
combat
for
probably won't let you
situations
link
that you
in.
encounter with your
Yeah.
ship, always displaying the relevant information to you. So for example, during combat, you may want to have all the UI elements enabled, all the peeps, all the crosshairs, so the information of your ship on the physical MFDs, and maybe focus on the target information on your cast, so they're always on your view.
But can I land, get
But
out of
maybe
my
when you go
ship,
to quantum
send my
travel, you
ship
can turn
off, go
those
explore,
casts
and
off
call it
so you can
back?
enjoy the vistas.
That would be
That would be
awesome.
nice.
That's all
yeah.
from
We
me.
haven't gotten
Now
to
we have
Elite Dangerous
MFDs
levels
ready,
yet.
and let
Or
me take you
even,
back to tell
or
you how
even
to fly
open up your
ship.
door
Thank
from
you
your
very much.
cockpit.
I guess I should calm myself down. It's only 23:49. We're not
Yeah,
done.
really. Elite Dangerous is 3306. I mean, a lot happened in those
At this
800 years.
Fully powered up, ready to fly. Pre-flight is complete. So Brent, please take off, put the landing gear in, and bring us out.
There we go.
Have you seen the interaction? This is great, isn't it? Okay, so one of the problems we always have in space games is to produce a sense of speed. Space is
Cosmic
big,
chaos now.
and the sense of speed is always produced
Here
by
comes the space
little
star.
things going around you. So
Space
although
is
it's not very
big.
visible here, the VFX team has actually added space dust, so in the
No
future
one
you
can hear you
can
scream
tell
in
where your ship is
space.
going, even without looking at instruments. Another thing we're focusing
I wish
on
that
as
was
well
true.
is,
How many
GeForce
pilots I've shot out there
reactions.
and they're
Brent,
like,
if
"You
could come to a stop
motherfucker!"
for a second. When your ship is sitting like that, and you strafe left and right, you have these small head motions that basically make your head and your body react to the G-forces.
No
they're currently
TDI?
enduring. We're actually increasing them now. We also added rotational G-forces into the mix.
Yeah,
so
don't
if
worry. I'll
Brent is
turn
now
head
rotating the
bobbing
ship to
off
the
in the
left,
settings.
you also can
Yeah,
see that
yeah.
your head is
Dude, I
moving.
have to, or I'll barf.
Things get a little
Always
bit
don't
more
worry.
stuff off.
interesting.
This setting will be off.
When Brent is actually taking the
Yeah.
to the mix. So if he now boost forwards, we now added camera shake, we added FOV changes, and this all then plays together with.
Now
the
you
other
won't
things
be able
like,
to
you
see
know,
your
the other
target when
exhaustion effects that we
going too
have.
fast. It's
So
good.
overall,
It's good.
the ship should now feel
Yeah.
a little bit more reactive than before. The same thing. Sorry.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Shaking a little bit.
At the same time, we reduce
As long as
the,
it's not like what they did with the
extensions that
Herc.
your,
When
that
you get a
your
nose
Yeah.
gunner in right now,
is
it
doing.
shakes the
So,
entire screen. Just
We basically now
Yeah, the Redeemer does
Yeah,
it
you
too.
can turn that off in the settings.
So
Yeah.
even when you don't have a head tracker or something like that, it will still feel pretty good. But this is just a minor change. We also improved the flight controls themselves. So take a look at the speed gauge, for example. It's a little bit twitchy today. What that speed gauge is telling you, the
Janky,
number that's
yes.
currently moving is
No,
what
that's one
kind
thing
of
I-
It's a fresh build. He probably didn't have time to
actually
debug
putting
it.
in. If you put
Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about the tiny little speed gauge there.
And read the number that you're asking IFCS
really
to speed
small.
and forward.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what the hell's going on, even if it wasn't.
Allows us to bring back the sticky throttle we had pre
I mean,
3.5.
it's like the other one, except
mouse and keyboard, you can press W and S
instead it's
to increase and decrease
horizontal
the speed, and let go of
instead of vertical.
Yeah, it's just really small. That's all. It's just good. Minimalized is better, but
yeah.
Maybe it's just because I'm watching the screen. Yeah, it looks better if you full screen it.
I was going to say, full screen it, or it'll look better when it's in front of you and not
right.
Not through a camera being projected on a screen.
Yeah, with the widescreen enabled.
Exploits. These are really important for PvP.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely twitching all over the place. That ain't so bad once you full screen it. My bad.
Problem that we're trying to resolve. On some ships, when you tri-chord, you get actually up to 50% more acceleration.
So we're removing
it. Difference actually makes a lot of the ship difference meaningless. So we're cutting back on those. So a first implementation of that is already available in the master mode testing areas in 3.21, I think. But we're improving.
I just wonder how long the master mode is going to last before they change the entire flight model again. Because they've done this 6 times by now. They've added new flight models. Remember hover mode? I mean,
luckily I missed hover mode, but I heard it. I heard about it.
Yep,
I read about it.
Now the biggie in the room.
I mean, for me, there's really nothing
Talking
wrong with
master
the flight model other than the reverse
Master
thrust
mode
is
is
too
by
high.
far the biggest change on the ship gameplay. In
too much
general,
high-speed
all of the
jousting,
ships
that's about it.
Will be put into, or we'll get a master mode setup. And the master mode is affecting
I actually like the way it is,
everything
for the
on the
most
ship.
part.
The ship itself,
I think if you made
flight model a little
missiles
bit, but specifically
when they
the
hit,
items and what
do
they
a lot more damage, the high-speed jousting would end very quickly because nobody would want to get in missile range.
And the other
That's
one is
true.
navigation. So let's look into SEM. SEM is the mode that Brent currently has active. So you see the Brent, can you go into the indication, please, for the master mode? Just point with the mouse there, if you can.
Nice little preview of a pyro
so this
station.
Is the current master mode. It says SEM. When you use SEM for basically all the gameplay that is not traversal. So combat, mining, salvaging, using it for that. You have full access to your combat system. Your shields are working, your thruster boost is fully active, your weapons are working. It's the high performance, high alertness mode that you're in. However, we will heavily restrict how fast we can go. We can go with your ship. Okay, Brent, go to full max speed. So this Gladius on max speed and SEM can reach about 225 meters per second. That might seem slow compared to what you have in the Pew right now. But
wow, that's lower than what I thought.
However, you can extend.
That's lower than what they have on their website.
Brent, if you just go forward and boost.
Yeah.
So the Gladius can extend up to
cool
550 meters per second. On this slide here, you can see the speed spaces we're talking about. So if you're just flying around in SEM, which is like the max speed of your ship, you can reach the 225 meters per second. If you boost, you can reach up to 500 or 550. However, that boost space is not spheric.
Interesting.
That means if you boost forward, you reach higher speeds than if you boost backwards. That is really important for space combat maneuvering, or for dogfighting in general, because it discourages backstrafing.
Nice.
It actually punishes backstrafing. And it creates more interesting combat.
That's what I'm saying, absolutely.
The PvP players,
but you can still
they
go
basically call
225
this,
backwards
encouragement
and
to
forward.
closing the gap, which is basically more forward.
On a regular fight,
which is much
you
more
still keep your
exciting than
spacing backwards.
Backstrafing and just trying to get some shots on.
Keeping them
it
chasing
also
you.
forces you as combat players to commit to the decisions you did earlier in the fight. So it's going to be, we think it's much more exciting.
Wait,
yeah,
I
that's
can
what
go
I've been saying.
faster backwards.
Okay.
Forces them to, if they're going to fight, they're going to fight at least a little bit, rather than I'm going to fight and then I'm going to fly 1,000 meters that way.
Yeah.
The thing with the master mode switches is that they do not happen instantly. They take a while to move over. So we're now going to put our ship into the second mode, which is navigation. So navigation mode is basically the opposite of
Dude,
SEM.
the entire Twitch chat is basically like delete master modes.
High-speed, low-performance mode. Your shields, they will collapse.
You know, I really got to get my hands on it before I can really judge it too much. I played, I mean, you know, They got a little
but
demo
you have
and
higher speeds.
Arena
so
Commander,
in
but
nav mode you can still reach the
Right, but
speeds
that's more
of,
like
what
master
you have down here,
mode.
the PU
We don't
something.
get
I mean,
Yeah.
ships
nav
sometimes
mode.
1,000 meters or
Right.
1,500 meters
So
per
we don't
second.
really know how it's going to actually work.
But all
yeah,
regenerative
we need to test
systems,
this in
so
live
regenerating,
situations,
the
you
weapon
know,
capacitor,
the natural
thrusters will be
situations where you're
inhibited.
dealing with somebody or
So,
an
this
escort,
means
whatever,
when you
dealing
wanna
with
go
somebody
fast,
in a
you need to be
dogfight
very,
and
very
see how it
careful
goes, you know.
when you want to swap over. So imagine you're in a fight and you want to escape. You should not do it right away, because if you just swap to navigation mode in the hope to flee, you are being left with no shields. And the first thing that will go offline when you are hitting with distortion guns is the quantum drive. And that is important, because the quantum drive will spool automatically up when you enter nav mode, and
Delete
it will then
master
unlock
modes.
the higher speeds. So this means
Oh, don't worry,
when you're
Chad.
in
It's going to
nav mode
happen
and you're
anyway. They
fighting,
keep
you're
doing
very
this to
vulnerable,
flight
so you should
modes.
get out as fast as possible.
They'll add something in, and then they
Luckily,
just change everything.
navigation mode
Yeah, but it
will
looks
allow
like
higher speed,
it looks like in nav
but
mode your
also,
regular speed
gives
is
you
faster
access
than
to the
boost
new
speed.
quantum travel experience.
Yes,
that
it
we're
Combat
gonna show
mode,
in a minute.
so they can't catch you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That is nav point
Missiles
that you
can,
see
though.
on the screen. This
Yeah,
is
the missiles.
point where I want to go to and quantum travel to.
So
Yeah,
if they
just-
can go nav mode,
Before we do that, I need to quickly
away,
explain
and then
what
go
this is
back to
about.
combat
So,
mode, and
currently
then
in
do the
PU,
same
when
thing,
you
you know?
quantum travel from A to B, you're actually not
It's
really
the shield
moving.
recharge
You're
that'll
going
get
on
you.
a spline, and you're teleported in every frame along that spline. So
Yeah.
there's basically no
That's a good
meaningful
point.
gameplay we can add there. The new quantum travel experience is fully physicalized. Physics is always on, which means when you quantum travel from A to B, you are actually accelerating
Everything is always fully
using our awesome
physicalized.
physics engine.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because it's physicalized,
Isn't that how it works?
it gives us a lot more meaningful gameplay we can play with. So, Brent will start the quantum
Let's
travel in a
go.
second.
Now you can
What
slam
will
into more
happen
shit
then
while
is
you're
the quantum
driving
drive will initiate
everywhere.
you will see an effect that distorts the space.
I do want
around
to
you,
see the new
and will
quantum
accelerate forward. During the
jumping
acceleration
that they've been
process,
talking about.
so this is the time until
I
you
know
From
it's
the
actually
quantum-
little economy
reach
of
your cruise
boxes,
speed.
take a popular quantum jump
ship will
route,
experience
jump it,
forces,
and then go into the
and you
cargo
as a
bay and just
player,
start lobbing
you're
boxes out the
responsible to counter
backside.
Yeah, just
along
a bunch
the
of
way.
waste.
So there is an element
Yeah,
of
just
failure.
along the route.
Okay, Brent, let's show that.
Ginormous 32 SEU
And
of
take your hands
waste.
off.
Everyone would be like, yeah, I jumped from Microtech to
This
Crusader,
graphic
blew
looks
up.
great.
Looks sick.
Hell, is
This
this
is
new
awesome.
quantum?
This is the new
Yeah,
quantum.
it's the new quantum.
Ooh. Ah, I
See,
was just
how-
talking about this. That's
And
cool.
you hunt boxes out the backside so the next guy runs into them.
Dude, you
Yeah.
actually have to actively pilot in quantum.
Yeah. That's cool.
I like that.
Oh,
No more hold B
What
and
you
step
just
out of the
saw
seat.
is basically
Right.
the failed attempt to quantum travel.
I like that rhyme. Hold B,
Brett wasn't
step out to
countering the
P.
forces, therefore you was thrown out, the quantum bubble collapsed and threw you out. Your ship doesn't
I mean,
like
sometimes
that.
it's
IFCS
nice to get
needs
into
5-6
your,
seconds to recover from that.
quantum
During which time
travel and go do
you
something
just-
if you
you're
need
just
to,
tumbling,
but
right? So, and this is not just.
Other than that, it's just a lot of
dependent on your-
quantum
on your
traveling.
skills. If you think selecting a proper quantum drive doesn't matter in the future, think again. You want to take care of your quantum drive. You want to repair it and keep it in good shape. So if you buy a cheap one, your travel will not necessarily be faster, but it might be harder.
or just reclaim
Okay,
your
so
ship.
Brent shows how it's done properly.
I like the animation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sick.
It's like a wormhole.
Animation
Yeah,
is
it's really
sick.
cool. As long as it's a little faster, so that you're not doing that for 10 minutes.
This looks sick when you're stoned.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing
$10
this.
You can now
for
go
5
hands
minutes.
off.
When you're high.
Oh, so you have to lock the bubble.
Oh, okay. So once the bubble's locked, you can go hands off.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
All right, that's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking awesome.
Okay, so there's a second variant
Yeah,
of quantum
they showed
travel,
the
and
new
this is for
quantum.
short-range jumps. Sometimes you jump somewhere or you go somewhere, and you see the next point of
And then the
interest is like
biggest problem
500
is,
kilometers
at the end of
away.
the day,
We're not going to force
as
you anymore
always,
to
when
travel that by hand. You will use a technique called quantum boosting. It's a quantum-based short-range jump for like something between a couple of 100 kilometers to like 30,000 kilometers or so. When you use quantum boosting, the process is practically the same, but the quantum bubble will not stabilize itself, so you need to be hands-on for the whole time, and the speeds are naturally well, slower, but it's not slow, it's still quantum traveling, right? Okay, so Brent, can you boost to, oh, reinforcement needed. Yeah, let's go there. Let's
I'm
boost.
curious about this.
Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
This is what I'm very curious about too.
Boosting around planets and stuff. How many of us are just going to boost straight into the planet?
Oh, I know I will. I'm going to boost into people on the planet.
Quantum boosting works in every direction. You don't need nav points.
Oh, fucking A.
Nice.
Nice.
Very cool, very cool.
Finally.
So that means points of interest will be stuff you find
awesome,
and maybe
thank
have a mission for.
Okay,
or,
so
you
now,
know?
please boost to reinforcement.
That's good for traders.
Yeah.
So if there's nav points and you boost, your quantum travel system will pick that knife point to go
Yeah,
to.
but they still have to leave the outpost.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pyro 3.
Alright, can you quantum boost down to the planet and ramp
What's
something?
the green
There's a lot
chevrons?
of UI happening right now. There's a lot of context there. And this is not
They're
an online
kinda-
demo,
Yeah, there's
it's a
green
single player. So
chevrons,
that means all these
blue.
units there,
Yeah.
they're friendly and hostiles. They're probably
Cool.
fighting with each other.
They're a little
Which is
too-
a good segue to talk about AI improvements.
They're not
So
o-
there's one man who can
you know,
tell
they don't have
you
enough
all about
opacity
AI.
to 'em,
This
but,
is the man with the nicest legs at CIG.
it's still
Well,
cool.
Please welcome Diego Marty Mason.
You can see the oh shit.
Yeah, we got combat going here, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Oh, there's combat.
So who's excited to see the new
Did he
AI
switch
change?
modes? Because otherwise he
off.
doesn't have shields.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, as Yogi said, my name is Diego Marty Mason and I am the AI programmer focusing on the fly combat. Over the past year, we've been working on delivering a thrilling experience to the AI encounters. Let me first walk you through our journey. We first started looking at the current AI behavior in the PU. We quickly realized how
I
uniform
want to get
fighting
food, but I don't want to
was,
get up. This is
and how we were
interesting.
not using
Yeah.
the tech
Now it got
available
interesting.
to us to
Yeah.
make a more interesting experience.
Well, that whole scene they just
I got
showed
eat.
looked like an
Foundations,
entirely different
and we
game.
wanted to learn more about how you.
I'm glad I got up
as
and ate
snack,
lunch
drink,
during the hair.
So
Yeah,
we did
the
this
pee.
by getting combat recordings, analyzing videos, and internal playtesting, where we were hammering each other for hours.
Well,
It was fun, unless you went up against experienced fighters like they are. Anyway, with all of these data, we started crafting the first prototype, with the focus of bringing that human behavior into the AI brain. When the first version was ready to be tested, I handed it out to one
isn't
of the
this
best
nuts?
internal pilots
2
in the
hours
team.
on hair and clothes, but everything that's been interesting thus far,
So, Yogi,
it's
what
10
do you
minutes,
think about
10
my
minutes,
first
10
prototype?
minutes.
I
10
know, they've
minutes.
been fucking shooting through this crap quick.
It was an
I
exercise
know.
of humility.
This is what we all want.
The FPS
It was an
stuff was
exercise of
great.
humiliation.
The ground pinging, great.
I hated it, and I blame Diego.
The AI improvement.
So this
This
was due to
stuff,
the AI
it's
being able to
amazing,
keep a
and
good
it's
brain
like
control
so
and a
little
perfect
time.
orbit around their target
Yep.
while maintaining a constant firing solution. Come on, it's a computer. We learned a lot from our initial prototype, and it really helped us to define what we wanted to deliver. A combat experience where
I
the
want
AI
more
challenging,
in-depth stuff.
makes
I want
mistakes,
crafting.
just like us, humans.
Yeah.
We
Crafting
want
would be
players
amazing.
to leave every combat encounter
The ability
and a
to
feel of
log out of
satisfaction
an
by
org
encouraging
ship
you
or a
to
friend
keep
ship
on the move
on
and
all
make
log back
use
in together.
of the vehicle systems
Please.
available to you, so you can at least try to win the
An
fight.
org
Have it
ship would
used
be
for
great.
every
Let's see
resource in the
how we
verse.
brought this new
Every
iteration of
resource could
combat
be used to
life.
make something.
We broke down
Yeah.
multiple
They
stages.
Not
can
in a
rob
ship.
iron traders, you know?
The first one,
But like not in a ship though. I want to actually craft it, like
Then
my character craft
the
it.
main engagement
Yeah, yeah.
Ships can be
which
used
we
for some
broke in
stuff,
different
but
tactics.
most of it should be,
Strafer,
you know.
jouster,
Yeah.
chaser.
Unless
And
the
finally,
ship's like a
disengage.
Ship
freaking
or station.
Let's switch
a
to the
carrier
demo.
ship that is
As
all
you
in
can
one,
see,
kind of a
Brent has encountered a
base.
skirmish. Let's talk more about the combat flow there. Okay, we will start with interception. After acquiring the target,
that
the primary
sexy
aim
Drake
is to
fuck.
close the gap with the target. If the AI is already near the target, the interception phase is skipped completely. If it's too far, it will tell the AI to use the new master mode to swap into navigation mode and make use of the full speed to chase. Swapping back to SCM mode when we are in a striking distance. That leads us to our second phase, engage.
Interesting.
Here the AI selects an adequate tactic based on
So
combat
your
environment.
shields aren't gonna
This
go
chooses
away
via
like
the
they
traits
said, or
and tactic
what?
selector system.
Because right now shield recharge time is 10 seconds.
So let's talk about the strafer.
Yeah.
As this is a 6 degrees of freedom game, it's the natural combat shape adopted by pilots.
I mean, he's in nav
We
mode
have
right now,
related the
right?
same behavior to our AI, ensuring also that orbits are close and adding variations to include rolling. Strafers will break combat if they cannot keep an orbit. So now we see how the Hammerhead is being attacked by Hornets. These Hornets are jousters. Jousters consist of performing straying attacks while outputting a lot of firepower, blowing through, smooth turning, and repeating. We added variations for the more skilled pilots, like skid roll attacks, that provide a spiral-like flight path. Jousters are also good at monitoring for back strafers, so if they cannot get into strike distance,
Kind of
they will
hard to
stray.
understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm
And
struggling.
finally, the Chaser.
I'm having a hard time too.
I had to mute
Ben's
Discord a
gonna
few
get there in
times, I'm not gonna
second.
lie, just to even
The
hear this
Chaser
guy.
is going to be the Cutlass, which is following one of the Hornets, and is allied with the Hammerhead. Now, we are really far away, 10 kilometers.
Whoa. That's kind of...
So is he in nav
So
mode?
the
No,
Chaser,
no.
it will
Yeah,
try to
he's in
always
nav
stay
mode
on the
now.
target 6. The idea is to force the target into a defensive stance by making them turn into the Chaser. This maneuver will be seen mainly in squads and atmosphere combat.
How is he shooting in nav
The
mode?
final phase, which can happen at any time.
Yeah.
NPCs are allowed to do anything.
Is disengaged. This phase is
I mean, did I not see that correctly?
multiple events in parallel. To name a few,
I don't think he was shooting.
critical health, damage to shields, or weapons
It looked like he
depleted.
did. It looked like he pulled in on nav mode
There is
and
also a
instantly
Yeah,
started
it looked like he
shooting.
was firing rounds in the front of the
Phase
gun,
rates,
the front of the
which
ship.
occurs
Yeah.
during long periods of
He's
combat
still in nav mode.
due to fatigue,
As far as I can
nature
tell.
of the combat encounter.
Yeah, it says
The space breaks are
Yeah.
short, and
Top
the
left
main
corner.
objective is to perform a simple maneuver to gain a new advantage position and strike again.
I don't think Master Modes is
This new
anywhere
flow
close to being
is what
done, just by
encompasses
looking at
the
this.
sort of our
if this is the Citizen, no, give it more time.
Yeah.
Yogi, let it bake longer.
AI traits that will
I mean, it's still cool seeing all
designed
this, don't get me
the tools
wrong. I'd rather see this
to
than hair.
tailor
but-
each combat
Fucking
encounter
A.
in the verse. Like, for example, they can choose the ace traits that will allow AI pilots to make use of all of the ship's angular velocity so they can keep a more precise orbit. So for some of you out there, it's going to be a good challenge. While we've been mainly focusing on fighter behavior, we've also
A1's not
started to
gonna
follow
like
the same
this.
process to other ship types, like gunships and capitals. In the near future, we want to deliver an experience. We're going against a capital ship like an Idol.
let's be honest, all the sweaty tryhards will be fine no matter what.
Combinations of tools, meaning ships that are equipped to take down capital
Well,
ships.
most of
you
them will
get
be.
demolished
Anybody that
by their
relies on
powerful turrets.
tricording is going to be in big trouble
Now,
because they've removed
After all
that
of the
with
feedback,
master
in our
modes.
first internal
Yeah.
test, we've received a lot of constructive and positive feedback. And Yogi's not longer being destroyed by the AI. So I
Jim,
think he
the
might
HUD says coupled, but
Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoy the new AI. And back to you, Yogi.
the HUD may not be updating when he's changing modes too.
Yeah.
This demo is only 12 hours
Okay,
old.
so now we're
Yeah,
gonna talk
it may
about,
not have had-
we heard
may have
about
had to
how
quickly
AI
hack it to
makes
get it
my
out
life
there.
hard. Now let's talk about how to return
They
the
just
favor. We're talking weapons.
did all this stuff on the fly, right?
So-
If you ever,
Weapons
if you're
and
ever
aiming
watching
systems
the
and
speed
squadrons, they went
thing,
through
it's
a lot of
just
changes. I can
all over
only
the
mention
place.
a couple of them,
Yeah.
so I will go through them relatively quickly. First thing on our to-do list is basically weapon tuning. At the
I like
moment,
the
almost all
sparks
weapons in
getting
the
hammered
BU
by
are
the
practically
ballistics.
same.
That looks pretty
In
cool.
Squadron, that's not the
Yeah.
case. Almost all weapons
I'm
have
just
different
noticing how
properties.
smooth it is,
They're
and I know
being-
that's
they
just
have,
'cause
like,
it's
different
a
projectile velocities, different DPS numbers.
private server, I'm
But
sure,
they're not
yeah.
just different in terms of these numbers. They also
Seeing
they
everybody
also feel
fly
different.
around in that
Remember
desync
the
and
cinch
shoot the
cannons
target
from,
is
like,
pretty
a couple
cool.
of years ago? They were they were very powerful weapons, but they were extremely easy to use, which made them meta weapons. So we're going to bring the cinch cannon back, but we make sure that the amount of work you put into these cannons in order to employ them is on par with the other guns. So there's a lot of stuff that we're going to do to make sure that weapons have a lot of pros and cons and avoid meta. Specifically for this build, Brent is equipped with a nose. I think
Man,
it's
there's
also with a
some
laser
weird
repeater.
people in
Can you
Twitch
fire it
chat.
once? Yeah.
Yeah, there
The
is.
other weapon he has.
I
is
see paragraphs
he has,
flying by, and I'm
two
just,
weapons
I
on the
don't
wings,
care.
which are,
Yeah, like what are you
that's
even
ballistics,
talking about? That has
against-
nothing to do with
that's
anything that's being
size
shown.
Which
It's like, let me
beefing
stop
about
this
fly.
entire chat
so
and
we're
read
also
that.
gonna have
Right.
burst
Read
powers, and so
Real
on.
important.
Okay, cool. So a problem we have in space games is controlling the engagement ranges, because we want to bring the fights close. But the problem is that, well, how do I put this?
Weapons.
I wish this guy would
usually,
actually get
in
into
order to bring them
combat.
close, what the
real.
game does
Yeah, he's
do
just
is
watching.
they just restrict the ranges. Like in the Pew.
He's at
He's a
ammo.
watcher.
Have exactly a range of
He's a
1,400
watcher.
kilometers, which means
Voyeur.
often the fights occur at 1,399 meters.
Almost there.
This is not
Almost there.
way
Come on, yeah.
weapons.
That's the good stuff.
And we tried out things like damage fall off, so that bullets get more damaging the closer you are. But the problem there is, how do you communicate that to the player? So we're gonna do a couple of different.
He's the
things
one
with that
guy in your
future.
group that's just like, yeah,
See when the graph comes
go
up?
guys,
Okay,
woohoo,
so
yeah.
show of
Hey, what are
hands
you
or
doing?
show?
Oh,
Which
it's
of you has an
chilling.
Ares? Okay, as an Ares pilot, you might know the following problem. You have a target. You're gonna aim at it.
That's when you got to do a mag check and you find out he's got
then
all his
you,
bullets.
Yeah. Just been sitting back there watching.
Okay, I need to go back. Okay, there's actually some
Nice.
stuff
Nice.
not there anymore. I don't know.
Typical Star
What
Citizen
happens
fashion.
when you
Yeah.
aim?
Well,
with
we
the
had a
crosshair
30K. Sorry.
over the pip?
30K.
Is that you actually not aiming at the pip. The legacy system gives you a pip which does not show you where the weapon needs the pip. The new aiming system actually
Did anybody see
uses
any
the
of
pips
those
based
ships
on where the weapon
explode,
sees
by the
them
way?
and reprojects
No.
them on the target. That means
They were
the
just
aiming
shooting
information
for
you're
like
getting
20 minutes.
is actually much more
Yeah,
precise.
nothing exploded.
And this is a very interesting. Sorry, I said the completely wrong thing. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. Okay. Controlling weapon ranges, sorry. I'll do it now, sorry.
Don't worry, we can't even really understand you.
Yeah, he was
It's
going
all right.
on there for a
Okay,
few
so-
minutes. And I
You
didn't
just
know what
kept
was going
talking and
on.
gone right back on
In the
subject. We
future,
would have never
all the
noticed.
weapons will get much longer ranges. Size 1 weapons will fly to up to 5 or 6 kilometers before the
Guys,
despawn.
the
way how we
A1
do
is
this-
the loner for the
wait,
Zeus,
The
right?
way how we do this
Yeah.
is we're adding spread.
Yes.
Because spread is for us is a very
So the
good
Zeus,
indication
that's
of
like
how to
a
control the ranges.
QED.
This is not a one-to-one.
They have 3
relationship
different
here, so
versions,
don't worry,
right?
Don't get like spread with like
Yeah,
20
it's a
degrees
cargo, a
offset or something like
QED,
that.
and
Don't worry.
then an exploration,
Right?
but I don't know
if
what
we
we're
compare
exploring
the
yet.
spread of the
Yeah,
spread of the
right,
weapon
right.
with the target size.
I mean, if they get the new map system,
know
you know,
when the weapon is
waypoints,
in
that's
range.
exploring, right?
We know.
Kinda.
We
Yeah,
might
I
work
guess
like
you're right.
when you
Eddie
actually
Scout.
are close enough so that the
Yeah,
majority of
yeah.
the hits can hit.
Yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
we're telling
That is
that.
true enough.
They might be able to scan out the
By
distance.
the aiming system now.
Right.
So, Brent,
But then
go
again,
back
you
to the
know,
demo.
again, when? Who knows?
If you get
Yeah.
a green pip and a green crosshair, it means you
After
have a high
Squadron
chance
42 and
of
the
your weapons
Sandworms
hitting
that
the
you can
target.
ride.
If Brent takes a
Yeah.
little bit of a step back,
I like it. A
waits
lot of
until
people were
the
saying
dips in the
Squadron 42 is
crosshair
going to come out in the
red,
CitizenCon. I
this
don't
does not
see
mean that the
it.
ship is out of range. You
Nah.
can still hit it, but you might waste bullets.
Of course, we're not done yet.
This also has the
They got a
benefit
few
that,
hours
I'm not sure
left,
if you saw
don't
that
they?
before, but if you look at how many bullets are in the air, you're actually getting a lot of bullets, a lot more bullets, and it just looks a lot better. Okay, Brent, just kill these guys now.
167? No.
Bam!
Oh,
You get
look.
24.
Finally, when he shoots them, they die. That's great.
Right. He's the only one with damage on.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been fighting for like 20 minutes.
That was this one. Okay, a thing you might have seen is that Brent is loaded with size 3 guns on size 3 gimbals. That means we're removing the M-1
Was he just fighting in SEM mode?
Yeah.
The reason for that is the original intention of like controlling the performance between joystick and mouse players just didn't work out, and the new aiming system is flexible enough to deal with these differences. So we're just removing it and keep going. So
I do
next
love the
point.
green
Pip
icons.
grouping.
I gotta say that again, but
If you have different
As
weapons
long as that's-
with different projectile velocities,
Excuse me.
you will get
As long as
different
that's
pips. Because merging the
for
pips
teams
makes
and
no
shit?
sense for us
Damn.
anymore, because
Party
the
markers.
weapons are gonna have vastly
Yeah,
different
yeah.
projectile speeds. So if Brent, for example, enables all the weapons now, you get separate pips. So let's talk a bit about pip optimizations here. And this is the thing I
I
messed
think
up
I
before.
smoked too much here. Damn.
Again, who is an
Wish I
Aries?
had that problem.
If you aim at your target, you get a
I think
pip.
Yogi here smoked too much.
The Aries
Yeah.
owners know that. You aim at the pip, you shoot, you miss. And this is because the pip is not being shown where you need it. In the future, we're actually offsetting the pip where the weapon sees it and then reproject this onto the crosshair. Like that. And when you then hit, you hit. No, when you then shoot, you hit.
Interesting.
So the pips
This is,
were
of course,
wrong.
also
Basically, what he's saying
communicated
is the
by the
pips have been
aiming
wrong.
system, So when the pips turn green,
that makes no
when
sense.
when the cursor turns green, just shoot.
Yeah, it explains
so
some
now
stuff that
to
I've seen lately
the
when we were
actual
doing
test
rounds
part.
the other night.
We
Shots
cannot
that
take
weren't
down
actually
this
hitting
hammerhead.
but should have.
It's too big for
You
us.
got to get in
But we
close.
can't
Well,
cripple it. The
I
weak
like
points on
fighting
the
in
hammerhead
close,
are the
but
turrets.
the
The way
closer
we're gonna do
you're
this in the
in,
future
the less
is
you have
with
to worry
precision
about
targeting
shooting
mode.
at a
Brent,
pip.
Yeah, you just shoot the target.
enable precision targeting mode. There we go.
Did you just say enable assisted targeting mode?
Precision.
Precision
What this does,
mode.
Yeah.
it does
To
three
target the
things.
turrets.
You get this
See how it's
full
like
zoom on the
zoomed in now?
target.
Yeah.
You get a lower RPM
So,
of
like,
your weapons, which
targeting
increases,
components
decreases
and
the
stuff.
spreads for more precision.
Now you can feel.
And you get
Now
the
you can
painting
feel like
mechanic. Anywhere where you
a
put your
C1
crosshair on that
up
on
in the
that
sky
ship,
shooting
Yeah.
people.
will tell the gimbal
Yeah.
system where to aim at. So if friend
I don't know.
attacks
This
the turret,
kind of reminds me of Starfield's
your aiming
Yup.
system will automatically
components,
lead
and I
the
don't know how I
shots.
feel about that. The zoom
Well,
in,
it's already
look,
in the
and
game.
the-
You
yeah.
can already start sub-target.
Bam!
Oh
Tear
god.
it down.
What do you mean the way?
Yeah, we had
Start
Start Target years ago, but I've never been able to make it actually work well, to be truthful.
Oh,
The clouds are. The clouds are masking over.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah.
this hammerhead
The
now
clouds in the
understood
far
that it's not
distance are
good,
masking.
that doesn't stand a chance right now. But this will be the way how you in the future
I just don't know how I
will-
feel about the
will,
zoomed in part.
fight,
That reminds me of Starfield.
I
against
don't like to
sub-targets and
zoom
so
in.
on.
Yeah.
It looks like
I like
it looks like
sub-target,
bad.
but not zoom
even
in.
without
Yeah.
It looks like
painting the
Fallout
target
VATS.
directly, so you can do very, very
Yeah,
precise warning
exactly. And
shots.
it almost feels like maybe I don't know.
Shade it
and there's
green.
No aim assist that
Put
kind
little
of
boxes on
slows
it.
your aiming
Beep beep
processes.
beep.
Okay, so the fight is now over. Sorry, I need to rush this a little bit because I messed up stuff before.
Because we had to spend 2 hours
And
on
we're gonna look at
haircuts.
piracy. Okay, Brent,
Right.
switch to nav mode and bring us down to that landing
With his
spot.
hair the way it is, he should have been leading that one.
So Pyro 3 is also called Bloom.
Eyebrow guy was a bad choice for that.
It's a very
The
climate
biggest
nice atmosphere.
hair bun I've ever seen. It's crazy.
And oh, something wrong with the throttle. Oh well, something's wrong with the throttle. We'll try to go down as fast as possible though.
He's about to 30k.
Right.
The throttle's not working.
Yeah, private bills have
As
a
I
little bit
said,
of
the
trouble.
demo might have bugs.
Hold on.
Crash desktop.
Okay, gonna go there now.
We got bugs on our private server.
Yeah, steeper angle that works. Okay, so the thrusters on your ship.
Oh my gosh.
They do not
I
like
can't
to-
post
they do not
30K in the
evacuate
Twitch
space.
chat.
They're
I did.
spaceships here, right?
It says your
We have
message wasn't
thrust
posted due to
efficiency curves on these
conflicts with the
thrusters, so
channel's
some folks, especially the
moderation.
map thrusters, they
Oh,
will-
that surprised me at all. They were
Target
spamming
atmosphere,
that
they will overheat
yesterday.
very, very quickly.
Okay,
So there's the
I
question:
gotcha.
what happens when you go down to a planet and you want to rotate your ship with your thrusters off? Well, we'll see. Can you go to external view? Can you waggle your tail?
No, I haven't heard anything about 4.0 yet there, Tanner. I mean, they're showing pyro and stuff.
Okay, back first person.
Oh my goodness! Finally.
Okay, so what
Flaps.
you see here is the new aerodynamics
Flaps.
model. Because obviously our left stick is somewhat
Flaps that
damaged,
don't
so
matter in space.
we can't be
You're
as
right.
fast as we want. Actually, Brent, can you try a WS on the
Flaps in
keyboard instead?
space.
Oh, it doesn't work. Oh.
Oh, it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Yep. Okay. No, the stick is
Oh.
the stick is affecting us. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go down as much as far as possible.
Welcome to Star
So the
Citizen,
new
guys. I
aerodynamic
have to
system
spend
is
on a
a
daily basis.
Yeah,
replacement of the
blame
aerodynamic
the
system that you currently
stick.
have.
I'm
And
so
you need
glad
to,
you guys
you need
spent
to
2
control
hours on
surfaces
hairdos.
to actually turn the ship around. It simulates the airflow over your lift surfaces, and therefore, the slower you become, the less effective those control surfaces will be in order to turn your ship. So we can demonstrate this. So if Brent just sits here and yaws left and right,
Wait, but
you will see he
but
cannot
slower
go
is how you do it
further
in
than
all
that.
the
That is
real
in line
world
with what real airplanes
World War II
also
sims.
experience when they're trying to use the rudder.
You go
to
slower,
your
not faster.
left and right. So what Brand can do here is
I mean, they
he can
shouldn't be
roll and he
basing
can
all their
pull
ships off of World
to
War
actually
II anyway,
change,
but absolutely true.
his direction.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
He's
how.
flying more like actual aircraft would.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for this
So you have
demo,
to fly
we
him in
added a
that mode right
button.
now.
The button is called
Otherwise,
Thrust
you
to
can't turn
Disconnect.
them.
Because
Yeah.
at the moment in the PU, when you go through a planet, you're using the thrusters to rotate. We're not doing that anymore.
They do
So
have
Brent,
great cloud
disconnect the
systems in
thrusters,
this.
please, and put the ship
Yeah,
into
they look
a
really
purposeful
good.
stall.
It's amazing
The
looking.
stall happens when the airflow over a wing ceases. or over a lift surface ceases. And then at some point you will not have any authority anymore, and your ship will not turn and so on, and you will basically fall out of the sky. That is naturally a state that every plane wants to avoid naturally, right? And this is happening.
Stall state?
He's talking about stall state, right?
To use the control surfaces right now, because the ship is in the...
And Bernoulli principle stops being Bernoulli's principle.
However, the airflow will pull the nose back into the wind, and once you have enough speed, he can actually...
But what about...
Well, he gets authority back over the control surfaces.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah. It will be entertaining to watch.
That's going to make atmospheric combat and more fun.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of this stupid shit like the guy like spinning around and firing the whole time without falling out of the air.
Yep. That's what I was about to say. It'll make those...
the meta will be pulling everyone down the
so
planet.
let's talk about the problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you come to a stop now? To come to a stop with the new system, you need to purposefully put the ship into a stall.
Yes.
That's how you stop now.
IFCS will help you. So you're gonna bring down.
My favorite ejection sequence of all time was Marcus having the size 25 ejection sheets.
And then the thrusters will
size 25 ejection seats.
And
eject on the planet and be in orbit.
Yeah.
So we have hover mode version 3.0 now.
In a state that the thrusters don't like, right? So at the moment we have turned this off.
Hover mode, oh boy.
We will not be able to hold this for long. So if Brent, for example, now from a hover.
It was a cool concept, but whenever you tilted your ship, the whole thing just started going
the wind flow again,
excessively forward or backwards. It was
and
crazy.
Go forward again.
Wait, what did he do?
So he pulled it more and more to the left, and because of the way it tries to hover,
okay, so
it
now
started
Brent,
to push him out
show
of control.
us how to come to a
so it turns the ship over.
Do we have some water here? Oh yeah, there's our point. Okay.
So you can't hover long, and if you try to put too many inputs in while hovering, you'll flip your ship over or cause it to crash.
Well, hell, the mole did that last year.
Yeah.
They said they have it turned up right now, so it's going to be even worse.
Okay, so there's our landing point.
Yeah, the mole's been doing that for a while.
Yeah. Remember the first time I drove one to
100 meters per second.
try to do stuff, I crashed it.
So we're trying to
same with the RAF.
Yeah. It's the same ship basically.
Yeah.
Big ships people are going to have a hard time handling. Stuff like the Caterpillar and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be
that's cool. Yeah, the Caterpillar's going to really suffer because it doesn't have dedicated VTOLs. Your C2 does. You can just hit the button and drop your VTOL.
Well, the Cat is already in a sad shape.
So now Brent will try to...
I really think the rear engines on the Cat should rotate down to give it more VTOL.
Yeah, and it should have more power and thrust, too. The engines on the back of that thing is ridiculous.
Oh, they're fucking huge, dude.
Yeah.
That thing should dust a C2.
Yeah, the Herc series made it obsolete. The whole Cat is just obsolete.
Yeah, the Cat should move faster forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, the C2 should corner better, but the Cat should do faster going straight ahead.
Yeah.
And then you come smoothly down to a landing. The best way to land your ship is in decoupled, because you can just...
So I wonder if, too, once they start doing more physicalized damage, if you hover for too long, you're going to start damaging your thrusters as well.
Yeah, they stated that a year ago, a couple of years ago, I think.
These are the new interactions.
Well, that makes sense, especially if you got a ship.
Oh yeah, the thrusters aren't designed for that.
On it, you know.
Engines are first.
Like if you got VTOL, it should be able to last a little while. But
power off.
If you don't, yeah.
That kind of makes VTOL ships
open, not off.
very unique and
don't
kind of
off.
significant now.
Yeah.
Because now the Cuddy Steel, let's say the Cuddy Steel was a thing that people actually liked flying. You could actually load that down with gunners and whatnot.
Okay, that was a bit of a buggy, bumpy ride,
and
but
hover around
thank you for
and just
taking
blast anything that moved around Jumptown or whatever.
Oh hell yeah!
Next year, more of this and far less.
And we'll see you in the verse.
Barbie, dress up, please.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I will say the glare in the
Thank you
upper
so
right.
much, Yogi.
I guess that's where the ships are still up there fighting. That looks
we'll
pretty
be back
nice.
around 2:45. So get yourself some food, get yourself some drinks.
Well, the whole
get
fight
yourself
scene
some
was
snacks,
good.
Stretch your legs, and then be back in
The
Hall A when you come back.
I mean,
because
except for the
from this
fact
point
that
forward,
it's just because
you're
it's a
not gonna
private
wanna be
server, but it looked
anywhere
really
else.
smooth
We'll
and
see you
nice.
at 2:45, everybody.
honestly.
Take care.
It did, but like you said, that's private server.
All right, Jared.
Yeah.
You better not be lying.
He says you don't want to be anywhere. He's hinted at a big announcement yesterday.
Yeah, he says at 2:45. That's gonna be it.
2:45.
I'm actually gonna be right back myself, gentlemen.
I'm gonna go pee and grab a snack and stuff.
He's gonna burp.
I'm gonna mute the mic.